right now.
Hi!
Michael, you're clapping on my face. Please stop.
Can we talk? Is it our cue?
No,
Okay.
this is a silent
Doing the
podcast.
intro. Hey,
Oh.
this is off topic.
Hey.
I thought they were
1,
zooming
2,
the camera
5.
out. They were just sliding the TV away.
Yeah, we were getting further.
I was like, wow, we're getting further
Yeah.
zooming out.
The table's
I am
moving.
your host, Michael Joannis. Joining us this week, we've got Lindsay,
Johannes.
Jeremy, and Andy, and Invisible Alfredo, who's not here.
He'll be here
He'll be here.
eventually.
He fucking better be here, or else.
Classic case
Hang
of
on,
whitewashing.
hang on.
True.
This episode sponsored by Blue Apron. Move over.
Sponsored by
Move on over, other sponsors. We got Blue Apron and Hims. I nailed
That was
that.
flawless. Yeah. There he is.
I saw a cow
Yay.
back
So
there.
funny.
So
Where did
the
you
best
see a
part was
cow?
I looked at it too and still said it.
He's coming
Hey,
in
what's
hot.
up, Alfredo?
You came here just in time to like only miss the intro by 1 second, but miss it by enough to not have your Twitter handle in the episode.
We'll fix it in post.
They always add it.
No,
in
don't
at
add
some
it.
point.
Don't add it. You just bring it up and then say late.
I got a lot of followers.
You know?
Makes you feeling better. I'm in workout clothes, so you're good.
I don't know how that makes him feel any better.
Came
You're
straight
still
from
gonna
the
get
chest.
followers.
Oh.
That's not worth. I'm in this just for the follows. I'll be honest.
What
That
happened?
was from
Yeah.
day one.
There it is.
What does
Day
it say?
one. It says late. Day one. They were like, you should do a podcast, and I was like, oh, and I can put my Twitter handle on it. And
The
they were like,
followers.
I guess sure. And I was like, excellent.
Do you remember Follow Fridays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
Follow
not
Fridays.
That
a
was
thing anymore.
work.
Followers.
I mean, you do
Those
fucking
were
once
work.
a week, and it's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
same fucking people. Who cares?
There were Follow Fridays, Throwback Thursdays.
Throwback Thursday's fine.
They're
'cause
still
you
a
can
thing,
just,
though.
you can
Yeah.
just
They're
post
still-
old shit.
They're not relive
still a
old
thing.
stuff.
People just post things that happened a while ago, and they go
Fucking-
Throwback
Oh, yeah.
Thursday
As
on
a Rooster
Monday.
Team,
No,
they
yeah.
did a shit ton yesterday.
Yeah.
There's Man Crush Monday.
Well, I mean, they
Woman
got
Crush
Roosters,
Wednesday
that makes
too.
sense.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever done a Woman Crush Wednesday that wasn't Jackie.
Nice.
I would probably get my.
Is that a thing?
Dick
I'm gonna do
off.
that. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
that now. It's
Is that your
never
dick?
gonna
Yeah.
be Cat.
Mine was Alexandra Daddario because she's great.
I have to go with Cha-Cha.
Nice.
Enthusiasm.
I moved away
Sorry.
from Twitter recently. I'm more of an Instagram person myself, and I used to hate Instagram, but here we are. You
I
and
haven't
Roberts.
posted on Instagram in probably 5 months.
I remember like 6 months ago. I was like, "Hey,
Same.
broadcast, you should put our names under an Instagram too." And they're like, "Got it." Like, make next week.
Maker's Mark.
And then that was
Is
last
your
year.
handle the same on Twitter? As
Mine
yours?
is not.
Yes.
No. A bunch of people's are. Hers is. I
I
know
think-
Trevor's is. Mine isn't.
I think mine is now.
Is what?
I changed it.
Is your Twitter handle the same as your Instagram handle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think mine
Mine
is
is
now,
mine
but
is not.
again, I don't know.
Mine is.
Did you finally link your Instagram to your Twitter so I can tag you on Instagram and not have it go to some rando on Twitter? Okay.
I don't social media well at all. Like I haven't posted on Instagram like a month. I'm just not like a selfie person.
Instagram's harder for me because I tweet a lot, but I don't post a lot of pictures. And that's what Instagram is.
Yeah.
Pictures and
Instagram is
videos.
pictures.
I still have
Yeah,
the
the
dilemma
one-
of like sometimes I take a picture and I'm like I could post this on social media. I'm like, but which? Where do I go?
Yeah.
You know?
See, that's when I connect
See,
it all.
Post it
It's
on
too
Instagram.
much on
Take-
Instagram. It
just
pushes
keep
to
track
Twitter
of
and Facebook.
My brain just
Tumblr.
says Twitter. It's so easy. I use
Right.
it. I have the most
Right.
followers there. But it's like I should grow my Instagram.
Right,
'Cause
Instagram,
it's, like,
it's lucrative, man. You
Instagram's
gotta do
nice
it.
to have. It's like it's got way more interaction than Twitter.
Yes.
Like I get
Why's my nipple
at
so
like
hard?
I don't know, man. Just
You
put
cold
some
here?
band-aids on your
I'm a
nips.
little excited.
It was. I
Yeah,
don't
I've
I
seen
that.
flattened it out. I
Can't
flattened it out a
confirm.
little bit too.
But
I
still,
have-
you still lit the little.
Cut through diamonds.
Oh.
I have like
Post
a
that on
fifth.
Instagram.
I have like a fifth of my followers on Instagram than I do on Twitter, and I get higher engagement.
There's also a lot
Yeah.
less dick people. Like people are just assholes for no reason on
That's
Instagram.
Oh, I didn't even
I
like
don't know
dick
about that.
pics.
I mean,
I
that's
don't-
They're there,
Yeah,
but there are
they're
far
there.
fewer than Twitter. I
Honestly,
think.
and
Far
Well, I
fewer.
think Twitter doesn't really delete explicit shit. It usually just like leaves it up to you to do. But
It's-
Instagram has
it
like a
says-
policy
it says
against like
show
no nudity.
more.
Right, show more.
Yeah.
Here's-
Instagram is like no nudity.
Here's what I like. I will say about Instagram. Again, I just don't use it that much because it's got to be attached to the photo. But you post the photo, right? You say whatever,
Right.
And then all the comments. That's it. Twitter, it's like you gotta like, you gotta retweet, you gotta quote tweet, you gotta reply through a chain. Like viewing shit on Twitter is way more of a clusterfuck than looking at Instagram.
Yeah.
Instagram's like picture, comments.
And
like,
they
done.
hide part of the discussion
That's it.
too. So there's times where you'll look at a reply and be like, "What do they mean
Right.
replying to that person?"
Twitter,
Like, oh, you missed
I
four
don't know how many
replies in
fucking
between.
times I click on something someone says, there's a line going up, and I'm like, show me the up.
Yeah, yeah.
Show me the fucking up. And they're like, yeah, we don't know. We don't know where it is. The line's going somewhere. They're replying to something, but you'll never know what it is. I hate that shit.
Well, I hate on
I always
Twitter-
assume because I have so many people muted, and I thought that's what it is.
I mean, that could be. You have like
too lazy
90%.
to
I don't even mute people.
Not
I'm too
90.
lazy. I just
It's
block
not people I
people.
I just don't follow them.
It's like a solid 60.
Were you saying Alfredo?
Oh, no, I
you
was
get
saying
muted for,
on
like,
Twitter, I hate
meetings
how
if
when
you
you
follow them,
like
but-
something, it might pop up on everyone's fucking feed. And I'm just like, great. There's some things I was like, what I used to do is just read through comment, like replies or whatever at me on Twitter and just like, all right, cool, I liked it. That meant like I read it or something like that. You know, to acknowledge that
That's what
saw
I
it.
do. That's what I do.
And then now it fucking pops up on everyone's feed every once in a while, like just some random fucking comment.
That's
that
why I
like,
just like so many things that it buries it. I'm like, you can't even follow my likes. It's all over the place. Oh, cheers, y'all.
Yeah.
Starting off.
Great. Thanks.
Wow.
All right.
Guess you found a new drinking buddy.
Fucking what
There
the
you go.
fucking
There you
what?
go.
We'll make a round.
happens.
That just happened.
We'll do our own round.
Kids,
Yeah.
you lose friends.
Go for it.
Yeah.
I'll have another one.
No, you won't.
I don't have a car here
No,
today.
this is
so
ours.
that's
Sit your ass down.
Yeah, this is
This
our
is the
round.
second time this week.
True. Jackie and Alfredo have come over a few times. It's been delightful. But tonight we're watching Mean Girls.
Give me yours.
Well, Jackie and I were
It's
saying
happening.
that.
Oh, shit.
Jackie was saying yesterday. She was like, I like how I just like. She's like, I'm very comfortable with Michael and Lindsay. I don't gotta put makeup on. We just go there. We just.
Oh,
hang
yeah, she's
out,
ugly
we
as
just
fuck.
talk. Yeah.
I've mentioned that. Like, I open the door usually for Jackie and I go, ugh.
Well, no, you see her through
But
your.
it's fine.
I got, maybe I got like a shallow how thing
That's
going on. 'Cause
that's
I look
gonna
at
be
her
a
and I'm like,
hefty shot, dude.
That is a good.
Go, just
Because
go.
those shot glasses
that's
are
it,
more
Jack.
than regular.
Well, he's a
Smart,
he's a hefty
smart
boy.
comment.
yeah, you got.
All right.
Michael's a hefty
Are you
boy.
kidding me? Fuck, I hate makers. Jeremy, give it to
Well,
me.
you gotta
Give it to me. I said I hate it. I said I wasn't gonna do it.
Not a fan.
Give it
There's
to
a
me.
difference.
It's so like.
It's
Yeah,
funny, Jackie's
I,
worried about makeup. I never wear it at all.
No, I don't give a fuck
Period.
about
makeup.
So,
I had to Uber to work today, which I hardly ever do.
is
But
it from Theater Mode Live?
no. So
That was my guess.
I
woke up at
no, because I left theater mode and was fine.
I've only had a couple
I went
beers.
home, and even on the way home, I got a message from Chilled Chaos, and he's like, "Hey, want to record some videos with me and Z?" And I was like, "Sure." So like, I logged on and recorded till like 1 with them, and so then this morning, you know, Kat and I do this thing where we switch off who has what car from
Sure.
a week-to-week basis.
You got your new car and your old car.
Right, we got the Mustang, we got the Mazda. But I think Kat's working on getting a new one.
I
in
heard
which
you're gonna repaint the Mustang.
the Mu- well,
I like that blue.
If the Mustang's mine, I don't. Do you like them?
I like the.
I mean, it looks nice.
The electric blue.
You do you.
Yeah, I do you, but I like electric blue.
But so I.
I did too.
Bright green.
It's
So
like this kind of.
my week, I have a Mazda week right now. Kat's got the Mustang, and but this morning, Kat wakes me up, and I think it was a combination of she needed to take the Mazda somewhere, and she was like, "I'm gonna do something nice for Jeremy." She's like, "You know what? You take the Mustang today. I'm gonna take the Mazda because I gotta do whatever." I'm like, "All right, like sure," but I'm sleeping, right? She like woke me up and told me that, and then she left. So I get up, I started doing a bunch of stuff. I know I'm gonna come in kind of late because I'm copying files over to bring them in and things like that. And then I go to get my car, and I have flashbacks to last night when I was in the Mazda, and I open the center console. And went, oh, there's the key to my Mustang. Like I gotta remember to take that with me. Closed it. So then I look out at the Mustang and I go, I got nothing. It's just in the Mazda. The Cat is now taken to work, and I text the Cat like, I might have screwed myself. I don't have a key to this. It's with you. And she's already worked. She goes, well, that's too bad for you then.
Yeah. Shit out of luck, buddy.
She's like, you Uber and maybe I'll pick you up later.
Whoops.
Like, all right, cool.
Yeah, we haven't
Cool.
had
Yeah.
that happen yet, but luckily we got another car and we were able to finally make like doctor's appointments and shit and not have to try and
Dude,
coordinate.
2
It's
cars
a
is
pain in the
fucking
ass.
amazing.
Yeah, it's
2
nice.
cars for 2 adult humans.
And a
is
baby.
Yeah, it's
the
so
baby
great,
is
dude.
the most important
The
part.
baby was like, I'm not fucking around. Like, we got the car because of Iris. I was like, we're not playing this game.
Don't get all choked up.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm getting choked
That's
up
a
on-
whiskey
getting
choke up.
choked up
I
on
know
fucking
that.
whiskey.
I know that choke up.
I was like, we're not playing the shit of like, I'd take you somewhere, but I don't have a car. I'm like, fuck that. Like, we've gotten by because, you know, when I moved to Austin, I moved across the street from the office.
Right.
So I walked to work.
Well, we still drove because we're
I,
lazy.
I
but
bummed
yes.
rides. Well, this is before I even fucking met
Oh,
you.
fair enough.
Like, I bummed rides. You know, it wasn't a problem. Then we started dating, so we had the car. We work at the same fucking place. Yeah, it was inconvenient sometimes, but to not have to get a second car, it was fucking amazing.
Okay.
To only have one car for the longest time. So I feel like, dude, honestly, like, lucky that I got the first car I've ever purchased in my life. I was 30 years old. Like, I got a car when I was like 17, 18, some piece of shit from my grandfather that I literally drove to work and back.
Hey, Mike, here's my car.
Yeah, basically, hey, go, Mike. Here's Mike. Yeah, I got a car for you. Don't worry about it. My grandfather sounds exactly like
That's
that.
it.
I mean, that's like, see, it's not, that's just like, that's
Kevin, I'm your grandfather.
That's like the old man sound,
This
like the
is old
cartoony old man
man
sound too.
he's got the Jersey too, where he's like,
Oh, sure.
Hey, Mike.
The inflections.
Hey, I started working down at the dock last
That's
week.
awesome.
and I was telling, last week was a couple of years ago, but
They call him Pop too, so it really
His
like
name's Pop?
seals the deal.
Oh, it's
Pop.
great.
Yeah.
My dad said
Pop,
you might
Pop.
want to be Pop when he's your grandfather.
We had Grandpa, just Grandpa Jim.
He said either Pop or Sir.
Your first car should always be a beater, 100%.
Oh yeah, like I said, I didn't buy it, so I had a car, but literally this car we have now, which is a 2018, we got a Ford Edge, which is literally both cars we have are both Ford Edges. Because
Safety ratings.
I was like, good safety rating, great car, had no problem with it. That's the car I'm getting. Done. Like that's how simple I
fine,
am.
yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
like, hey, this car we have, it's good. Let's
It's a
get
really
it.
good mid-size
Let's get it,
SUV.
but new. It's mid-size. It's huge, but it's not
It
giant
has
on
a
the
better
outside.
turning radius than my
The
car.
turn radius
does.
is great
Well,
on
the
it. It's
main
got all the
biggest
shit.
I have a Ford Focus hatchback.
Oh, nice.
Dude, this car's
Maybe
like
a Ford is easy. I had a Volkswagen for my first car, and oh my god, I will never get another European car again. You like one tiny thing will be broken. They're like, we gotta rip apart the whole car because it like
Oh, yeah.
lays like Lego pieces on top of each other. I'm like, oh my
Also,
god.
the,
parts are expensive,
the
Yeah.
parts are harder to come by in
Yep.
America, which is what you want to buy American or Japanese because the parts are there are a plethora of parts in America. If you buy a German car, because I drove my first car was my mom's old BMW, and it was like a '93 Beamer, and if that thing broke down, which it did twice, it was a shit ton to repair, which my mom paid for.
Yeah, no shit.
Hey,
Can you fix my Beamer? Here's some cash.
I'm glad I didn't buy my first car until recently.
Like gas station money.
Which is it was a 2015 Honda Accord. So I was like, I want something that's nice.
Yeah.
And like, you know, I can
Reliable.
grow into.
Dude.
It's reliable. It's adult. Because if I had money when I was like fucking 17, it would have
Buy
been
a
like
dumbass
an Evo. It would have been like an Evo 8 MR with like a fucking carbon fiber hood. And
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean?
There was like this
Alfredo.
junkyard
I would've gone
near
Chevy
my-
I love
Chevelle.
you.
Echo steering wheel. I love you.
That's-
You know
There's
what I
this
mean? That
junkyard
would have
near
been
my
me.
house when I grew up.
Well, have you seen like Honda Accord drivers? Like they still drive ones from the '80s. It's like, hey, buy a new one. It's
They're
like, no, it runs
so
perfectly.
Yeah,
I'll get a new
That's
one.
dangerous.
two different
man.
mentalities.
No.
But like, so
my
I
Asian
was driving
friends
around
had
looking for a
them.
new car at one point, or like not really, but I
Yeah.
was like, I kind of could use a new one. This thing sucks. And there was this old junkyard full of crap, and they had some cars in there that were like, these are fixed up and whatever. We can, you know, you can buy these. They run
Friendship.
and stuff like that. And there was a Jaguar in there. With like, it had some fucking stupid engine in it. It was like, are there Jaguars with like a V10?
Wait. Are you
that a
talking
thing?
about
Jaguars are the V10.
Are you talking about Jaguar?
Like
They're-
old. And
Old Jaguars? I don't. Maybe. I mean, I
because
know,
I
I know
want to say
modern.
it might have been a V8,
They're
but
V8
it was
and V6s
huge.
now. I don't think there's any V10
Like-
Jaguars now.
So, but like, so
Their
there was
first
old
one.
one. It must have been a V8
It's
then, but it
gross.
was fucking massive, and I was like, I'm gonna buy this. My dad's
V8s
like,
have a nice
if you
sound.
buy this, you're living in the car. Like, get the fuck out
Right,
of here.
yeah,
Like, and I just wanted it so fucking.
I'm just
what's
laughing.
that expensive?
Sorry, thinking about Alfredo and like his dream car. I assume you've seen Tokyo Drift.
Oh,
yeah.
are you kidding me?
You wanted the whole car.
I have.
Han's my
Yeah, I was
boy.
gonna
I
say
have
you want to
side by
be
side.
Han. Han's the coolest
Dude,
character in
Han is
Fast and
the
Furious.
coolest
Yeah, they kill him off.
They kill him off.
He had Wonder
And
Woman.
they're like, wait a minute.
Of course he was
They
Wonder Woman.
kill him off in the first movie he's
Han had
in,
it
and
down.
they're like, we got this guy, we got this Asian guy, Han, super cool, dies in a car accident. It's unfortunate. Let's put him in 3 more movies.
And we'll have them take place before.
It's like we're gonna fucking reimagine this entire series to get this motherfucker in the movies
I
more
mean,
because
Tokyo
he's
Drift
awesome.
is the worst movie in the
And
series.
his girlfriend
but
is
it's
the
incredible.
It's
Also-
the worst.
Had an
It's the
and there was
worst.
drifting, and
And
the
the
fucking
best.
song
Yeah.
was hella good, and
He's
they had the
awesome.
whole car.
his
Come
girlfriend
on.
is Wonder Woman in those movies.
Yes.
Gal Gadot is his girlfriend.
It's the
Dude,
worst
Haunted
and the
Tokyo
best.
Drift is so fucking chill,
It's
and then you
so
find out he
awesome.
lived his whole other
Okay.
life before that.
the
And then-
end car chase or the end race down the hill, the drift with the Mustang and the 350Z.
Dude,
It's
just
fucking
all
phenomenal.
of it. The drifting.
I love
There's
that.
no
I
Vin
actually
Diesel.
took my-
There's no Paul
He's at the
Walker.
end.
For a second.
Vin Diesel. Vin
For
Diesel's
one
at the end.
second. Do you go see
Bite
Indiana
your-
Jones?
bite
movie
your
waiting for
tongue,
the last
Lindsay.
2
Yeah, shut
seconds
the
of
hell up.
show?
Fast and Furious is not Indiana Jones, Lindsay. Shut the fuck up. Shut up right now.
So what I did is I watched a little too much Fast and Furious, so I took
yes.
my car, which was like a beat up like Honda back then, and a
And then
bunch
you
of my
attached,
friends.
you put a missile on it.
And then I went to the fucking like parking lot of my college, and I started doing donuts. Right, as one young idiot does, and the cops came, pulled me over, and they're like, "Hey, this is very dangerous. You shouldn't be doing this, et cetera, but we're gonna let you go."
And you went too fast.
They're
too furious.
Too
If I'm
fast.
not
They're
Control,
like,
control,
hey, you
baby.
should be doing this. We're gonna let you go, but we're gonna call your mom first. So they call my mom, let her know that I got
bunch of
pulled.
narcs.
So let her know I got pulled over.
It was funny though, because they called his mom and they were like, "We've caught him doing this," and she was like, "Well, if he ain't out of control, he ain't in control." And then she
Yeah.
hung up on him.
He's living his life a quarter mile at a time. They hung up. But they fucked up because they're like, yeah, we pulled him over. You know, he's gonna come straight home right now. Like he wasn't being safe, et cetera. They didn't say what I was doing. So when I went home,
Oh, sure.
my mom was
I know
like,
that game.
"What happened?" I was like, "I just got pulled over." And they're like,
It's brown.
because you're ethnic. And I was like, "That's why, Mom. That's
it.
exactly why they did it."
You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
You're part of the goddamn problem.
Jeez.
Got away.
Eyes must have been police profiling.
He can have that.
Look, man, we gotta get one
Let
every
him have
now
it,
and
yeah.
then.
Yeah, you're owed.
You know,
Thinking about
road.
me and how many white friends I know who went, "Oh my god, I was going that fast. I'm so sorry." Like you have that, Alfredo. You
Yeah.
you
I
pretend
had
like
that
was
moment.
the
It was like,
reason.
man, this is what it's like.
You don't
to
even
get
have to
away
do
with
that.
it.
If a cop pulls you over and he's like, you know how fast you're going, you'd be like, tell him how fast you're going. Go, nah, I was just driving fast. They're like, all right, cool, see ya.
See,
That's
it was-
how all of my
Yeah.
experiences
It was
have been.
bittersweet for me. I got pulled over
Oh.
a few times in my town, but that's because my mom's a police officer. She drove that car to work for like 15 years. And every officer in the town knew my car. It was like a gold BMW. Like it's like a different color, like not a common color.
It's a holographic.
Yeah, it's a holographic.
Yeah,
it was an
it's
ultra
shiny
rare,
if you, like, twist it a bit.
ultra rare holographic BMW.
Japanese.
So I would get pulled over all the time. I was like, just checking in on you. I was like, great. I have things to do. I was like,
Hey!
I would never get a ticket.
Hey! How's Nancy?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, how's your mom? I was like, you work with her. I don't know.
How's she doing? And you're like,
tell me.
I don't know that bitch.
He's got a whole police force like watching his back and shit. He's like, leave me the fuck alone.
No, he get pulled over for going fucking 80 miles over the speed limit. Like, sir, get out of there! Oh, Andy?
Hey, what up?
Get home, you little piece of shit.
I was like, I got pulled over
And
once.
he was like,
I got pulled over once from getting, like, I was just coming from the store and I picked up ice cream and I was just like, why are you driving too fast? I got some ice cream. I was like, you're fine, go home. Get that ice cream to your
the cop
mom.
went,
gonna
he
melt.
went, oh my God, go!
I was like-
Go!
I was like-
I'll drive in front of you. Follow me.
Escort, yeah.
One of the times I was
I was in
driving
a
to meet
police
a
car
bunch of my
chase as a
friends.
kid.
I was driving
Right,
to meet a
in
bunch of my
your
friends.
mom's car.
Yeah.
Yeah, car chases are fun.
I was in a car chase as a kid, yeah. My mom was in her unmarked cruiser and they needed backup, so
Oh yeah, I've heard
we
that
drove
story.
on the
was like-
highway and I was in 5th grade. I was just like, we're going 120 miles an hour. I've never been this fast.
Andy went
before.
like this.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
What were
I
you
was
saying, Jeremy?
driving to a restaurant to meet up with some of my friends, and so I was driving. When I used to be in a band, I had all my bandmates in the car, and so my drummer's in the back seat, and we were driving a little too fast. It got pulled over. The cop comes up. He's talking to us, giving us the back and forth, and like my friends could see me from the restaurant. They like could see the blue lights, and they're like, "Oh, he got nailed right there, like absolutely." And
Like a dually, that asshole.
right, yeah, they knew. So like, I was like talking to him and going back, you know, just he was just like, whatever, I don't give a shit. Blah, blah, blah. And he looks at my drummer in the back seat, who's holding a bag with a sub in it, like he has part of a meatball
sandwich?
sub or something. Yeah,
okay,
he just has
sure.
it in a bag, and the cop looks at him and goes, "Quick, what's in that bag?" And my friend goes, it's a sub," and then the cop goes, I'm hungry.
I like this guy.
He goes, yeah, so he went, "Do you want some?" And the cop went, "No." And then he walked back to his car and left.
The guy pulled out his gun. He went, "This is a bribe! Are you trying to bribe me?"
He probably said no because he was wearing a body cam.
He went like this.
Yeah,
he
it's
went,
gonna make YouTube.
He went, "No, I don't want it."
Yeah. He was like trying to think, like, is there any way around the camera?
I turned around, looked at my camera. I was
From
like,
behind. I'll reach
you
from
almost got your
behind.
sub taken by a cop.
Jeremy goes, blink if you want the sub.
Yeah.
What a fucking Sunny episode. Like when they get the cop car and they start like robbing people.
yeah,
And the guy's
it
like,
seemed exactly like that.
whoa, where you going, guy? You got a sub? Give me the sub. Give me the
Like, the
sub
thing is, he's definitely
sandwich.
questioning-
Can I take a bite out of that trash?
You know, it's like to make sure there wasn't anything in the bag, right? Like the question, and then as soon as he was sub, he's like, I accept this, and also I'm hungry.
Well, like that Andy's so
good
used
choice.
to
Good
this
answer.
network of cops like supporting him and in your hometown to the point that he came here and we were driving and I don't know, we were late for something at one point. So I was going a little fast and Andy goes, don't worry, if you get pulled over, I'll let them know that Nancy says it's cool. I'm like, yeah, okay, your mom's gonna make it okay.
I like
for
that
us
too.
in
It's like it's cool. His mom, she's retired, but she used to be a cop in Massachusetts back on Cape Cod.
Yeah, she says we're good.
So
Well-
are we good?
I do have like the thin blue line sticker on the back of my car, which is kind of like a get out of jail free card.
In Massachusetts.
Well,
Yeah.
no. It's the universal one. I did have the one. I did have the one, like, because my father was like, "It's not going to help you in Texas."
No, it's
but
not.
I do have the one that's
I
just
mean-
like, I'm in a family of law
See-
enforcement, blah 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 blah, and be like, be cool.
The problem with that
It's
is
me.
the problem
You
with
know.
that is
Yeah, boy.
the problem with that is
It's me.
and I had a couple of those
Be cool.
because when I was on the first aid squad,
Yeah.
it's very like
First aid
it's,
squad?
It's like the when you call 911. They
Michael
show
was
up.
in charge of people's
I thought it
lives.
was like, hey, I have AIDS. And it's like, I'll be right there.
No, it's first aid squad, not AIDS.
It's not you're the first person with. You didn't win.
Look,
you didn't get a blue
but-
ribbon
but-
for AIDS.
but-
3 shots in.
As Andy knows, with a family of cops, first responders are like
Thank you.
so it's like ambulance, fire, and cops. Those are the three. That's the trifecta of like first responders. So like, I mean, shit. Most of the people on the first aid squad or the emergency squad, whatever you want to call it, most of them,
That is a bad four.
fucking half of them were on the fucking fire department. They literally did both. Because that's another thing that blows people's fucking minds. Half. I don't know how it works. Obviously not with cops, but ambulance, like rescue personnel, whatever, first aid people, whatever, and fire. Half of that shit is all volunteer.
Right.
Like any night shift is volunteer. Like 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. is volunteer. You call 911, it's volunteers. You have a fucking fire, it's volunteers. Like they don't get paid for it.
Way better people than I could ever be.
No, yeah. So it's
that's
like,
like- that
so
sounds
it's like as
awful.
in my life growing up, the word per diem, which is like
Right.
it's like a whole thing of like even it's associated with many things. Like if you go on a business trip and you're given X amount of money, it's called your per diem. Like
you spend for food
this is your
or-
per diem on the trip. But like when me growing up, the word per diem meant the people that work there that get paid, which is like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You get paid for it, and then literally they switch shifts, and it's all volunteer. Like 911, it's all volunteer, 6 p.m. on. So that's what I did. As like I was in the cadets program, which is like when I joined, it was 14.
I know.
I think it was 14 to 16.
Dad.
Yeah, no, that's what it was called. It was 14 to 16, which
up.
like 14 and 15 is literally like, hey, I stocked the ambulance, I changed the water filter, I scrubbed it. You know, it's literally just like slave work.
Grunt work.
It's like grunt, gopher, whatever.
The Dwight
and then
Schrute.
16 is literally the mark where like, I can ride on the ambulance. Like you can go on calls. They're called
That's
calls,
pretty cool, though.
Where it's like, you know, you respond. You are like the bitch at the bottom, you know,
Right.
where it's like, stock the fucking ambulance. I got a chart there. I'm doing inventory, and I'm like, okay, we got 3 respirators. Check. We got these. Okay, we got these tubes. Check. We got bandages and gauze. Check. Okay, let me check this. There's 70 fucking thousand compartments on a fucking ambulance. It's like, open this door, open that, pull this out, check here. There's a part and a part, and this that. Okay, I got my
There you are.
diabetic
There he
shit.
is. There he is.
That's me at 15.
Damn.
You were 15.
Pissed.
Did you send him that
You
photo?
look like you don't want to eat
well,
it.
Michael has bitchy resting face, like
does.
whenever he's this.
I
like,
tweeted that. I
Yeah.
tweeted that like 2 weeks after the RT anniversary because I got 75,000 emails going like, 15 years old, send me your photos.
You know what? And I
then
have it on my
didn't-
computer.
I
I
didn't
never
have
sent
it.
it.
Yeah, same thing. I didn't
didn't
do
have
it.
any.
I didn't have any either. This honestly had nothing to do with anything. So I was like, I don't have that shit. I don't save anything. And then like a week after that, completely out of nowhere, out of context, my mother texted that picture and she's like, I found this photo of you.
Oh, you're so
then,
adorable.
So then I
You're
tweeted
so
like,
mad.
I was like, hey, like a week later. No, see, the thing is like people from New Jersey don't say that because that's how everybody looks. They're like, I will even say that photo where anyone is like, oh my God, you're so mad. You look so mad, whatever.
just natural.
My
I said
mother sent me that photo. Was like, look at this great photo of you I found.
Sure.
Like I
Because she
have,
lived with you.
That's the East Coast.
I I have resting smile face. 'cause I'm
Ready?
from Texas. Like, okay, this is normal.
Well, you're just like, I'm a white girl from Texas.
Yeah.
What do you
I'm
want?
Very happy to see you.
What?
Hello.
I'm like in the middle
What?
of Lindsay and Michael, where I don't have bitchy resting face or bitchy angry face.
What did you say to me?
Resting angry face, I have more just like, I'm here.
Yours is
I'm a
like,
here
this
face.
is happening. Okay. Or I'm confused is usually some of
You
yours.
can cut away
Dude.
now.
It comes out. It comes out.
Please
No
clap.
one in New Jersey smiles.
clap.
That's what I've learned. Everyone
No.
in New Jersey is fucking pissed off all the time, and that's just their natural state.
That's totally normal. Every photo ever of my life growing up is this.
Yeah. We ask your brother to smile, and he's
Then
like,
don't have
I
that.
am.
I'm going.
Yeah. Because to be fair,
I'm with
he was.
Same with Denise. I'm like, Denise, smile.
Denise has started. She's gotten there.
Big Mac.
And I'll give her credit because she doesn't live in Texas. For me, it was hard to get used to, but once I lived here, it was a good transition. I'm like, oh, like as a robot, as like I blend.
Sure.
I'm a chameleon where I look around, I live here, and I'm like, well, this is what the people look like. This is my New Jersey face. This is my Texas face.
Right.
There you go. Nailed it.
Well,
Eyebrows.
Can
It's
you
all
just
on the
compare
eyebrows.
the licenses?
Here's what you do.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that
New
makes a
Jersey?
huge difference.
Texas.
Doing it right now. It's true. I couldn't even feel
You
myself.
put the
doing it.
eyebrows up, and a lot of times people have noticed this because
talk
in
slower.
videos I've seen comments because
Andy.
it's weird.
We're trying to get
What
his
is
face.
happening?
Because you're the
What's
halfway
going
point.
on
You're the halfway
here?
point. Here.
What?
I'm me. Michael's in Jersey.
I can't raise my eyebrows without smiling. Oh, I did.
Watch this.
You don't
wow.
have- you don't have
Wow,
eyebrow
you never
control?
pushed yourself.
That's
I
literally-
over- Concerning
like
myself
this.
with
It go-
expressions.
It goes from this. Ready? I hope you die in a fucking fire. I don't know why they cut to you.
I don't know either. That's why- that was my look of
No,
confusion.
this is me. I hope you die in a fucking fire face.
accurate.
And this is my Texas face.
It's much happier.
It's
That's
much
know.
I hope you make it out of
That's all
that.
I do.
fire.
You have full eyebrow
It's-
control?
I have full eyebrow control. It's not real, but I've done it since I've lived here for 7 years.
Raise
Like
one
this.
eyebrow.
The rock star.
Raise the other one. Oh, look at him.
I can't do
He's
that.
got full control. Lindsay?
Kinda.
I
Kinda.
always split my
Kinda.
eyes.
That left one's really trying. Right? That's good.
Are you
Right
sure?
one's good.
Your right one's good. Do the left. No, you got it. What's weird is I will say
Lindsay
your eyes are
squints
going.
to do it. Yeah. Which I think I do.
Your eyes and your eyelashes are going nuts
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
oh, yeah.
I can't
You
do
gotta
it
get
either.
in and do a
Jeremy, can you do it?
real.
Yeah, I can do it.
Alfredo's pretty good. at it,
Ignore
too.
the.
Yeah, I
Got
got
the
that.
rock eyebrows.
I can do it. Just ignore the massive red thing on my head from when I whacked
no.
my head on
Now
my
what have you
desk.
done?
Did you get some makeup on it?
I did.
I can see that. I can see a little powder.
By the way, if you're listening to the podcast,
yeah, she didn't even really
we're
see it.
doing tons of shit with our eyebrows.
Yeah, lots of eyebrow stuff going on.
Side
so
note.
if you have an eyebrow fetish,
Yeah.
Freddish?
Oh, yeah.
Freddish.
Freddish.
Yeah.
How many have you had? Remember?
See, I can't do that. I
Remember
have to, like,
Freddish
squint.
on YouTube?
no,
What?
oh, Fred or whatever. his name is.
Fred.
This is me trying to raise one eyebrow.
Movie.
Yeah, you
You
had a Netflix
didn't.
movie.
You look like having a stroke.
Yeah.
You went Popeye for a second. You went like this.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
That's having a stroke. Can you do the lip thing though, where you lift one corner of your lip up and the
No,
bottom
I
one
can't.
down, like
No, I can't do that.
I don't know.
Is this it?
like that? You got it.
No, now you're Stallone. I am the law. I am the law. I am the law. I am the law.
The last 2 years, I was able to do the Spock thing. Like, this is a huge thing for me. I was never able to do this before.
No, I can't do it.
Have you done the Spock handshake?
I
Come here.
can't.
Shake my hand.
That was a joke in Laser Team 2, just based on reality. Like Colton.
It's pretty good, Jeremy. It's pretty
Colton
good.
was talking about it, and there was
I was
one
holding
scene.
that for like 5 minutes.
My face is broken.
There's one scene where Colton or Bernie was like, "Oh, we should do like the Spock thing with like the aliens, like we come in peace." And like legit, like I think it was Gavin. Somebody's like, "I can't do that," like off camera, and they're like, "You can't fucking do. Who can't do that?" And I was like, "I can't do it either." And they're like, "What?" And
Wait,
they're
you
like,
can't do what?
I can't do the Spock
Spock.
thing. I can't do that.
Really? Wow.
He had to
Oh my
push his
God.
finger
No, I'm
over.
saying I can't.
That's crazy.
I
can't do that.
I can't connect my pinky
Michael
to my
can only
ring
do
finger.
3 in the pink and 1 in the stink. So
Yeah, no,
you know.
I can't
Sorry,
do
everybody.
that. I don't have the capability.
I didn't
have
know
to
that's
push
one of
the
those
big-
things that some
No,
people
it is.
can't
Can
do.
you guys- It's like
rolling
I
your
did
tongue.
not know that.
Can you guys do one of these? Where you make
like-
a dog out of your hands?
That I feel like
What
that's
are
just
you doing?
confusing. Right, that's just.
I don't know how to,
I
like...
feel like anybody.
You have to
You
go
guys
to the
make
depths of
You
that.
guys make
That's
the
like
blood gang
Okay,
sign.
see, okay. What you're showing is like the completed like Lego project. I need to see
Yeah.
the steps
So, okay.
that you go into
What is-
making
Cross
that.
your fingers like this,
Okay.
index, and then you put your middle fingers cross over. You flip the thumbs to make the ears of the dog, and then
No, you lost me. Stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Bark,
Hold
bark,
on.
bark.
I
Go
had,
back to part one.
I had middle
Okay.
fingers
Bark,
cross
bark,
with the middle
bark.
fingers on the index.
Bark.
on the, across them.
Yeah, like this. This is the middle part. Okay,
What?
that's what your hand should
Okay.
look like right now.
Lindsay, did
I've
do it?
already lost
pretty-
you.
pretty good.
Like this.
Now bring it up here. Bring your thumbs up. That's the ears of the dog.
Okay.
Ah, Andy,
Mouth
attack
of
my
the dog
dog.
is your pinky and your ring
I
finger.
think it's
Yeah.
like that.
Jeremy nailed it.
I lost it now.
Jeremy
There you go.
nailed
I got it.
I got something.
Same thing with the worm.
See that what you've just described isn't a flexibility.
This is like a demon dog.
that's like a knowledge thing.
Jeremy, you worm it up.
Do people like
what
in
is
San
that?
Francisco used to be able to make the
worm.
SF sign with their hands,
is
and I'd be like, nah, it's too much.
Is your hand
Yeah,
like
listen,
round?
we get it. Allegedly audio friendly. We
They
get
went
it.
on. And Ryan's here.
Something disturbing just happened, and I
What?
felt like I had to share it.
Okay, lay it on us.
We're fingering over here. What's up?
We are. She's not wrong. But keep going.
Just let it happen.
I went to the bathroom over there in our building. You know how you normally go into a bathroom, there's a bunch of smells you kind of expect.
Sure.
in a bathroom? Yeah.
I
That
just
bathroom
pooped in
right
there.
now-
Is that something?
Is it you?
I just pooped like 20 minutes ago.
It
yeah.
smells delicious in there.
Oh.
I was not expecting that.
Hold on.
kind of delicious.
Hold on.
It's more.
Hold on. Does it
What
smell
a
like
twist.
Fruit Loops? Because
No, it smells
the,
like
had that before.
the urinals
That's
smell like Fruit Loops.
Urinal
and
is
this
Fruit
is
Loops.
this is true. It smells like the new potatoes from Rudy's, the buttered new potatoes.
No, I didn't shit
It
that.
smells so good in there, and that's fucking with me
Don't
because
eat
that's
it,
not
Ryan.
a room that's supposed to smell delicious.
Don't eat it.
Ryan's in there
disturbing.
just sucking it up.
I need to start going in there with
that's
like.
one of those things where you normally are like, I'm trying not to smell because I know that
Yeah.
shit particles getting in my nose.
Right,
Like
you
that
should
came
either.
from an ass.
Yeah.
But and so I'm like, I'm enjoying the smell, but I'm like, I shouldn't. I'm like, I don't want to breathe this in because
It's
this
so
has got to be
dirty,
shit
it's so
related.
good.
Yeah, but if you eat the
Do you
ass
see
like
what kind of air
groceries-
freshener they have? Maybe they have
It's
like
like-
Rudy
It
potato
can't
air fresheners.
possibly be the air
Ryan,
freshener.
Ryan right now is
Potato air
describing like piss porn. Right?
Yeah,
Like,
shit, yeah.
this is awful, but I love it.
Yeah.
I shouldn't like this, but I love it.
The pee-pee tapes.
I defy any of you to go into that bathroom and not think
I'll
it
do it.
smells
I'll
good.
check it out.
I'll do it.
I'll check it out.
It's the men's room. You can poke your head in, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. It's
I need to start
I got-
going
I
in
got
there with.
some inside.
I'll let
everyone
you
just
know.
goes over there and just like, I gotta smell it for a second. Hold
Can we
on.
take the podcast portable for a second?
I don't think we can go that far.
think- yeah,
It's
that's-
pretty fucking
You're
far.
asking too much.
That's a building away.
Technology
from here.
doesn't exist.
Right.
Also, you know,
How's
who
the
knows?
thing-
By now,
how's the thing going?
Oh, it's ready to go.
Oh, good. That's
By now,
good.
it could have been ruined. Who knows? All it takes is one
Could have
asshole
been
going in there.
someone,
and it's all over.
literally an asshole.
Exactly.
An asshole comes in, farts, and shits a bunch,
And then
and
it's
it's
gone.
ruined.
Yeah, but I just want to share that. Okay,
No, I
bye.
appreciate it. Thanks, Ryan.
Goodbye, Ryan.
Update
Bye,
from
Ryan.
So I'm gonna drop a knowledge bomb on you right here.
Drop it.
Oh, thousands dead.
What we're prepping right now
That's
Hiroshima.
burn, baby.
yeah.
in a
Hiroshima of facts.
in a full-on no move. We are gonna be streaming against ourselves.
We're gonna be
here.
streaming during the stream.
In the Achievement Hunter office, they are prepping, and according to Ryan right now, they are ready to stream. What's that? Oh, God of War.
Oh,
Maybe
shit.
you've heard of it. I don't know. A guy does this, he does this, but then they come back. and
Ares,
it's like,
God of War,
No,
right?
shut up. That was only the first game.
In classic
but yes.
Achievement Hunter fashion, we're doing this, and then of course we're going to announce it to everybody.
Yeah, yeah. So what if you're watching live, as a first member, first of all, hey, thanks a lot. But if you are soon, literally Ryan said it was ready. They're gonna start streaming God of War, and I think they plan on going till the
That
end. of
doesn't
the
mean
day.
you have to leave.
Weren't you
that'll be
supposed
like-
to do a Let's Watch of that this morning?
Put
Nah,
one in
it's
one
all,
ear.
Andy, you're in the other room. You don't understand the complications of everything.
That was my
Interrupting
edit
sound.
today, and I was like, I got nothing to work on.
Guess
now.
what? You don't gotta edit your shit because now it's a VOD. You do the
Yeah,
stream.
baby.
Click,
Also,
now it's a video.
Because yesterday I thought I knew I was gonna edit this Let's Watch today, so I went to go. I went and saw our comedian last night, Mike Birbiglia, great comedian.
You weren't in theater mode.
Yeah, I was not in theater mode. I was doing something else downtown. I'm sorry.
We're
I was
not
there.
good comedians, is what he's telling us.
So I bought God of War before I left, and when I got home, it fucking didn't download. So I was like, well, I guess I'm not playing this tonight.
oh no!
Because I was planning on playing at least a little bit, so
no.
I wouldn't get the Let's Watch spoiled for me, like the Let's Watch from the spoiled for
He's
me.
having a rough
now
life,
you don't
man.
have to
Yeah.
worry about it.
Now it's all good. Now I can start it
Andy,
tonight or
stream
tomorrow.
Cop that gets
is
off at
video.
tickets. He's got a dead
He's got-
what we're-
yeah.
Mom Cop, he's got half the RAM.
Listen,
no
back
download.
up there.
You have no idea how hard it is to be me. You couldn't walk a day in my shoes, bitch.
I wouldn't want
Andy
to.
alone.
I'm
I'm gonna
back
take
up
this
here.
shot by myself.
I'm gonna
My
back
cat
up here.
scratched my nose this morning to wake me up.
Wow. Oh
spit
my
so
god.
much
I know,
on my
I did.
hand
So
right
bad.
there.
I'm so bad at
It's
it.
fine. We're all from the East Coast. It happens. We all
Yeah.
know that. Okay.
Are we
It's-
doing a shot?
The
Oh.
annoying part is
I'm
people
good.
not from the East Coast.
Andy, I don't know if that's a good
and
idea.
they freak out about it. It's like,
Oh,
my
Larry, I'm not getting much done
Andy,
today.
shut up. It's like, oh my God, you spit. And I'm like, yeah. Welcome to
You
conversations.
spit.
Oh, yeah.
You spit like an animal though.
Yeah,
I know
I'm
I
used
do.
to it. I'm
Some
in the
people
splash
it's a
zone
turn
all
on.
the time.
What
We
do you
did
want me to
theater
do?
mode last night. We were like sitting there.
There
we were,
was
like,
one part
eating
I had to
stuff.
wipe the table.
Yeah, and Michael went something like, yelled something about the movie. What the fuck or whatever. And I was like, I'm done with that case.
My life is a slip.
Also, to be fair, Jeremy, that's outlandish because before you started on the queso, I was like, and then I put my
you
pretzel in
double
it.
dipped a lot.
I double dipped a lot because Jack gave it to me and I used it, and then after 7 double dips, Jeremy went, I don't give a fuck, and you went in.
Nice.
I
So
honestly don't care.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, because you know why? Because I don't see it. When I see it coming out and then like
I'm just
covering
saying,
it.
it was there.
Speaking
Right.
of seeing, why are you wearing your sunglasses still?
Because he's Jeremy. That's what he does.
Who knows,
Also, he's
man.
high as
Over?
fuck
Yeah,
right now. It's
that's-
4:20. He
Let's
doesn't
calm
want you to know.
down. Let's calm
He
down.
doesn't want you to know. He's
Jeremy was my
blazed as
buddy at
shit.
Theater Mode Live. It was pretty good.
Well, yeah, 'cause you guys were
elbowed
high
you,
together.
Like 12
Yeah,
times,
she
sorry.
kicked me in the foot and
Jeremy got
elbowed me in the
stuck
shoulder
under
all
a
night.
Welcome to sitting next to her on off topic. How many times have I complained about her kneeing me or jabbing me?
Sorry.
Or like Jeremy right here, see I'm sitting here talking to you, but many times I'm like this.
Like,
out.
Careful,
like,
careful,
like
careful,
this.
it's on the
I
edge.
got it, I got it, I'm good. And I'm like this. That's, you experienced one night of that.
Yeah.
But was
You
it
know,
on,
you know,
was it accidental?
Yes.
I mean,
She's
it's
a bully, so
it's-
she hits me all the time.
Well, that's on purpose. Yes,
See,
of
the
course.
thing is,
I know
like,
that's on
super
purpose.
flinching.
the thing is, Lindsay, even accidental, there's like, was it accidental? It's like, it was, but she knew it and didn't care. So when it's like, oh, it's accidental, and Jeremy's like, hey, just, you're bumping into me a lot. And she's
fine.
like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to keep doing it, though. She doesn't say that, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
See, I,
Just so you know.
in my head, I course correct. I go, okay, move over here. But instinctively, I move slowly but surely back to the position I was in. So it
It's a
doesn't
comfort
matter.
zone.
Yeah.
Dude, I knew Jeremy was drunk last night because usually he's like, Jeremy's like,
It's Jeremy?
yeah, when he sees me, he's like,
Oh!
usually when
Damn.
Jeremy sees me, he's like,
lying.
Well, last night,
I do,
last
I do
night-
flip you off almost every
he
time
goes,
you walk in the room.
And I'm like, I'm gonna get you back, bitch.
Yeah.
And then
He will.
Yesterday during Let's Play Live, he like walks over, he sees me, he's like,
Oh, I walk up right away.
I'm gonna stop you there.
And I was like-
I'm gonna stop you there. I know you're new. It was theater mode, not Let's Play Live. So
oh no, that's sorry, I'm
calm
4
down.
shots in at this
no,
point.
I understand.
Every
You know,
single time Alfredo
It
walks in
was
the room in the morning,
Hey, yo,
he
me
walks in
too.
and go,
He goes, yeah.
Don't make this awkward. There
Hey,
we go.
Andy,
there we
the
go.
chat
Did
is
it.
mad at you that you use your mom's privileges to get out of doing shitty things.
All right. Sorry I was,
Wow.
stop
sorry I
you
was
right
given
there.
the parents I was given.
No, yeah, he's not wrong. I'll stop you right there. Shitty, totally accurate. What do you? And I was gonna say earlier, you mentioned like, oh, mom's a cop. Mom, fuck that. His whole family, police,
My
police,
yeah,
police,
family
police,
of police
police,
My
officers?
police.
father, my late stepmom, my uncle, and my cousin. All
No,
of them.
you
they're all
are
connected.
literally the biggest disappointment ever.
You are no fucking
True.
cop.
You're no fucking cop.
You're no cop. You're not a fucking cop.
I'm not.
Dude, I got-
Listen, I'm too squeamish. I can never be a cop.
Yeah, no.
I'm way
got-
too squeamish.
Because that's what it is, squeamish.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you come up
That's-
across a dead
I'm
body.
just saying-
make me do
I'm just saying, if you weren't squeamish, you would still be a terrible cop.
I would not be a great cop.
That's what I'm saying. He's saying, I mean, I wouldn't be squeamish. I'd do it. You know, I'd be a dirty cop. But I'd
Listen,
be a cop.
listen. I already pretend to watch football in front of my father when really I want to do is play Pokemon on the 3DS. I already drink beer in front of men to make it appear that I like beer. I hate it.
That's a
I hate
toxic
that. I hate
Well,
masculinity,
no,
man.
Men drink beer.
I will say this. I'll be honest.
Beer's good.
No,
I hate it.
I drink
no,
beer.
I'll be
It's
honest.
bitter soda.
I'm
What's
agreeing-
the point?
Shut the hell up. I'm
It's
agreeing with
delicious.
both of you. It is awful until it isn't. Then it's delicious.
Then it's delicious.
Same thing
Okay.
as LaCroix.
I like-
There's
I like
No, stop you there. That's just gross.
I like LaCroix as well.
Guinness is
You know, but
delicious.
everyone that likes
Drink the fucking
LaCroix-
water. You don't need bubbles in your
Guinness is
water.
I do.
But
No,
I like
everyone that
Guinness.
likes that drink
Guinness
is
is like the
drinking-
harshest of beer
it's
to
terrible
enjoy.
drinking
But it
until it's
tastes
not
like
terrible.
chocolate.
But here's the thing. Beer, it's like, I don't like it. It's terrible.
But
And
you
you
can-
say, but you get used to it.
But then also you realize you're in college and drinking Keystone Light.
Well, not only that, but you go,
Yep.
it'll fuck you up. That's the like, oh, it'll fuck me up. I'll power through it, and then eventually you like it. No one is going LaCroix. It's awful, but after you get used to it, it'll fuck you up. It's
I would drink LaCroix
It's just
then, yeah.
awful. And
I'm
then
gonna
it
go on the
never is
record and
good.
say that I enjoy
I like
LaCroix.
it. Yeah.
Ugh.
I
Jesus
want the
Christ.
fizz
I
of
don't
a
like it.
soda,
Here's
but
the
not the
thing.
sugar.
Here's the thing. I'm not even gonna badmouth LaCroix. Carbonated water is fucking
It
disgusting.
tastes like
It's
disgusting.
okay.
It's
fucking
Unflavored
disgusting.
carbonated water is disgusting.
Carbonated
Yes,
water,
I agree.
period.
No,
You
flavored
got
is fine.
water, good. Soda, good. You don't need to mix them.
I was in
Sure you
the
do.
same
No.
boat. I was in the same boat as Michael, where I was like, carbonated water is
And then you
disgusting.
saw
There's
the
no
light.
reason for it. Then what I did is I stopped drinking soda entirely. Then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try this LaCroix. Flavor
There
LaCroix.
was
And I
like a 6 months
I was like,
period of like, this sucks.
I was like, this is sugary as fuck, and I love it. Like, it tastes sweet because I haven't had this.
The
in, like,
problem
months.
is the sweetness doesn't have anything to do with anything. I'd be fine with it. It's the carbonate. Carbonation doesn't make it sweet.
It's
I
good
just
for
don't
me.
understand why you need carbonation for water. I drink water all the time. Just fucking drink
I
water.
mean, like, if
Water
you really
You
with
want
want
ice.
flavored water? Put flavor in the water.
If you really
I'm
want
totally
to break
fine
it
with
down,
that.
it's
The
because people have
carbonation
different
is like,
tastes. That's it.
And it's like, and you
I
know what it was for me?
understand that,
I'm like,
your taste is terrible.
It was,
Yeah,
it was like a
okay.
it was like a soda
Mister, I don't have
slash
tomatoes on
beer
anything.
filler for
Tomatoes
me.
are
I was
awful.
like, I feel like I'm drinking soda or beer, but I'm not.
See,
Just
to me,
water.
I don't feel that.
I
I
just
feel
tricked
like
myself.
I feel like I'm just drinking awful, shitty water. I don't get the I don't get the. We fooled you. You thought it was soda, but it isn't. I'm
See,
just like
I can fool
Yeah,
me.
I'm just
yeah.
like-
I can fool me
It's
all
soda
day.
without
I
the
drink
sugar,
it like
that's what
this,
I
and I
want.
go, oh god.
I'm the biggest idiot I
go,
know.
I just
I
want
can
water.
fool me.
I don't get it because like,
You don't know shit.
What's
Right.
so,
And you know that.
Right.
what's so terrible about water that you have? You know what I mean?
I'm with you.
That's what I'm
right.
saying.
Water
Water
is
is
delicious.
amazing.
It's
Water is
amazing.
great.
It's fine.
It's so refreshing.
You know what you can do with water, which you can't do with carbonated water? Fucking chug it. Go, 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 go,
You
go, go,
start
go, go,
chugging
go.
it. I
Shut
do
the
all
fuck
time.
up.
What the fuck
You're
are you
dead
talking
wrong.
about?
You're
You get indigestion.
Go, 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 go,
Yeah,
go, 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 and then either A, nothing, and you go,
Don't chug LaCroix.
I do.
or B,
probably
you chug it
shouldn't,
and
but I
go,
do.
bleh.
Yeah.
You see,
It feels awful.
I can't go bleh because I can't burp.
This fucking idiot doesn't
So,
burp. That's the whole thing.
I don't know how to burp. Okay, I
What
can't-
are you?
Yeah,
Okay,
no,
I don't know what I am.
Jeremy, I ask that every
I'm
day.
pretty sure I'm like 60% human, but who knows what the rest is.
Jeremy's a freak.
Okay, I don't know how to. I don't know how to
seventh
burp.
wheel tonight. That's what
I,
he
Yeah,
is.
he
I involuntarily burp, but it happens like 4 times a year.
Andy, you always say this. Everyone involuntary burps. That's how burping works.
I don't know how to do it though.
I know, but that it's your
I
body.
don't. No. I feel
your
like
body
no,
is
people can be
stupid.
like, watch this.
Yeah,
I
That's
can't
not,
do
but
that.
that's not a
I'll
real
do that
burp.
right now.
That's not a real burp.
You suck in air, you feel it
I
go.
know. You're not listening.
do it.
though.
I can't do it.
That isn't like a body burp. That's I have to swallow first
Right, yeah.
and
There
I
it
can
is.
burp. But
can't do
I
it.
get no satisfaction.
Can't do
do
that.
it.
You can't just do a burp right now.
I have to swallow.
I
can't
can
just fucking
gag
do it.
like nobody else.
How do I?
You kind
Suck
of
in
like
air.
swallow air.
I have to
and then it
swallow
comes
air.
back up.
I'm a
Watch it.
great gagger. I gag at
No,
everything.
that was too much. Just do like a gulp. Like
Okay.
gulp with your mouth
See?
closed.
Yeah, I
I
can
could
really
never
just do it.
That was like
Hang on.
3 years of burping for me. I could never
Hey,
do that.
But Alfredo's
Yeah.
trying. He's trying to burp. You got nothing.
See, you really either.
So like,
Either.
yeah,
It was
but
like a
again,
python.
No, no,
that's
I
not
can
the normal
burp,
thing,
but I can't force myself to
He's
burp.
so weird. He doesn't realize. He's always like, yeah, I can't make myself burp.
Is
And I'm
it
like-
weird if
and
I
go,
can't help it?
I go.
I feel
it's-
like being
it's-
weird
it's
is like you're
weird-
intentionally doing this
no.
thing.
It's weird that you think.
It's peculiar.
It's weird that you think everyone else
not
tries to
weird.
burp.
Right.
We don't. It just happens.
Right, I
You know how
can't
you
do
fart?
that.
You do that all the time.
Well, say, okay.
you go like this. You go humping. Oh, I got to fart. Like you have to
Yeah.
fart, but then you push
Well,
it
here's
out.
the thing. I don't know much about anatomy, but here's
Here we
how I
go.
describe my anatomy.
Okay.
There's 2 gas holes.
Uh-huh.
The fart gas hole and the fart gas hole. My fart gas hole.
You said
is
fart
said the
twice.
same thing
No.
twice.
My burp gas hole, my fart gas hole.
Okay.
My
Two
burp
different
gas
things.
hole is non-existent.
Right.
My fart gas hole is twice
You're correct.
as big as the
You
normal
lived in
fart
my house
gas
for
hole.
10 months. You're correct.
So I fart constantly.
So, like-
I gag constantly. I can't burp.
I know.
Every morning when I brush my teeth, I gag. I have an incredibly bad gag reflex.
Man.
Do that too.
All I hear is shitty blowjob right there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Yeah.
It's like you put the tip in. It's like. It's like.
mean-
no,
oh.
that's Andy's. Is you look at it and you go.
To be fair, if someone throws up during the blowjob but they keep going, is it that bad?
Yes.
Well, it's,
Yeah,
lubrication. It's lubrication,
Fine.
right?
Yeah.
Awful.
That's awful.
That's fine. Some people pay extra.
I
for that.
mean, you still finish.
Yeah. But again, I just
Don't
want
like
to
that
say,
thought.
Andy and his entire logic is like, I'll burp, and he was like, oh, you chose to do that. And I'm like, no, it's like a fart. It's like the burp is there. Your body decides it's there. It builds up. It gets to your throat. And you go, I'm just going to pop this out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no like, hey, I don't feel so good. I'm going to burp now. And then you pull it out. But he doesn't understand
And
that
you
because
refuse to go to
his
the
body's
doctor.
broken.
I am a broken
There's nothing
man.
wrong
No,
with
you are.
refusing to go to the doctor.
I'm a husk.
I haven't done that either.
Go to the fucking doctor. Stop
No,
this.
yeah.
No, because if I
You
go to the
should.
doctor, they're gonna keep me. They're not gonna let me go, and you're never gonna see me again.
Andy, I'll be honest.
I think you're describing
Andy,
Matt Bragg
Yeah,
there.
no. Andy, I'll be
here's the
honest.
thing.
Andy, they don't want you.
I relate so much with Matthew Bragg on all of his ailments, and that is
Are you
horrifying.
talking about Matt Brank?
Yeah, except for his goddamn Breaking Bad cough that you don't have.
No,
so-
I don't have
Yeah.
to break him back off. I have my morning gaggies.
He does have gaggies.
Every single morning, I'm like,
And we heard it
every
when he
single
lived with
morning.
us.
Why?
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Why?
It's like, okay.
Gavin
if-
has the
okay,
same thing.
if-
Gavin does the
okay.
same thing.
Yeah, he says like if he like experiences
Gavin
like
has a
temperature or
temperature
something.
gag.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense to
That
me.
doesn't affect
I
me.
will,
like,
if
if
I
he-
get a different temperature, I might sneeze.
If he goes
Okay,
hot to
that's
cold
happening.
or cold to hot,
Jackie does
I
that
think-
from
okay.
light to dark. What she
Light
does-
to dark will
yeah,
do it.
She
Big
does
time.
that.
Light
She
to
comes
dark
out, she's like,
is
If I get
I'm like,
hit by a
what the-
bright light,
Weird.
I will sneeze.
That's yeah. I don't
yeah,
know what
Jackie
that's
does that
about.
too.
Yeah.
That's
so like
bizarre.
if she looks at Jeremy and then looks at you, she sneezes.
Yeah, pretty
Weird.
much.
Right.
Yeah.
That
That's
makes
how it
sense,
goes.
yeah.
I
Exactly.
get the cold weather cough, but that's post-pregnancy. Now I'm
Okay,
just
so
gaggy about everything.
I
so.
think it has to do with my
Heaven
crippling
forbid Jackie starts
anxiety.
gagging.
Where
Please no.
where
No
if
more
I
podcasts
even
with
have
Shut
to
the fuck
like,
up.
even if I have to like go like do something out of the normal in my morning, like usually when I wake up, I take a shower, I watch something, I make something for breakfast, and I go to work. If I have to like go to the post office, I'm just like, like I
What?
like
Doesn't
it's
make
something
sense.
like a mundane task will like ruin my morning, and I'll get nervous for no reason. Like I imagine everything that can go wrong will go wrong.
And you have anxiety gags?
Murphy's Law, right? I have anxiety gags for the littlest thing. So when somebody asks, like, do you want to be on the spot? And I was like, sure. The entire day, I'm just like, oh, I'm going to be terrible. I'm going to be terrible. I'm going to be
You've
terrible.
been, I mean, you are, but you've been on the spot like 80 times.
I
Who
know.
cares?
So you went like, yeah, I'll do it.
Right. When Michael was like, do you want to be on the podcast today? It was like 11:15. I was like, sure. For 45 minutes, I was like, I'm going to be terrible. I'm going to be terrible. I'm going to be
And
terrible.
you are.
And then once
You're
I'm
still
here, I'm like, I'm terrible, but I accept it.
Dude,
I'm
Darwinism?
fine.
Did you choose to do that?
Would've.
And she's
I can't
Cut
help
Andy
it.
out.
There's
That was-
something
that
like
was whiskey and
neurologically. There's like something neurologically broken in my brain
Yeah.
that where my anxiety. I don't take
Yeah.
any medication for anxiety because
You should.
I don't want to.
Now,
You
Fredo
should,
pointed
though.
out something interesting. He said, natural selection would have taken Andy out. I'm like, dude, you're our dodo, and you're still here thanks to modern technology.
The bird is
You're
what's
welcome.
different.
I
Modern
was thinking
technology is
ditto.
keeping Andy alive.
no, a dodo is
You-
a bird.
you
that
think-
Dodo is a
exist.
bird,
Is it-
and it's the incredibly difficult plane to fly in GTA 3.
True.
Correct.
Because I mean, if this was olden times and you had a bunch, we're all caveman, cave women. If they looked at Andy, they were like, tits out.
Kill.
You would be like, and then they'd be like, nah.
If I-
go
yeah,
somewhere,
kill him.
go somewhere
Right.
else.
I like that cave women are still like, nah.
Yeah.
No, not my time.
I think I could. I think I have a
No.
chance with a
Swipe-
cave woman.
swipe
Dude, I'll be
Swipe
honest.
left.
We saw some cavemen women last night.
Yeah, we did.
We did.
Straight out of them tar pits.
Yeah, it was wild. We did theater mode live yesterday, not Let's Play live. Alfredo's insane. We did theater
drunk
mode
or
live.
something.
Birdemic
Insane
2.
drunk, whatever.
is a
We
film.
did Birdemic 2. And here's the kicker. You say, I wasn't there, who gives a shit? But you should
sure?
give a shit.
Yeah, all right.
Because we recorded it, and it's going to be an episode of theater mode. So we shot it, we filmed it. It
I
probably
want to
looks
point out
terrible.
before I pour this.
Yeah.
This was Andy's idea.
I was like, let's go again.
That's
Andy.
fine. Give me a halfie, though. That's a double
There's
shot.
a dodo.
No,
Right,
Michael,
that's a
I,
dodo.
I
That's
only
a
pour
fucking
those halves.
velociraptor. What
Okay,
are you
well,
I think
talking
it's,
about?
it's unfair to pour that.
Oh, because that's a double.
Yeah.
That full on is a double.
This is a regular
And
shot.
This is gross already.
God.
It's not great.
Halfway
It's
through
fantastic.
I told you this yesterday, but halfway through the movie
buddy.
yesterday, Jackie's like, this movie is fucking terrible.
Right,
Jackie
welcome.
is like, and the thing she says, I try and explain to her, and she's like, I just don't get it. And I'm like, you don't get it. You don't get it.
There's something coming out later today that's coming out
We'll
that
bring that up
Jackie
later.
didn't quite understand either.
We'll
We're
bring
let's-
that up later.
you just gotta
Jackie
know
is
what
such a
she
great
She's trying to
person.
she's trying to
She's so,
dial
like,
in the
innocent. I
level
love it.
of production and achievement on her.
Yes.
It's like, well, it's not like in your backyard basement production.
She gives us way too much
but
credit.
it's not like professional. So
it's
let's,
like-
let's not.
Here's the
bag in
thing about you
middle.
and Jackie.
Yeah.
I'm just really glad you guys were able to get tickets last night.
Yeah, that was
was
rough.
one of my favorite
Yeah.
parts. of
We
the
just
theater
kept
was Alfredo
railing
and the
on
tickets.
Alfredo, fucking literally in the office yesterday. So we did theater mode live last night, Thursday night. So in the office Thursday, we were like talking about theater mode and whatever. And Jeff goes to Alfredo and he's like, "Oh, hey, you gonna be there? Like, are you coming?" And Alfredo goes, "Nah, I didn't get it. I forgot. I didn't get tickets." And we're like, "What?" And he's like, "Yeah, I didn't get tickets to the show." And we're like, "Idiot! You work here. You can just show up." And I was like, literally, how the way it worked is like it was in an Alamo Draft House, South Lamar. So everybody was in the audience. It's a movie theater looking at the screen, and we were off to the side of the screen, like up on the right side. We had our own like little video village, so we had little chairs and we could see a monitor at what was playing on the screen. And I was like, "Alfredo, if there's literally no seats at all, we'll just add one to the fucking stage and you could sit there and watch the movie." And he was like, "Oh, I can come?" and then he came.
And he sat.
And then lo and behold, there was plenty of fucking seats.
He looks like Coco right now.
Because people like to get the reserved seats, and then they don't show up. But yes, Jackie's sitting there, and she's like, 20 minutes in, she's like, "This movie isn't good. This is a bad movie. This is really bad." And we're like, "Yeah, no shit."
Damn.
I actually knocked my head off during that. That was a close one.
I appreciated that Alfredo laughed at my joke about Trevor being in the movie because there was one actor who looked like Trevor. And
It looked like Trevor.
He made the ultimate white dude face where it's like, yeah, like I'm very excited, guys. Yeah.
Trevor's really
Like,
good
that's
at
Trevor.
that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's really good.
I've seen him.
Trevor's
do it.
great at being white.
Yeah, he's
That's
white
his
as
best
fuck.
talent.
I mean,
He's a white little boy.
Who is
white.
the whitest at the office? I'm not talking skin tone. I'm talking like stereotypically, you are a white.
I'm pretty up there. I'm pretty up there.
I would trump you. I think.
Nah, but
Yeah.
you're still from the East Coast though, so I would say Lindsay, Trevor, and Matt would be
Thank
my
you.
votes.
Okay,
the
sure.
whitest.
I'll
The
take
white,
it.
like, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Larry's
y'all?"
pretty white.
Larry's pretty white
Yeah, Larry's
too.
up there,
but
too.
Larry's a
I feel
white
like,
guy.
I feel like Larry's got some edge,
I went to a pretty diverse school.
and you absorbed nothing.
Go on.
Yeah,
I'll say this.
I didn't absorb any of their culture.
I'll say this too.
But-
By the way, this just reminded me, and because we're sitting here in broadcast, we're all friends here.
I love everybody
about
in this
to happen?
room right
What's
now.
gonna happen is I'm gonna call somebody out, and they're not gonna like
Oh,
it.
no.
But last night during theater mode, at some point, Lindsay's like, and I go, "What the fuck?" And slowly it makes its way from
yep.
every
Yeah,
single
what was
one of
that?
them.
Oh my
And you'll
God.
see this on the episode inevitably when it comes out. But my first instinct was, don't tell Jeff. He's gonna make a whole thing about it. He's gonna drag him.
We kept it to ourselves.
He's gonna drag him
My
through the
favorite
mud.
fucking thing in last
And
night.
Jeff eventually found out, and he didn't say it, and it was
did.
very funny.
Yeah.
And I'm glad Jeff didn't rail on him about it. But with the theater mode, it was last night. It was late at night. It was in a movie theater. Lindsay looks over at one point, and Mike, the audio engineer of the broadcast, he's just out. He's fucking out. He's just like this, just sleeping. He's just sleeping in his seat. And Lindsay's like, "Mike's just fucking sleeping."
I was like, you
look
must
over
be
and I'm
tired, dude.
Yep, he sure is.
Oh my-
And
I
the
couldn't
first reaction,
stop
I go,
laughing.
"Please don't tell Jeff."
like,
He's,
nope.
he's just gonna rail on it and just point it out, and he didn't.
Yeah.
And then but it made its way
then
down
Mike
the
woke
line
up.
of every single thing, and they go, "Nah, he's good."
If anyone deserves a nap,
Back
that's
up.
Mike. Oh God.
Audio podcast. We're looking at Mike. That's what was happening.
Side note.
It was really funny.
It was
Sorry.
awesome.
But we don't mention it ever in the episode.
You'll see
Jeff
it,
is
though.
the first person ever to go, "Look at that! Look at what's happening! Everyone look at it!" and make fun of him for it. And he didn't, so.
Yeah, Mike was there with his lovely wife. Please don't make fun of him there.
Yeah, no,
Just
he
a
was
whisper
putting in
about
some
it.
extra hours, you know?
Also, the
Are you-
chat was
you're a
losing it.
wizard,
They said
Andy.
that,
Oh no, I spilled.
the chat was saying that Avicii died, and it's true.
What?
He's fucking dead.
No!
Yeah, at 28, he's dead.
What?
That's
I'm 28. I'm 28.
Avicii
Avicii.
levels?
I'm 26.
Oh, come on.
We played that at our wedding. That was our
We
wedding
did
song.
play that at our
Who
wedding.
died? Hold on, did somebody just die?
I'm very
What?
sorry for whatever happened.
Yeah.
I don't know who anyone's
It's a-
talking
But here,
music
look at
person.
her. Here,
You'll know
look,
the
I'm a
songs,
magician.
though.
Watch.
You'll know the
Oh,
songs, so.
sometimes I get a
get
good
a good
feeling.
feeling.
That's him.
Oh, me and Adam
And the guy like
Ellis
pushing
used
the
to sing
boulder.
that to each other.
Yep. So you
shit.
know it. You're an
That-
idiot.
That was full still?
And he
That's
kept
Avicii.
going.
Animal.
And he was like, "Look what I'm doing.
No.
Look what I'm doing. I'm not spilling."
He
And there
poured
it
one
goes.
out for Avicii. Leave it.
That's what he died from.
You don't
drugs?
pour out a Diet Coke for somebody.
Wait.
Was it drugs?
Can we talk about the text earlier this week for a second with you
Oh,
and
yeah.
Michael?
Wait,
Yes.
what do you mean?
Yes.
So Michael's like, "Hey, do you and Jackie want to come over on Friday to watch Mean
I'm talking about Mean
Girls?"
Girls, okay, which
Yeah,
is
yeah.
today. Today
Which
is the
which
Friday.
is today.
That
So
was
that
really
was,
like
I
impressive
think
too.
I texted
Today
you on
on
Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, so 2 days ago.
So he's like, "Hey, do you and Jackie want to come over to watch Mean Girls on Friday?" And then for me, I was like, oh man, Mean Girls, that's my jam. So I was like, that's so fetch. Like totally with like the fucking emoji with
Oh,
the
the
chick.
girl,
She's
yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
She's like,
pushing her hair. Yeah.
Fetch.
and then what I didn't know is that Michael's sitting there like, fuck, he just tossed another ethnic slang at me. What does this mean?
See, it's Lindsay exaggerates. It wasn't so much like, what does this mean? What is this? It was more like, fucking Alfredo and his fucking lingo. There he goes again. Yeah, I
What,
wasn't really
fetch?
confused.
You didn't know what fetch meant?
I've
No.
never seen the movie.
thought it was
you
like
never
ethnic
seen it.
slang.
I've never seen it. So
Like-
literally, Alfredo's all like, fam this, fam that, you know, fucking go fast, eat ass, all this crazy shit he's always fucking spouting on about. And I literally went, I looked at Lindsay, I'm like, fucking Alfredo. He's like, that's fetch. It's fucking urban
So
lingo.
in Michael's mind, I
Yeah.
go up and I'm like, yo, what's up, dog?
Yo,
What'd you do last night?
dude, I went out, man.
Yeah.
I went bowling.
Oh, dude, that's fetch, dog.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what he thought it
Yeah.
was. Yeah,
That's
that's fetch
fetch.
dog.
That was the
Like,
whitest answer I could have given.
You
I
really
went
struggled,
bowling.
Jeremy. You really struggled, and then went with just bowling. You went,
Take a break, Jeremy.
Listen, I was raised with four walls.
You-
I was never on the street.
you did like an improv thing, and he was not ready for it. He was like, "What?"
not.
I threw him a
Fuck, what's happening?
curveball.
No,
I
that
threw
was a
him a
softball,
curveball.
dude. That was softball.
I don't live in that world. I don't live in that world.
Michael
damn.
sitting here thinking that fetch was like some like street
It was so
lingo.
great though. That Michael was like, "God damn it!" Like he's fucking throwing Dick and Flicka at me. And
I
was
didn't
like,
say
no.
that at all. You're
Dink and
a liar.
Flicka.
You're a liar. What
Go
I
Mach
said
5.
was,
Go on Mach
again,
5, fleece it
I
out.
looked at Lindsay. I'm like, fucking Alfredo, like ethnic as fuck. He's like, dude, that's fetch. And
like-
Lindsay said to me, Dink and Flicka.
So,
Office reference.
By the way,
So,
that's a Mean Girls reference.
okay, Lindsay texted me a couple days ago, was like, hey, you want to come over? We're going to have like a Mean Girls movie night. And I was like, that sounds fun. I never once thought, I was like, I'm going to be the seventh wheel. I woke up this morning to tweets of like, Andy's the seventh wheel.
but
Get
you-
it, date
you
Andy.
are.
Because I am the seventh wheel.
I was gonna say on the
but I
podcast
never,
today, get a fucking girlfriend.
Well, here's the thing. I'm perfectly fine where I am right now.
Yeah,
I
Andy is
love,
fine
I
himself.
love going home.
You gag when you wake up.
I love going home to no one. It's great. I can walk around with my dick out. It's blah, 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 blah. It's
Yeah, but
great.
if you
I
have
go
a girl-
home to
if you
someone
have-
who can walk
if a
around with their dick
girlfriend
out.
can
I
walk
do
around
it all
with
the
her dick out
time.
anyway.
So-
That's how
so-
it works.
My favorite part of my day is Jackie comes out, comes into the room like fucking helicopter dick, and they're like,
You're
hey,
like,
Helicopter
yeah.
dick.
Right.
That's
So-
important to chicks.
Yep.
So I woke up, like you tweeted that tweet like at like, I don't know, like
It was this
7:30,
morning. It
8
was
o'clock.
right after the gym.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
we would have been at the gym.
So I woke up like a little after 8, and the tweet was already like a half hour old, and I got my replies, and it was just like, fucking Andy, seventh wheel, blah, 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 and I was like, all right, I was just thinking it was gonna be a fun movie night. Now I didn't know it was just like,
it is.
it is gonna be a fun movie night, but I'm just
Yeah,
like,
except they're all gonna be making out, and you're
right,
gonna
I'm
be
just gonna be like this.
Jeremy, you
Fuck
we're
it.
married.
Yeah.
I'll play Pokemon on my
What are you talking
PSP.
about?
Yeah.
I'll
Also,
be like,
Mean
look
Girls
at me
is a very
go.
romantic movie.
We're gonna have to prime
you have your PSP in
Trevor
your
and Barbara.
pocket?
Well, I carry it around everywhere. Yeah,
You know,
come on.
actually, a cool thing. The rumor is that Mean Girls
Rumor has it.
is based off of the high school that I went to,
Really?
because it was
probably everyone's
Amy
high school,
Poehler
right?
who like
Yeah,
wrote
she's
it,
in it.
right?
No, Tina Fey wrote it, but Amy Poehler helped.
Amy Poehler. So Amy Poehler was at our high school.
Really? No
Yeah,
shit.
and
She
like
went there,
the
or
one
she
that
was just
I
there
went
at
to.
some point?
I think it's her daughter went there.
Okay.
And so she was, and like her daughter would tell her all the stories about
That's
all
how
the
she got
things, and
inspired.
so she apparently inspired and based Mean Girls.
That's really
off
cool.
of it.
Do you
So
guys
we've
have
heard.
other like celebrities who went to your high
One
school?
time the director of
Stephen
Chronicles of
Wright.
Narnia came to my school.
Do you know Stephen
was
Wright?
cool.
He makes the one-liner jokes of like, I spilled spot remover on my dog and now he's gone.
I've heard that joke. Yes. I've heard that joke.
He went to our school. We have a mural of her.
Richie Sambora went to my high school.
That's cool.
Oh,
Bon Jovi.
Andy, see
cool.
who wants to be
Alfredo?
with Andy? Welcome to the Kiss Cam at the
Fucking
baseball
You should bring
game.
a print out of Padme. Print her out and bring her with you.
Natalie Portman.
I had.
Do you know yesterday was Hayden Christensen's birthday?
Happy
Really?
birthday.
I know that.
Funny
That's-
enough, I didn't
That's
know
in my
that.
head.
One person knew that.
How
It was
could I
Hayden
have forgot?
Christensen.
I had.
Who else did you have?
I had Richie Sambora was the biggest one I care about from Bon Jovi, and then like a bunch of like athletes from my high school.
We had some athletes.
Like I don't watch sports, so it was like
Yeah.
a couple people for football, and maybe one for basketball, but it was mostly like football players.
At the
that,
private
like,
school
went
I
to my high
transferred
school.
to, we had Charlotte from Sex and the City. She went there as a student and then came back to do like a.
Which one's
"Hey,
Charlotte?
remember
Is that
me?"
the redhead?
The brunette, the mousy brunette.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
My school have. Besides like 80% Asians.
I'm on my school's like
There's a lot of ages
notable
in my school.
alumni list.
Well,
I had everything.
Yeah, that's
It was
fine.
like a
had everything.
3.5
My town-
GPA to get in.
Mine was like,
And then they were like, oh, this guy, he's Latino, he's everything else. He's got 3.8 KD.
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 rating.
Wow, he was so good.
Wow.
Man, he was good.
Your teacher was like, fucking 4.0 KD.
Have you seen him play Siege?
Siege didn't exist, but Rainbow Six did. I had for my school, it was like biggest demographic was like half white, half black, and then everything else.
Really?
Of like it's like 40% white, 40% black, 20% everything. I grew up with every demographic ever.
I would say my school was like 60% white and then like 40% Indian.
I had
Our town had a very large, like,
Which kind?
the Indian, the only kind, the only kind.
Native American or Indian.
Stop saying that. It's feather, you idiot, not arrow.
growing up, literally my two best friends were like
Those are called
were-
Native Americans, by the way. There's only one thing for Indian.
Columbus fucked
Right.
up.
Well, now there is.
but my two best friends were Indian, like as I was growing up, and like, dude, Indian food is
Delicious.
It's good as shit. And it's
It is-
fucking hot.
Curry.
Yeah.
It's
I
very
thought-
tear your
here's
asshole
something, here's
apart.
something
But
about
that
it
chicken
though.
tikka masala?
Yeah.
Indian food
I love chicken tikka masala.
has a very strong smell
delicious.
to it.
Oh, yeah.
like
But not only
the
the-
curry and
well,
like
yeah.
it's so
I
like you
had-
want
It's like Korean barbecue. Like when you go to Korean barbecue, it's like, well, whatever I'm wearing, it's gonna smell like barbecue. I gotta
Dude,
make sure-
and-
I don't
and
know
they go
what
to
the
your
fuck
school?
that- No.
if you
I
walk
know
into like
I know of them.
if you're friends with like an Indian person or whatever, you walk into their house, the first thing you
Instant
smell is
spice.
Indian food.
Yeah,
Like
it's
the
great.
curry and everything.
Honestly,
It's just
usually
it
before
permeates.
you get in the house, I was
like,
friends.
whoa!
I was really good friends with a Korean kid that lived down the block. Same fucking thing. Of like,
Yeah.
you walk in his house.
Is that
and
the
it's
guy
like-
who showed you DBZ?
Yes.
Nice.
But it's weird because it's like it's so stereotypical and people fall in like racist, but like no, it's the food. The food just
The food
stinks.
is just-
and they eat it and
it's
eat it
powerful.
and eat it and,
Well,
eat
here's
it, and
the
it's
thing.
like a culture thing. Oh, like then you sweat and it comes through your pores.
Right, and like my
that's
friends would
what
just eat it
smells
like every night. It was to the point
Mm-hmm.
where like I would go get pizza with my friend, and he would like cover the entire thing in crushed red pepper, and
I
eat. And I gotta
I'll
have
do
and I
that
gotta
too.
have some of it.
It's amazing.
You know,
do
and he was
that.
like, "Oh yeah, this isn't spicy." I'm like,
Parmesan,
"Well,
red
what are you
pepper.
eating?" He's like,
Parmesan.
"It's just the
Talking about
food.
like
It's
dietary
hot."
choices
Oh,
making you
it's
sweat
spicy.
certain smells. Allegedly, we work a lot with Eric Cherry, who works for Hannity, who partners with us for like RTX Australia, etc.
And London, I believe.
Yes, yeah, he helped with that too. He was telling us that supposedly his wife's from Japan. She said that allegedly they are so hypersensitive with smell that white people usually smell to them because we like
Oh,
emit
sure.
from our pores like our
I'm sure
shitty
we do.
diet.
I'm sure
yeah.
we smell like Big Macs
So
and
every,
beer.
yeah.
true.
So like every time
Fat and cholesterol.
he has a meeting with someone, he has to think about his diet and go, okay, I can't eat this for the next 24 hours or else I will smell like this food. Like
Sure.
he has to be that conscious.
I'm
of
the
it.
same way
It's
with
crazy.
garlic. If I eat
Garlic is like that.
I'll
Garlic's the
sweat.
thing.
I'll sweat garlic. It goes through my pores. It's awful.
You sweat garlic, you
guys
piss
smell-
onion.
It's all
You
a
have too
part
much
of
onion.
like
I
my study.
piss asparagus, but I think that's
Well,
pretty
everyone
common.
pisses asparagus,
Yeah.
but if you have too much
everyone
onion,
pisses,
trust
period.
me, you will piss
But
onion.
no, one of my neighbors at my apartment complex, they're Indian and they have a whole family there, and like 3 days a week, I'll wake up to the smell of curry. Like they cook that stuff like
Curry's
throughout the day.
so goddamn
Wait,
good,
that's like-
though. I
Delicious.
love
Well,
curry.
yeah, well, I'm used to it now,
He's
but
like,
Maggie.
and he goes, I promise, I'm not being offensive or culturally insensitive.
it's just my brain. There's something.
It's because I got
neurologically
up.
wrong.
It's not the curry.
Yeah, no, it's just like so. 3 days a week, you smell curry for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's like I don't know if it's curry, but it's like the spices that they use because different cultures like
ethnic
It is, no,
smell.
they're,
like, you know,
they're
the
strong
different,
spices.
yeah, different
Okay.
like we have like specific like foods for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, where different cultures don't really have that, where they eat kind of like the same, different things at the same time
Right,
of day.
yeah.
So it's
Bruh,
just- it's just-
leftovers. Come on.
right? But it's
That leftover Big
I
Mac.
just got a CNN alert about Avicii.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Woof.
Damn, dude.
Rest in peace, guy. I didn't know.
28, come on.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Thanks for making our
That's,
wedding
I mean,
fun.
I'm jumping to conclusions here, but that's gotta be like drugs,
accident.
right?
It's gonna be
Probably.
accidental or
drug related,
purpose.
probably. Oh, maybe. Yeah.
Damn.
Dude, it's like
Or like car.
That's
Or
like
car
Usually they
accident.
tell you that.
I mean,
though.
Usually they
Jeremy-
would say car accident.
Jeremy loves Linkin
Sucks.
Park too, and I
Right.
can't listen to them for a while.
Linkin
Like,
Park,
it's gonna be
comma.
really hard.
I
for
mean,
me.
I
Yeah.
still-
I feel the
still get
same
sad.
way about Louis C.K., but for different reasons.
Yes.
Like,
yeah.
will I never not listen to Louis C.K.? Of course not. Will I give it some time? Yes.
I still get sad listening to Linkin Park.
I can't listen to like things in my Jeep was one of the funniest tracks from the Superstar soundtrack, and I'm like, oh man, things in my Jeep, that's great. Linkin Park's here, and now I listen to him like that's really depressing. I can't
I was like,
turn it off. I can't watch a movie with Robin Williams. Can't do it.
That one
I'll
I've
get
sort
there.
of gotten over.
Yes. No.
It's been a
Yes,
while.
So
It's
that
been a
one's still
while.
tough. Depending on the movie.
Depending on the movie.
Depending on
yes.
the movie, it's tough.
Last
It's
weekend
tough.
I was at Best Buy. They had the entire box set, all 8 seasons of The Cosby Show, for $30.
Wow.
That's a deal.
Oh, man.
It is.
And it
Not
had,
that anybody
it had
should
a
buy
hole
it.
in it you could put your dick in.
Deal or no deal.
Yeah.
God. Ugh.
Hey, anybody hungry?
Yeah.
I'm about to order a Big Mac.
No, you're not.
Damn.
Because this episode of Off
You'll
Topic
smell
is
like
brought to
shit,
you by Blue Apron.
Tell me the deal, because I need to start
Ooh,
doing
that's
this
a healthy
again.
choice.
Shit, Blue Apron makes cooking fresh meals hassle-free and easy. I don't have to worry about finding time to go to the grocery store. Everything is delivered right to my door. Their meals are delicious and their recipes are so easy to follow. That's true. Mine get delivered every single Tuesday. I get 3 meals a week. And for 6 weeks from now until May 21st, Blue Apron is teaming up with Airbnb to bring you the best home cooking from around the world. Each week, our menu will feature a recipe developed in collaboration with an Airbnb Experiences host like Cece, a chef from Shanghai, who makes incredible Kung Pao chicken, a beloved sticky saucy mix of crispy brown chicken and vegetables. Legit, we've been getting Blue Apron months, years, like at this point.
Years.
We get them every Tuesday, 3 meals a week. It's just like it's a good thing where like one, you know, it's food getting sent to your house, so you don't have to worry about dinner. You know, like it'll be waiting there. I have the ingredients, I have everything I need to cook, and I have the instructions on how to do it. And I like 3 days a week because it's like I can still go out, I can get whatever I want. You know, we go out, we eat, you know, at restaurants and stuff because it's not every single day, but 3 days a week, like it's good, it's there, and it's fresh. You know, it's generally like on like the healthier side, it's better than getting fast food or anything like that. And we love it, honestly. Like it's been a great part, especially with Iris. Like it's just been a super, super helpful thing for us where we come home and we know we have a couple meals a week every single week. Blue Apron's mission is to make incredible home cooking accessible to everyone, and Blue Apron achieves this by supporting a more sustainable food system, setting the highest standards for ingredients, and building a community of home chefs. Blue Apron delivers fresh, pre-portioned ingredients and step-by-step recipes right to your door that can be cooked in under 45 minutes. The menu changes every week based on what's in season and is designed by their in-house culinary team. Check out this week's menu and get your first 3 meals free at blueapron.com/offtopic. That's blueapron.com/offtopic. Blue Apron, a better way to cook. And I mean, it's good. We eat it.
It's true.
We eat it a lot.
First 3 meals
Saves
free
me
is
from,
nice,
fast
too.
food all the
You
time.
have a chicken dish today for lunch.
I do, yes. And I'm
I
very
can't
excited
remember
about that.
specifically which one it is, but
I know it's like a chicken with some marsala sauce, which is
there is
delicious.
like what's nice about
All right, I gotta set
what's
it
nice
up
about
again.
Blue Apron is they go that like they class it up a bit. You know what I mean? Because you can go to the store and you can get chicken and just buy chicken and then
Like,
cook
I
chicken.
do that about 3 nights a week.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yep.
And like you can do that, but one, it saves you the trouble of going to the store. It's just literally right at your house. They package it. It's got like all the ice packs in it and everything, so like it stays fresh. But on top of that, it's like they give you the chicken, but then like a huge kind of like arsenal of spices that normally like I'm sure you do and like I would do. You go to the store, it's like I'm getting the chicken, I'm getting the shit I need,
I get
I'm leaving.
chicken,
You know what
broccoli,
I mean?
and I go
yeah,
home.
and you're out. Here
Yep.
it's like little spices, little thing of like olive oil, whatever. They put it all in the
Oh,
box.
all the little ingredients they get, like, I would
awesome.
never think to buy that for myself, but when
Yeah.
they give it, I'm just like, oh, this makes everything
Yeah.
way much
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
But I
And
never
they
buy
really
any of that
kick
stuff.
it up a notch.
The,
Yeah,
go,
it's
the
honestly-
go-to ingredient that like I learned from Blue Apron was lemongrass.
Lemongrass
Yeah.
is great. They always give you shit
I
in a garlic,
never
too.
even heard of that before.
If you
That's
need
the thing.
extra garlic, we have tons.
That's the
of
same
garlic.
thing too. Like they give you pre-portioned ingredients, but they always give you extra from like the side stuff. So,
Like Lego
It's-
pieces.
Yeah,
the
like-
garlic
yeah, the
stocks
garlic.
up.
Oh my god,
Garlic stocks up.
you get a meal and it comes with a whole like thing of garlic.
A whole head of garlic.
A head of garlic, but the recipe only calls for like 1 or 2, maybe 3 cloves.
Yeah.
And you're like, cool, so I have 6 left.
Right.
And then
You
3
end up
Blue
with a
Aprons
stockpile
later,
of garlic.
I'm like, I have 80 fucking pieces of garlic.
Because of that, since I like garlic,
But I like
a
using
lot,
it in other food I make.
I use like twice as much of the recommended.
I use garlic in everything I
Love
make.
garlic.
Garlic
Garlic's
is
good.
great.
It's just
It's
convenient.
good. It's awesome.
It's just
It's
convenient.
awesome. We've been using it for a couple of years, and Blue Apron, it do good.
I
It's
just
pre-portioned.
I just
and
went to the
you trying
bathroom,
play
and when I was
Siege
walking,
and
when I
yell
was
at
walking back from the
people.
bathroom,
one
to the
conversation,
station-
please.
When I was walking back from the bathroom going through the kitchen area, like they had the stream up there, but it was frozen on me going like, and it was like up there for like 10 seconds.
Oh man,
And
usually
I'm
it's
just, like, walking
delayed, but maybe
It was
they
like
just
it was
did
just frozen, and I'm just like, oh,
They
okay,
were
so everyone
probably
can see
like-
my stupid
Yeah,
expression.
they were probably like, Andy looks dumb as hell. Let's freeze
Pause
frame
it.
this for
Andy,
the kitchen.
That's
Right.
the same pose that you made for the video that's coming out a little bit later today that
Dude,
we made. That's
I'll say this.
fantastic.
I'll say
I can't
this.
wait.
Oh, was this one? I went like,
Yep.
We have a video coming out today
Push
that
them
is
tits
gonna
out.
blast your fucking nips off.
It's fucking
Yeah.
great.
This is a 100% insane, batshit crazy Lindsay Jones production. Yes. She came up with the idea. It was gonna be a social video where she had an idea and she's like, I just film 1, 2, 3. We'll put it on Twitter. It'll be funny. And then when it got to the point where Lindsay walked in and said, I have a shot list, I went, this is a fucking YouTube video. This is a video.
Yeah.
This is a goddamn
The
video.
same thing
whole
happened to X-Ray and Vab. I made one off, and then Matt went, "We can make this a show."
Yes.
And I went, "Okay."
So similar to that, it's not a show, but it is a YouTube video, and it should be out today. It's not out yet. If you're watching this live as a first member, it's not out right now, but it should be out soon.
It'll be out at some point.
And if you're watching this recorded, it's definitely out, and go check it out. But I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to give it away. I think we're gonna have a little guest later
Yes.
come
Yeah.
out and
Allegedly.
mention allegedly.
We can say that
If he
everyone
does.
here
Give
on
you
the
more of
cast
a
right now,
hint of what
they
it is.
were in it in some
That's
capacity.
most of
Everyone's
Achievement Hunter
involved.
was
Yeah.
in it in some capacity, and
Yes.
even a surprise cameo from Sean Bowman.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is true.
But it's good. It's real fucking good.
Thank
It's
you.
funny as shit.
I think there's
Lindsay,
something where everybody's in it,
I'll
right?
give
Yeah.
I'll give credit to Lindsay. It was
It's
a
dumb.
genius fucking idea.
Thank you.
It turned out amazing. And then I'd say the credit goes full on 50-50. Lindsay came up with it. She pushed for it to happen. She got all the shots. She made it happen. And then fucking Kent went ape
Yep.
shit
He
on
did.
the
was
video.
sick.
He did.
He's been sick all week with like strep /
He woke up
flu-like
with 102
symptoms.
degree fever this morning.
He's
and
been
still
at
finished it.
home.
So he says.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't know.
Talk it out.
But he's at home, literally editing this video all week. Finished it today. Again, it should be out today. It's one of the dumbest things we've done. It's a live action video, and it's Achievement Hunter in true fashion. I mean, that's the best way you can explain it. I'm hoping that the video does really well and goes viral because it's applicable to anyone. If you don't know who we are, you don't give a shit who we are. I think this video is funny.
Just a bunch of stupid people.
It
doing
was
stupid
again.
things.
Yeah,
It was.
that's
It was.
what it is.
It's
what we
it's the
do.
perfect. It's the perfect like algorithm of Achievement Hunter where Lindsay comes in and says, "I have this idea. It's a real quick thing. Bing bang boom. We put the video up and we're done with it." And then everyone in the room goes, "That is a good idea." But what if we had this? And then someone goes, "And this, and this, and this, and this, and this," and literally like it's one of those cases. Everyone in the video is involved with the video. Every single person there is like, "Oh my god, I have an idea. What if we do this?"
They
And
knew.
someone's like,
They know.
"Holy shit! What if we do this?"
Well, they don't. Shut up.
It's
no, I know.
fucking
They don't
funny.
know. You didn't get it
And
right
It's
yet.
it's
Keep
perfect
guessing.
YouTube. I think it's like a minute 50 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty
so
good.
it's got replayability.
good
If
length.
you don't know who the fuck we are, I think it's still funny. But yeah,
I think it's
I'm
top.
super excited about it, and I hope you guys enjoy it. I know I'm like hyping it, but it's coming out today, so I don't really
I
care.
can't believe Kent died editing this video.
He did. He did. Kent
Died doing what he loves.
If he died editing this video, he fucking died the best way possible.
True.
Right.
His
I,
son will know that.
He was like, if I'll just say this, I'm not gonna spoil what it is in any way, shape, or form because I would never do that. But if Kent did die editing this, he'd go out like Agent Coulson.
Good one.
I see what you've done.
But then he didn't really die, and he's like, "No, I'm fine."
He has. He
went like
has
this.
like a Corvette that flies.
He went
now.
like this. Ready?
He does.
TV show. I'm alive.
Which I always assumed the TV show took place before the event of the Avengers, but I guess it doesn't, which is stupid.
No, like
No, it doesn't. It's after.
in the
I
opening,
never watched it, so-
they're like, "By the way, we brought him back to life," and he's like, "Hey, how are you?"
Just put him in a movie.
I mean, he was in a bunch of
He
movies.
was a ton.
He was in
Has he-
all of
has
them
he been
until
in-
he died.
Well, I'm saying, has
I
he
don't
been in a
think-
movie since though? That's
I
what I
don't
was
think.
saying.
But
No.
here's the thing.
He was in phase 1.
Here's the thing. Tiny little bit part where you're in like 2 scenes in a movie or main fucking character of a TV show.
Fair enough.
He's doing
I never
all
saw
right.
the
He's
TV
doing
show.
all right.
Pretty good.
I never
Think
saw
about
it, but everyone that I talked to that watches it was like, it started off, but got really
I
fucking
saw
good.
Nick Fury shows up in a couple.
Everyone
episodes.
says it got really good. And to be fair, besides Jessica Jones season 2, because it's relatively new, that's the only Marvel Netflix thing I've never watched. I've watched every single like 12, 13 episode thing except for Jessica Jones.
I'm so
I
behind
think
on all
when
that.
I watch Jessica Jones, finish it, I might finally start Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Just because I just keep
Is it
hearing
on
about how
streaming
good it is.
anywhere?
I think it is. I'm pretty sure it is.
Hulu maybe.
But
It's on Hulu or Netflix, I'm
Westworld
pretty
comes out
sure.
this weekend.
Oh,
Does
I'm
it
so
really?
excited.
Yeah.
Season 2?
Out of fucking nowhere.
What comes out?
What?
Westworld.
What?
Westworld,
Westworld?
yeah.
What?
That's
Already?
awesome. Dolores.
I was
she's
gonna
back.
rewatch season 1. I don't have time.
You got no time. No, it's done. You got Mean Girls tonight and then Westworld. Like, it's it.
I'm calling it right now.
Whoa.
If you're-
Sunday? Like in 2 days?
No, I think next Sunday or this Sunday?
No, like this.
What?
This is what Jack told me.
Holy shit! No, we have no time.
Jack told me it was this
Hold
weekend.
on.
Wow. Wow.
Nope.
Yeah, you
Kinda
don't
look
got
at-
time.
Jeremy, do you?
It's over.
There's no time.
I mean, we got Super Troopers 2 this weekend, and you got Rampage out too.
Yeah, but those are movies.
You got Infinity
Done.
War.
Those
I mean,
are-
No,
there's a lot of,
Wars is
there's a
next
lot of
weekend.
things
Yeah,
to
next
do.
weekend.
Wars is
Yeah,
next
I know,
weekend.
but Infinity War is next week.
Andy's investigating.
Yeah, April 22nd.
Wow.
Ah! That's
It's over.
I haven't watched season 1 again
Neither
yet.
have I.
I have
fucked
to go
up.
get a root canal finished in Dallas.
I
Fuck.
might watch it without you. Hey, you guys want to do a Saturday? Jeremy.
Jeremy,
Right through the gauntlet.
you would enjoy it. I think you'd like it.
Probably would.
Here's my struggle. I want to say
Kampf.
Saturday viewing party.
Fuck.
I want to say Saturday viewing party.
That's like 12 hours.
Well, Saturday, Sunday, and then we can watch it Sunday.
That's what it is.
But God of War.
I thought I was about to say God of War came out.
I'm
There's
playing
too
this
much
fuck
shit out
all,
there.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
all weekend. I'm
I
playing
might
God of
just
War.
stay off all the forums and try to keep out of conversation. Just maybe rewatch season 1 on my own time and then watch season 2 halfway through the season. I think.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
that's
do that.
true. Yeah, I mean, you can start.
I might do that because then you can
start late.
because week to week is so tough now.
It really is.
I know,
It's
but
brutal.
like
It's
with
so tough.
with Twitter and then Instagram, like Discovery.
GTFO, Alfredo.
Like,
Don't look at it. Don't touch it. Don't think about it. That was the biggest thing with me and Gavin playing A Way Out, because even before we started it, I just saw tons of comments about like the twist ending or the ending, you know, like being spoiled. And we were posting it as we were shooting it. So like we recorded like 2 videos and then part 1 came out. And then part 2 came out. And then we're recording part 3 and 4 and 5 and then part 3 came out. So like literally when we finished it, it's 7 parts is the whole game. When we were recording part 7, I think like 4 or 5 of them were already out. You know what I mean? Like it was coming out super quick. We were not far ahead of it. But I was still tweeting about it and promoting it. But every time I'd be like, hey, there's a new episode of A Way Out. Go check it out. I tweet it and then never look at it again.
Right.
Because I didn't want someone to be like,
Yeah,
all right, what'd you think
spoil.
about that ending? And
Yeah.
I'm just like, and I told Gavin the same thing. I'm like, do not look at any of it. Because there is a spoiler apparently, and I don't want to know what it is. So we were fortunate enough where we tweeted about it, but didn't look at the responses, and we managed to finish that entire game without getting anything
Yeah.
spoiled.
So the editors, I think it was based more or less. It was Ashley and Alec basically edited the entire series. Maybe Kent edited 1 or 2, maybe Neil, but I don't know. But it was more. It was mostly Ashley and Alec. And there was a point where on last Friday where it was a point where they were too busy to work on things, and they were gonna say, "Can you, Andy? Can you do the final part?" And I was like, well, I was gonna start the game, and I was just like, and not even like the first part. It's like this is the end of the game, part 7, the last part. The game's fucking ruined for you, like it's spoiled. And I'm just like, I'll do it. I am available, but I would prefer not to. And then Alec was like, I really want to do it. So we fucking edited on Saturday. He came in on Saturday and did it, and I started.
Alex a good worker, man.
I started.
saved you
Alex
from that
kills
game.
it.
I started it Wednesday, and I played 2 hours. I mean, not to spoil it, but I did just break out of the prison. I don't know how much longer. That
It's
I'm pretty
like-
sure
Breaking out is not a spoiler.
On one hand,
you know
it's
you're
like it's terrible, but incredibly enjoyable to play.
right.
It's dumb as fuck.
It's pretty
It's
fun.
fucking dumb.
It's fun, but fucking stupid. Like, I will say the ending is so fucking heavy. We're like, oh my God. And a ton of people during our playthrough as we were playing were like, do not pay attention to the story. This is bullshit. It's like, the game has no fucking idea what tone it needs.
Yeah.
Where it's
Sure.
like, it's like,
It's like heavy at some
It's
points,
like,
it's
hey,
like-
here's 40 minutes of you're gonna play basketball and you're gonna walk around and you're gonna watch the moon landing and then this and that. But then here's your wife and a baby, and this is some really serious shit.
Right.
And then you come
And
from there,
now-
it's
and now
like,
you can play the
going
banjo
to-
on the
You're
piano.
going down a fucking river in a canoe. Woo! Like, it's so all over the place.
I don't know if it says in the beginning.
unbelievable.
If it did, I must not have been paying attention. Like, I don't even know what year the game
It's
takes
in the
place
70s.
in. I assume by like, because I'm playing as the guy with the sideburns and the fucking
Mutton
huge
chops.
nose. Yeah, mutton
You're
chops.
playing fucking Leo, dude.
Yeah, Leo
Fucking
is-
The
Leo.
hothead.
You want to talk about fucking
hothead.
spit? Oh my god.
Leo.
That
You
guy,
fucking asshole.
100%. The mic was caked in his VO. He's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, Leo? We gotta get in there and get your fucking wife and baby out.
There's a lot of spit. coming out of my mouth
100%.
now.
I
There's
am
a lot of spit.
Barely exaggerating. That is his dialogue in the game, and his nose is like a goddamn.
I thought
like
he kind of
condor
sounded a
speak.
little like Ryan Gosling. Gosling.
Gosling.
Little
Gosling.
A tiny
Ryan
little
Gosling.
Gosling.
Where is he from? Maybe Gosling in character.
I have no idea,
He's
but I felt
American.
He doesn't have an accent.
I heard like a
Shit, he's
little like
American.
I know.
I mean, where
like
is
a
he
little
from in
Ryan
America?
Gosling inflections. I was like, that sounds like Ryan Gosling. Like when I was like, who does that sound like? Who does that sound like? I was
He's
like,
just
kind of sounds like Ryan Gosling
he's just
a little
so
bit.
like,
But he's definitely
wow.
like East Coast.
Is Ryan Gosling from the East Coast?
No, I don't know, but I'm saying
find out
like,
right
it
now.
reminded me of Ryan
Canadian,
Gosling
isn't
from
he?
Drive.
Is he?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he's American.
Ryan
pretty sure
Gosling
he's
to
gay.
me
Okay.
seems like the most LA person.
He was in Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yeah.
But that's
He
a lot
was?
of like.
He was in an episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Little,
One episode.
Which one?
little kid Ryan Gosling.
Yeah,
Which one?
but that even sets
Shut
the tone
the
right
fuck up.
there.
Which
I don't-
episode
he
was
doesn't
it?
know.
I don't
He
know.
kept
Just
saying,
look up
I don't
Ryan
know.
Gosling.
That even sets the tone right there. You say he's Canadian, but if he was in Are You Afraid of the Dark, he's been here forever. Canadian is like you're 30 and then you move to
He
America.
was born in
you're an
Ontario,
actor.
Canada.
Yeah, but again, when did he come to America? When he was 5?
Well, it says
doesn't
there must be a
count.
town in Ontario called London. London, Ontario,
Weird.
Canada.
Yeah, London, Ontario.
you
is
gotta
a-
stop. You gotta stop that shit.
Yeah, look.
It doesn't make
Oh.
any sense.
He was in the episode with who's the guy who plays Iago?
That's little Ryan Gosling.
Oh, wow.
Lindsay. That's little Ryan
Oh,
Gosling.
Yeah.
fucking Gilbert Godfrey?
Yes,
think
he's
it's
in the
so
episode
that-
with Gilbert Godfrey, right?
Oh my God, that's
Bam.
Ryan Gosling.
Affleck.
Ryan Gosling, you're gonna be a star.
He makes one tweet about a natural disaster, and he's no longer the duck of
Right.
Affleck.
Yeah.
Dude,
It was in poor taste, but yeah.
I mean, speaking of like old, speaking of like old school like shows, I didn't know that kid shows were on another level until Wednesday, where Jackie and I went over to Michael Lindsay's house and we saw the Ladybug.
Miraculous
fucking-
Ladybug?
Miraculous
You were all
Ladybug.
about that ladybug.
It's
Mike-
so
No,
good.
Yeah.
no. I get it. They were talking about it a lot. The animation on it is fucking lit.
Right? Yeah.
It's
It's good.
real
It's good
good.
animation.
It's good.
It's like they're doing this whole like fucking Sailor Moon transform thing, and then like
knows
What's
what's
your
up.
deal?
It's
What do
like-
you want?
it's
Ashley
a whole
can't talk about her
thing.
editing process.
Ashley.
Ashley.
Oh man, Ashley, is this an off-topic
Take her
premiere?
head.
Editor Ashley Dillard. What did you say?
Is this an off-topic premiere for Ashley?
I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Yes.
Here,
Do you want to
RTX.
see?
so?
Here, RTX Ashley activate.
Nice.
Oh, dude.
Really?
Dude, Ashley
goes
got
hard.
Ashley
Yeah.
got.
You don't
fucked
have
up.
to. We're not forcing you to.
But we
All right.
are. I haven't been doing RTX
We're gonna
Ashley, but
clink
I've
and do
had
it.
some
Here you go.
VIP party
Here you go,
Ashleys
Ashley.
where she's like, woo!
Yep.
Ashley will throw it down.
I'll take it.
She gets
Clink.
saucy. Yeah,
Feel free
for
to have
sure.
a sip of that if you'd like.
Can I use your card to go to the bathroom and Ashley can take my chair?
You
in
got
the
my
meantime?
car. There you go.
Sure. Oh, well, I'm
You
spoken
refuel
for,
it.
please. Thank you.
I said refuel.
I mean,
not refill.
Ah.
fine, Lindsay.
Thanks, Alfredo.
Blech.
Yes,
Here you go,
RTX
pal.
Ashley
I'm not gonna
has
leave
made
you
a
high
name
and
for
dry.
herself.
Oh, yeah?
It's my wallet.
I mean, it's not, I assume there's nothing in it.
I mean, it's cards.
Ashley, you might know better as the voice of the people giving us our orders in Battle Buddies.
Yes.
Also,
Battle
I
buddies.
think most of the PlayPal edits.
Quite a few of them, although those do get tossed around from person to person from time to time.
Like a slut.
Yeah, no, I mean, PlayPals is a real
I
slut.
gotta say, I get attributed to the word slut a lot in
Because you
Achievement Hunter.
attach it to women.
I don't though.
He attached it to a series.
I don't attach it to
Well,
women.
it's just like GTA when you're like, look at that slut.
Maybe in GTA. But in GTA, they're asking for it.
No, they are. You're not wrong.
You see how they dress?
I mean, when you're like, look at this slut, and then you stop your car and they get in and they blow you for money. I mean, you're not wrong. That's
I'm not.
the game.
I'm
but-
not incorrect.
No.
GTA.
But anyway,
Anyways, what was happening?
sure.
Or
Ashley, why she showed up?
To talk about editing,
Uh-huh.
if you guys had any questions about anything so far.
Us? Oh, no.
No.
Did the video go make?
Yes.
And then we're good.
Did the video go make?
Well, what is the thought process with the intros for Play Pals? Because it seems like every
Yep.
episode it just like.
I'll say
escalates.
this, and she started. I'm giving Ashley full credit on the beginning of the insanity because it's continued, and I know Alec has done a lot of the A Way Out videos, and he did part 1. I know that, which is like one of the most bizarre Play Pals intros ever because it's just kind of like our faces wandering around.
It's almost like making a murderer.
It's bizarre.
isn't it?
It's bizarre as fuck, and it's perfect. But, and that was all Alec. It's all built on when Ashley started doing Play Pals.
Yeah.
That was the beginning of like moving our face cams around and fucking
It's
crossfading
the
shit.
Cuphead one with the fucking like read along,
Cuphead was
sing
awesome.
along, like that's
Yeah.
nuts.
It's good.
That was fun.
So what was the thought process?
So usually how I do it is I watch the intro once and then I kind of keep it in the back of my head and then I edit the whole video. So I get the tone of it and I kind of get like what jokes they're playing on later on. And then at the end, I'll come back and edit the intro and be like, okay, so this is the tone of the video. This is like what was funny. I thought Play Pals was like kind of insane. And then also, like, I didn't know what the heck you guys were even saying. So I had to listen to both tracks, audio tracks separately.
No, we never have anything
They don't even know what
with each
they're.
other.
They don't even know what they're
I
saying.
do a thing and I try and rhyme as best I can and make a song, and Gavin just explains what's happening on the screen. That's the Play Pals
Right,
song.
Gavin.
Michael tries
Well,
to
he
make
has
a
two
song.
modes.
Michael tries to make a jingle. Gavin talks about what's on screen or goes.
Correct. Yes. He's got two modes. Yeah.
That's basically it.
Right. Like I always think of Gavin sings to me all the time. The Super Mario Odyssey one.
one?
When you guys did a Play Pal in that, because Gavin ran out of stuff to say almost instantly. And,
edited that
and
one.
fell back on describing
Mario.
what Mario looked like.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, he's big and red. He's got a big old nose. Doesn't look like Luigi, you know? So the thing that Gavin will do to me every now and again, we'll be like playing a game or whatever, and someone will say like yeah in it. Like yeah is the trigger word. Someone will go like yeah, you know, and Gavin will go super yeah. Mario, yeah. Because that's
It's all
his
Trevor.
song.
God damn it.
That's
My
Super
favorite that
Mario
I sing with
Odyssey
Jeremy a lot
Play
is
Pals.
the Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time.
Oh, that's a great song though.
Space-time, flying
Through space and loving ourselves. I love you.
Play Pals is maybe the dumbest fucking thing that I do on a
Like,
regular basis.
Lovers in a Dangerous Space Time is a fantastic one. Ragdoll Runners was awesome, but
That was a good one.
that hit a
away.
rough patch.
Died.
It died at Let's Play Live. That was the end
Yeah,
of
it was
it.
Killed.
Yes, it did.
You know me, I love fucking bread.
Right.
I Am Bread, that part 4. I love it. And then I'm trying to think. There's another one. Oh, Guts and Glory Part 1.
That's pretty good. Yeah.
Guts and Glory
that
Part
was
1
actually
is
fun.
Everything you're saying means nothing to
Gavin-
because I do it every
Gavin
single
was
video.
way too hyper for the song and didn't have anything in his head going into it. So he starts screaming about nothing while you're trying to make rhymes and make a song, and he ends it by shutting the top of his lungs. My guts are falling out! And he screams it as loud as he can. It almost falls out of his chair. That's a great one. That's
Is there
a
a
good
Play
one.
Pals
That's a
that
good
you've
one.
enjoyed editing the most, if I can ask?
Oh.
Like, do you have a favorite?
She hates them all.
Yeah, all equally.
They're all equally terrible.
It's the worst part of my week.
I thought Guts and Glory was actually really, really fun just because of the reactions that you guys are able
It's
to get.
brutal.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then, what was that? Cuphead was
Oh, man.
fascinating to see everything unravel by the end of it. And try to figure it out as it
That's
went along.
most Play Pals.
So sad you guys didn't
See
beat
it
that.
unravel. Yeah, me too.
on paper
And-
it wasn't a Play Pals, but I really
and-
enjoyed the.
Oh, this is
Outlast
Guts and
too.
Glory. Guts
yeah.
and Glory. That's the story.
Look
Guts
at
and
him
Glo-
bouncing.
Yeah, he's really wired. Look at him go.
I imagine this like Gavin imagined
Still going.
there was a dick below him, and then he was like, "How would I?"
No. There wasn't a dick bomb. He's not gay. He's not in the dicks in his
There's a
butt.
finger.
There's a finger.
There's a finger.
There's a woman's finger below him, and he was
like,
riding
How
it
can I?
hard.
How would I?
Loves,
Very, very-
loves fingers in his butt.
I jumped into that at the wrong point.
Gavin was bouncing up and down,
Yeah,
and
it's
Alfredo
Gavin.
mentioned it was a dick, and
Yeah,
I said,
but
no,
really
no,
it's a
no,
finger,
let's
though.
not lie.
If you
It's
put
not
something
gay,
in your
but
ass, do you
finger.
get instantly hard?
No.
This is a conversation we had.
Here's the thing. This is a conversation. It's not wrong. It's a conversation we had, and it has to do with Awu next week, which you've already filmed.
Correct.
Ashley,
But
do you want to answer?
I also got my
Something
favorite
is-
Awu gift of all time on this
It's
coming
hard.
Awu, and you'll
Instantly
see
hard.
it tomorrow.
Yes.
If you, I'll tell you why in a second.
it was a conversation of vibrators, and I said, shove them up your ass, and you get your dick hard.
right.
And then Jeremy fully attached this to, like, that's science.
Right.
You were
I'm like,
asking me
this
about
is
it.
Stimulates you,
as
right?
someone
Yeah.
who's never had anything in my ass,
Right.
that goes
Yeah.
with me
Not
on
even
this.
your finger
And
when you're
again-
washing?
No.
No, I
you
mean,
don't
like,
wash your
I'll
asshole?
clean the area.
No,
I don't stick my
I'll
fingers.
wash
I
the
like-
asshole. I don't
Just
watch
brush-
any
yeah, you
asshole.
stick it in, you brush it though.
I don't know about that.
I'll hit the
I'll like
outside.
open
You
my
got, like,
ass
two
cheek
fingers,
and
you
let the
brush
water
it up.
fall
Yeah,
on
You
it.
do,
You
you
know
do
what I
the
mean?
pull your cheeks.
Yeah,
and
you pull your cheeks
I do,
apart.
I do like a cup.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
you get soap and you clean the area.
That's like being like,
I'm not
oh, well,
going
when you
in
wipe
there.
your ass, you don't finger yourself. It's like, no, I don't. I hit the outside.
You pull your
Yup.
cheeks apart,
Yup.
and the
Uh-huh.
rain just falls through.
Yep.
This is Instagram. What you're doing right now is Instagram.
And if you happen to have a shower head like a wand, you pull it off and you can just
Oh,
put
see,
it
I
out.
don't
You
do
can
that.
just-
I don't
Your
pressure
asshole
wash
from-
my
yeah.
anus. But
I
yeah,
do.
the conversation went to, as people who have never had anything in their ass.
I
Any
have
of you have
not.
anything in your ass?
Not that I recall.
Okay, Alfredo.
You've
been-
all right.
I mean, Jackie. No, not in my ass. Okay, maybe.
Does she like?
All right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Jackie experiments. I'm like, am I gonna stop this blowjob though?
Keep that out of there.
Damn.
I got you.
You
Damn.
know what I mean? Like,
I mean,
Valid.
am I
you're
gonna
not wrong.
Just take a
That's
break.
fine. No,
Everybody
no,
take a
don't
break
take
for
a
a
break.
second.
That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. This is off topic, not always
off
open, but
topic,
still,
yeah.
it's fine.
Right.
Don't put anything up my ass. Don't listen to him.
Good.
Right.
Fine.
This
I only
bitch.
blow smoke
What
up
is
your
he like?
ass.
This bitch.
If you
for
see Kat with a
years-
black eye, she tried to put something in my ass.
I know
Harsh.
you're saying I'll contest it. Go ahead.
This bitch for
go.
years has been jokingly trying to get up my
Yes.
ass.
What are
As
you
a
talking
joke.
about?
Well,
As
like,
a joke.
like again.
What do you mean joke?
I know,
like,
like full on, like in my asshole. And I'm like, no.
It's like, you know,
No.
we'll be cuddling and hugging. I'm like, I love you.
Never-
So much. Oh no.
Never is it like a Gavin thing where like you're doing the sex or whatever, and you know it's actually happening, and then fingers up the ass, and he's like, "Oh my god, it's happening."
Dude, that's how they get you though.
That's how they get him.
That's not how they get you. What are you
get you.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. When you're in the moment and it's like everything's
It's like,
happening and it's awesome,
it's
and
like,
now there's a finger up my ass and I'm not happy about it, but I'm happy about 90% of what's
Exactly.
happening. That's not Lindsay at all. Lindsay's like, hey, you watching TV? Finger up your ass.
That's not. That is
like,
not
stop it.
accurate.
It's not that.
That is
far.
not accurate.
That sounds horrifying.
Well, no, she's never got in there.
Yeah, at
but
the most,
I
I
scold
tickle
her.
your rim,
I
that's
scold
it.
her
All right.
all the
Let's be
time,
fair.
and I say, listen, I say, no.
Listen.
No.
If I,
Stop it.
And I
it was not in the moment.
Gavin says this.
If I'm a guard and a
Just
hot
saying.
chick comes up to me and starts talking to me,
You're a
I'm
guard.
still gonna notice someone trying to sneak into the base, and I'm gonna call it out. All right, I'm not gonna get distracted from that.
Good job.
I don't know what you're
Jeremy.
talking about.
I don't know
like,
what
you're
that
in the
reference
moment.
is.
Yeah, I don't know what's
In the
He's
moment.
a guard at the
He's a
not
guard. There's a
All right,
base.
those
Like,
doors are locked
So
down and
is-
no one's getting
So
in.
he's a
Is the
guard
base sex?
guarding
The
the
base is my
which
anus.
his
Base is your anus.
No
Okay.
one's getting in.
Okay.
The other thing is, I don't think Gavin's guarding anything. He's like, my penis is here. Things are happening to it, and I like it, and this is where I'm at. Oh, there's a finger in my ass, and I'm just gonna do nothing about it. That's Gavin.
That's what happens to him?
Poor
guy.
Allegedly.
Okay, regardless.
Allegedly.
Oh wow.
What the question is
Here we go.
for people who put things in their ass.
Wait,
Does that make you
stop right there.
guys?
It's people.
What?
Okay, the guys
Men.
that are
Men.
receiving asshole play.
Men that have anything that go inside their ass.
What? Stop, Camp. Stop.
Yeah,
it keeps
that
coming to me every time it's like anal play.
Wait, to be fair, you said maybe.
Sure.
You said maybe. You're the closest we got. You're
What's
the
up,
closest.
Jeremy?
Do you instantly get hard? Is that like an erection right
I would
there?
think yes, but I don't know.
You don't have a dick, so don't answer.
You are literally
See?
the worst
Stop.
qualified
I'm just
to
saying
answer
I
this.
would think
I
that.
don't
Well,
care
they're
what
like
you and
hundreds.
Ashley have to
It
say.
doesn't
The only person less qualified to answer this is Ashley.
Yeah.
Because she wants
she's
to
been
leave
so
now.
polite.
Yeah,
I
no,
know
she
that.
hates this.
I would say.
Okay, well, hold on. Has anyone had a prostate exam at this table that can?
Why
No.
would you?
I don't know, but I don't know.
30 and I'm the oldest one
There
here.
are some circumstances where you could have a prostate exam before you're 40. I
not
don't
that
know
bad.
everyone's story.
To be fair, it's
Alfredo
more,
seems kind of quiet.
I'll say this.
I
I'll say
have it.
this. It's more common nowadays to get it in your 30s leading into your 40s.
Right.
That said, I am 30. I think I'm the oldest one here, and I haven't had any fingers up my ass yet.
Okay,
I had a
but
camera
you also
up
haven't
my
had
ass,
any. Okay, well that's something.
but that was like 15 years ago.
Did you feel anything?
Not because I was out. I had like a whole.
He doesn't
Can you
know.
get the doctor's notes?
I had camera. I had like a scope, you know, like
Yeah.
one of those. Like I had a camera up my ass.
How
down
old
my
were you? So
throat.
you were 15 when that happened?
Yeah, I was like 15, 16. I had a double.
That's like statutory.
It was both ends. No, because I consented.
Oh,
it was
shit.
fine.
Bets on if Jeremy's clenching right now.
It
Yes.
was, it was
Real tight.
I clench 24/7.
I'll say
I'm
this.
loose as a goose.
I had a camera up my asshole.
Listen,
And I had a
you gotta
camera.
be careful, man.
I had a camera down
I'll
my
cut
throat.
a finger off if you're not careful.
And as far as I'm aware, they met in the middle.
That's how that works,
But
right?
but the worst part about it, because I was
They
like,
made out
I was
inside
I
you.
was out for the like going nuts stage.
Sure.
It was the drinking the goo was the worst part.
That
I've
is
heard
okay.
that.
Yeah,
I've heard
you have
that.
to you have to drink shit. So like when
So
they,
like clean out your colon.
no, it's not it's not,
Oh, really?
it's not a
Okay.
clean your colon thing. It's like the cameras. It's like basically like a liquid you drink, and then the cameras can detect it.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
Like
like
they
it's
would
like
X-rays
it's like
sometimes.
their vision. It's kind of like an X-ray thing, but it's
Right.
with cameras where you drink this liquid and it goes in your body, and then like it highlights certain shit that the cameras can now see because of the liquid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to just your regular
like
guts
eagle
and
vision.
organs and shit.
Yes.
It's very much like
Like
eagle
when you're in the
vision.
animes.
Like wait, like an X-Men where Mystique had the metal thing, liquid thing going to the
Alfredo?
guard's body.
Exactly like
Yes,
It's very
Alfredo.
much like that.
I know what you're talking about.
Interesting.
Yes.
That shit is the most disgusting shit ever.
Sure, dude.
And I remember drinking it, vomiting, and
This
drinking
isn't gonna
more
affect me
of it.
nearly as much.
You vomit?
No,
It's
banana medicine.
disgusting.
day.
It's
Banana
like
medicine's the worst.
it's like chalk and gross. And then they go, but we added chocolate syrup to it. It's like
Ugh.
yeah, no, it was like disgusting medical.
Anyone else?
X-ray nonsense.
I'm okay.
But we're gonna add chocolate
taste.
syrup so it tastes good. So it tasted like rotten feces with chocolate syrup.
How do you know what
And
feces
like
taste like?
because I eat shit all the time. I remember drinking it, vomiting, and then them apologizing and going, I mean, you gotta drink it again.
There wasn't enough chocolate in
You
there.
gotta drink it
Hey,
again.
Jeremy, real quick, did you give Ashley a shot or no?
She had one.
I
She
had
took
one
Andy's.
earlier.
I missed that.
You want another one?
Actually, don't want
I
to.
want to.
You don't have to
Ashley,
say yes.
Ashley just turned Lindsay and
Larry
went,
doesn't
I'm
know
sorry.
about this.
Larry,
All right.
get back to work.
God damn.
Ashley, do you want another shot or no? It's up to you.
Yeah, a little one.
Okay.
I'm also
Jeremy?
sorry that Ashley was here to
everyone.
talk about her editing process. And now we're just talking about assholes.
But she
So-
did. She talked about
She
it.
knew what she
I'm
stepped
sorry,
into.
I'm
She
sorry.
talked about it, and we moved on from there.
She knew what she stepped into, and it was a big gaping asshole.
Are you working on anything pressing today or no?
Editing Awu.
Here we go.
So no.
Done.
The answer is a hard no.
Well, that's due at the
I
end
want
of
to
the
make
day,
sure
though.
no one
Definitely
feels
does.
peer pressured into
Still
alcohol.
not
That's
good.
not what this is
Never,
about. All
it's
right?
never peer
friendly
pressure.
place.
It's
We're never peer
it's always
pressuring
a
someone in
choice.
alcohol.
Like my next edit is due on it comes out on Wednesday.
Andy,
so
I'll be honest,
Tuesday.
no one cares about your edited.
Get in here.
What is it?
I even wanted to say edit, and I went edited.
Edited.
I don't know why
You wanna see
I
another?
couldn't stop talking.
Larry, I'm so sorry, but you know, content is content.
I'm sorry, Miss Larry. I am for
Are you
real.
editing Chaos
I'm
Corner?
sorry, Andy
Which one?
made Larry cry.
Are you
He
in the
can
middle of that?
forgive him in the eye. I'm
we
sorry, Miss
releasing those?
Larry. This?
Which ones? Hold on.
What about the one with me?
Team Lock and Load is one.
Oh, I didn't know you and Jeremy recorded one.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a
Okay,
chaos
let me-
point.
let me-
That's the birth of Team Lock and
Okay,
Load.
listen.
Let me stop for a
Somebody
second.
gave me that submarine
Hang
game. I
on.
got. What's the
Wait,
submarine
wait.
game?
I'm
I'm
about
about
to
Hang
take
on.
my hat off.
Shut the hell up. Everyone quiet. You're talking about we need to go deeper.
I'm doing that one now.
What are you talking about, Jeremy?
Coming back.
It's not.
Your
What are you
hair?
talking-
It's on its
You're
way.
delusional.
Well, some
Well,
parts.
except for this. This
You're
part's not coming back
delusional.
yet.
Jeremy, you're almost firing me into the next ad read.
It'll show up eventually. Look at
We're
that.
talking about Chaos Corner with Team Lock and Load.
We're talking about Chaos Corner in general, which is my favorite current series of Lindsay going ape shit with someone in the office.
Yup.
Right.
It's
I
more like
love
the
Chaos Corner.
idea
Yup.
is like this. Lindsay walks in and she's like, "Hey, guess what?
you today.
You're
Pretty
getting
much
into
is what
chaos.
And that's it. That's it.
Everybody is loving Woolly World, by the way.
I'm amazed.
That was a great one.
Madness.
That was a great
Also,
one.
Madness.
also, Flappy Fedora. Everyone's like, I wish there was more of Flappy Fedora. It was an hour-long recording.
I'll
Lindsay
be
had me
honest.
cut it down to like
We have
15
outtakes.
I'll be
minutes.
honest. Here's the thing about it, right?
I'm the sole editor for Chaos Corner.
Chaos Corner
I
works.
trusted you with it.
Chaos Corner works. She does it well. She's a batshit crazy human being.
Correct.
Elise, weirdo fucking freak human
Cancels
being.
it out.
But at the same time, Elise, most popular member of Funhouse, maybe all of Let's
By
Play.
far.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. And if you're watching this on Friday, live, the kind of funny best friend jerk off fuck McShit tournament.
Which I didn't know anything about, which is good because I wasn't even in it.
That's fine. I wasn't in it either. Is
I
going
voted
on.
for the pizza.
I was.
Here's,
It didn't feel good.
I've also voted for DiGiorno.
Sorry, Barbara.
No,
I
I'm not-
love you, but pizza.
No, I'm not sorry at all.
DiGiorno's
I
not
voted
even
for
It's not
DiGiorno.
delivery, but it's still pizza.
I voted for DiGiorno like that. You know how many times I've eaten Barbara? 0. Never. I've never eaten her. You know how many times I've eaten DiGiorno?
have
A
questions.
billion times. What's your question? What's your question?
We asked the same question to Trevor.
I mean, again,
How many times has Trevor eaten Barbara or DiGiorno?
question
we
to
don't
Trevor-
know.
I bet he's eating DiGiorno more.
here's the
I'm
thing.
sure he has.
I bet Trevor would be a very different answer, but I said none. Okay? I've never taken a bite at a Barbara Dunkelman. I've eaten some DiGiorno. I fucking voted for it. She campaigned for her life
Divorce.
to beat them. Tweet after tweet after tweet
you know
after
what?
tweet.
She deserved the win, but I still love pizza.
She put the work in, heavy lifting.
She was
Yes.
a dog back then too. She worked at it.
But today, again, day of filming, Friday, is the final, which is Barbara Dunkelman versus Elise Willems. Barbara's going to get destroyed.
Yeah,
she
Elise
doesn't
is
stand
Elise.
a chance. Elise is the Let's Play favorite member of any group ever. I think that. The audience thinks that. Everyone knows it.
It's true.
The second
You can't
Elise
beat Elise.
was dropped in the bracket, I went, well, she wins. Every goddamn vote, she has won by like 70% or more.
Yeah.
Elise versus Adam Kovic. She beat him 75-25. He didn't stand a fucking chance.
Elise
She's
beat-
gonna shred
Fuck off,
Barbara.
Adam.
Beat the main talent of Funhouse,
She's gonna
arguably.
shred
And
Barbara.
then destroy the guy who made Achievement Hunter and Jeff,
Yep.
annihilated him.
I'm gonna check right now because this poll should be up by
Ashley,
now.
who did you vote for? DiGiorno or
vote
Barbara?
for anybody because Ashley didn't give a
You didn't vote. You didn't vote.
Ashley,
did you?
She didn't vote.
I didn't vote.
You didn't vote?
Ashley was like, I don't do politics.
Is it going up right now?
There's
Here we
been
go.
16,000 votes.
Hang on. I'm checking.
Well, I mean, where's it at right now, though?
We don't know. We can't tell. Vote.
Vote.
Vote for Elise and then get back to us on what the poll
And-
is.
And this
All right,
vote,
hang on. The vote is live.
this vote represents
Hang
broadcast.
on. The finale is live.
Oh,
Okay.
I see something there. Put it up here.
That finale is live. It started at 12:04 p.m. Friday, so it'll end at 12:04 p.m. Calm down.
We have to hang out with Barbara
Shut
tonight,
the
but
fuck
I
up.
still don't care.
It's Barb versus Elise. Elise is winning right now, 58% to 48%.
Oh, wow.
And wait for it. And I just voted for Elise. It's still 48%. We have 16,000.
57-43 for me.
Oh, shit.
Quiet, you. We have 16,800 votes.
Quiet, you.
Oh my God, they went nuts with this one. This goes till Monday. This is a 3-day poll.
All weekend.
Jeremy,
It's
the
a
iPad
Friday,
is
Saturday,
covered in
and
spit
Sunday.
right now. It's all spit.
It looks
right
spitty.
there.
Literally not at all.
1, 2, 3,
Gab Spitty over there.
six,
I
seven,
hate to
eight,
break
nine,
it to you. I hate to break it to you. This, and this isn't the iPad. That's the table.
Fine.
So when you say the iPad's covered,
boy.
this is all the table. If you said Michael's going apeshit and spitting everywhere, I'd agree with you. On the table. Well, let's keep it to facts here. You know what I mean?
So,
Great.
I would like to
great
counterpoint with
transition.
this.
Great transition. I voted for Elise. It's fine. She's winning, and she will win. There's
Ashley,
no question.
you say you're editing Awu right now.
Yes.
So
Here's
you're
the
editing where I
follow-up.
opened my favorite
Why?
gift ever on Awu.
That's not mine. That's yours.
My favorite gift ever was opened on this week's
I
album.
think I know what gift it is.
And people are gonna see it tomorrow.
Are you
Yeah.
an idiot?
People are gonna see it tomorrow. By the way,
not
if
better
you're a
than
first
mine.
member and
Is
you're
that
watching
not
this
part of the
live,
thing that I quote ruined, even though Lindsay told me to say the
No,
thing?
It's not part of it.
That's not part of it. But it was all Lindsay's fault.
if you're a
Yeah,
first
sorry,
member
I'm
and you're
sorry.
watching this live right
It's
now in the
not
chat,
tomorrow,
hello.
then.
Tomorrow, Saturday at 9 a.m. Central Time, I'm gonna be streaming on youtube.com/ShamanHunter.
But Owl won't be out.
Owl won't be out, but you'll see the thing I got in Owl because I'm gonna have it in the background.
That okay.
All right.
Now you made sense.
Full
You
circle.
went
I'm gonna be
Spyro.
I'm streaming the original Spyro trilogy
said
tomorrow.
it.
Yeah.
He was going
I'm gonna do a
out- he
full
was
play
ramp-
of it.
Michael, he was ramping up to it.
Yeah.
I was just
Let
helping
him do
out.
it.
And
Let him do it.
I was
And
helping
if you're a
him
first member
out.
and you're not watching it live, you're watching it on Saturday, you could go over to youtube.com/ShamanHunter/live right now.
That mask is too big for that skull.
That's true, Andy.
Fine.
Nice job. Nice work.
Are you doing the ad read now? Because I saw they had the iPad out.
I've had it out for.
Michael,
hours.
you know
I've
what's
had it
happening to
since
me?
Yeah, I do.
I'm
know.
losing my hair.
You are.
I got us to go pee.
You
at
stop.
this.
Go to the bathroom.
See that?
I'm gonna go pee.
Leave. Jeremy.
See that? Right
Not
there
wrong.
and right there. Hair's going away. It just won't come back, you know? I'll get to a point where it's kind of long and I can kind of brush it around and you won't really notice, but
You ain't there yet.
it's not there, man. I'm not at that point, so I got a
Jeremy,
hat on.
Thanks for being a brave soul. And
I'll be
talking
open- I'll be
about
open
this,
about that.
okay?
I'm losing my fucking
It's not
hair.
always open, but it is always off topic.
Yeah.
On Friday, noon Central. And I'm going to say this episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Hims. Because did you know that 66% of men start losing their hair by age 35?
Or 26.
Some people sooner.
Yep. 26 years old.
If you have this problem,
Gone.
check out forhims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, baldness can be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors who use medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. None of these snake oil pills or gas station counter supplements. They use well-known generic equivalents to name brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair. There's no waiting room and no awkward doctor visits. Answer a few quick questions and doctors will review and prescribe a solution for you. Order now. Our viewers and listeners get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today. Right now while supplies last. See website for full details. This will cost you hundreds of dollars if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy for name brand prescriptions. Go to forhims.com/offtopic. That's forhims.com/offtopic. forhims.com/offtopic. Get your hair on. It's a jungle out there. But make it
but
your head.
maybe not on your head.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm working on it.
I need work on that.
I'm not awful yet. Like, this will still grow to a point where it looks okay. It's just it's clearly thin in these areas. You can see it more when I'm growing it in. It's still short. You can see where it's thinner right
Jeremy,
there.
I'm balding too. That's why I wear a headband. So on this side, there's like a little bald spot forming.
Don't talk about it
gonna-
because I don't like it.
My hair back. Too much.
So yeah, I am working on growing my hair back out though. That's why I got the hat on. This all grows nice.
Well, I got a friend in New Jersey. Is my best man at my wedding. Bald as fuck since he was like 20s, and he does that. Especially on the East Coast, still big on beanies. You
Beanies
know.
are a big one.
Beanies, I wear
Beanies
beanies
keep
all
me
the time
too
here.
warm, though, 'cause my
well,
ears
that's the
are-
problem here because
Right.
it's hot as fuck.
Yes.
On the East Coast, it's also freezing, so beanies are like, wow, it covers my baldness and it's cold. He does a go through of like every year, couple months, he'll be like, I'll check this out. I'll check the situation out, and then he'll be like, wearing a beanie 24/7. He's like, yeah, let my hair grow for like 2 months.
Yep.
Not good.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's shave the head
I know
and
I'm
start
gearing up
over
for that.
again.
The only reason I'm going for it now is because it's such a fucking pain in the ass to shave my head. Shaving your head, keeping your head shaved is a real pain.
Yeah, no, we did Theater Mode Live last night, and they showed a bunch of like clips from various productions, including old Theater Modes. And there was one you had the Remy Tim hair, you had the purple
orange and purple hair, which seems to be people's favorite hair.
And I was like, I literally, as soon as the clip clicked on, I went like this and looked at you next to me, and I was like, you got a fucking ton of hair there.
Yeah.
There was actually
dude.
2 moments. I take that back. There was 2 moments. There was that and a live action video. The Theater Mode, I was like, man, you got a ton of hair. And then there was another live action video in Achievement Hunter. Maybe it was Alfredo getting hit in the dick.
No,
Might have been
I
that.
was bald on that one.
It was something. No. It might have been that one. You were bald, but compared to like yesterday, you were
Right.
like fucking bald, shiny head, like shrink. Like
well,
on
like
that.
not only that, but you pointed out that I was
and the
bald,
beard, and the
I
beard.
had just a goatee.
I leaned over to you and I was like, you were bald as fuck.
yeah, I
man.
haven't shaved this in a while either. This like I can really fluff this out.
You're
too.
really like, you're like bald, but
I got a lot of
I
blank.
want
Sometimes
you to
you're bald, but swing.
Yeah, I want you to do like Wolverine mutton chops if you can do that once.
I've done.
you can do it.
I did that on Halloween. I
once.
dressed up like
and it was
Wolverine.
great.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
You're
did.
Wolverine and you're Charlie.
I literally
The
spiked
TV
this
in the
up.
kitchen is still frozen in my face, going like this.
No. Well, they love it so much.
Been an hour.
Yeah.
You're
Someone
not
on
wrong.
chat was also
What's
asking,
happening?
They
what was your
hate you.
favorite series
Dude, also
to edit,
the world's
Ashley?
so.
I know you play
okay.
Boss.
Question for Ashley.
Hang on.
Oh,
You do sponsored content too.
do sponsored content. I mean, I edit 7 days, and honestly, I really enjoy that series.
7 days is cool.
Yeah, I actually play the game, so I was like, oh, this is really fun.
That was the weird part for me.
Oh, you play
interviewing
7
you.
days?
Yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
Oh.
But
Do
that
you
was
hate
fun.
how we play? Do you hate it?
Not all the time. I mean, sometimes it's silly,
A little
but
frustrating, I'm sure.
I actually
All right.
find it kind of hilarious.
I'm gonna go
most
get
of
my
the
dick
time.
Nice.
Oh, I did. It was
For
great.
fun or for
Yeah.
pee-pee?
Both.
Oh, nice.
That
That was-
reminds me right there. Oh, finish this, and then I'll fire into
Yeah.
this.
Oh, I should
was
have
gonna
got
say,
some snacks.
It was just interesting hiring you, and during the interview process, you were like, I don't know anything about this company. I don't know what you do. I just am an editor, and I was like, good. I kind of want that. I don't want someone coming in who knows our content. They just want to make sure they have a good product. Okay, they understand
This is so
filmmaking. So here's everything that we
Did you do
do.
another shot?
Go. And Ashley totally
But it
adjusted
was
and was
an
like,
old
okay,
Oh, okay.
I'll
So we're caught up.
make my humor fit to this style. Cool.
Yeah, I will say I had to watch a lot of content to really start to get some of the humor in the jokes, but it wasn't.
Ashley says humor.
Yeah.
Air quotes.
Like,
Hey,
that's
we
the
do
best part
all
about
right.
Ashley,
We're
too.
pretty funny.
I think you guys are
Yeah.
funny.
Andy works directly with Ashley. Like, you know, I love your personality because you're very, for the most part, very professional. You're reserved. You're like, I have to address this. This is how it's going to happen. But Ashley will throw down. She'll party with you if you want to. She'll
Oh,
like,
Oh,
"All right,
our
let's
chick.
get
That's
it."
why I was like, our chick. Let's get another shot. Ashley, take another shot.
Yeah. Yep.
She got the.
Ashley, you want another shot? I'll pour it for you.
That's the noise. Go nuts.
Yeah. Fuck you, Larry.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, is this like workload?
Yeah.
Not
I'm
like-
taking another shot for
not-
Ashley.
I asked
not
Ashley
like as
before
a
coming, I was
person.
like, talk to Larry. Make sure you don't have any
I
edits,
did.
dude.
No, Larry is such a lovely person. I am thrilled that he is the person. That is a lot of.
Talk to Larry and go like
That, I'm
That's
so
so
sorry,
much
Ashley.
fun.
You might
Say,
have to
talk
drink
to
some of
Larry.
that.
Ready? You
wanna
go.
share?
Hey Larry, I'm on off topic.
You're like,
I can share it.
Larry,
I'm ordering
Larry.
a Big Mac after
You're
this.
the person who assigns
ordering
me
one?
edits.
Yeah.
I love
Fuck
you.
you.
You want one?
are always so nice to me and kind.
know if I'm
Michael,
gonna
you're
be
my
here, though.
shot. Michael, stop.
Hang on, no, go dirty, go dirty, go over my shoulder. Andy, there's no such thing as a solo Andy shot. They'll just land in the fucking street.
Larry.
Here, wait,
Thank
ready?
you.
Do this. All right, no, keep looking there. Or look down, look, no, that's back there.
God
Okay.
damn.
Larry.
Okay, but I'll do this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Weird, you're pulling me further into the
You're
shot.
in my way. Thanks.
God.
What?
The motto for Achievement Hunter Post Prod is always be editing. ABE.
Dude, outside is so overly saturated, it was blinding.
He's gone.
No, I feel you.
We're gonna have to drive him home.
It's overexposed. The outdoors. It's not even in 4K.
It's so overly exposed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Everything here is in limestone
It's like
too.
tone it down.
It's very white. Yes.
So-
the brightness is high.
This reminded me of a thing I read today. Didn't know anything about it. Never heard about it.
I gotta get a snack.
Apparently, it's been going on for a bit. But there's a YouTuber who I believe his YouTube channel goes by Reset.
I read that.
And I don't remember what the guy's name is particular. And he's young. He's like 20, 21. But he does like, I don't know his exact like market of YouTube videos and what he
ML
makes.
or whatever.
As far as like gameplay, stuff like that. But I know he does a bunch of live action shit and does like, I'm gonna fuck with you shit, like vlog shit. But he did a thing where he took Oreos, these are minis, but he took regular sized Oreos, scraped out the cream, and replaced it with toothpaste.
What?
And then gave it to a homeless guy, filmed it, then came
what
back
fucked
the
up.
next day and like did a follow-up film of like, hey, how'd you like those cookies? And the guy was like, I fucking threw up like crazy or whatever. And I can't remember where he lives. It's not, I don't think it's America.
It sounds like he's American, but I'm surprised.
No. It is Spain. He's Asian, but he lives in Spain.
Like in Madrid?
Yeah.
Where?
I don't know where. Spain. It's Spain. She's right. It's Spain.
All right.
He lives in
That's Spain's
Spain.
pretty
It's
small.
narrowed enough.
And I don't know when this video even is from. It's not new. I don't know if it's from like a couple months ago or from last year or whatever. But like it worked its way up to like went viral, and he is getting charged for it is going through court right now. Is like on trial for it, and the prosecutors want 2 years in jail for it, which like. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I don't know much about it. I literally just read it today. I don't have a lot of like thoughts on it. I read it, and like on one aspect, I want to say like that's incredibly fucked up. Absolutely.
Yeah.
What a fucking scumbag piece of shit. Like you just talk about like you could fuck with anybody doing anything, and you're fucking
That's
picking
kinda where
on
I'm lying.
you're picking
Yeah.
on homeless people
For
for like
content,
for
too,
and
like-
also it's food.
What the fuck?
Jeremy, calm
Get over
down.
here. Get over here. Sit in Andy's seat.
Larry.
Oh my gosh.
All right, but before we get to that, Larry, sit down, but shut the fuck up.
Ashley's hiding her shot.
Before we get to like, you know, the content or whatever the fuck it is of like fucking with someone in general, but then you're fucking with a homeless person.
Yeah, it's
it's
kinda
just like
fucked up.
whatever. And prosecutors are pushing for 2 years of a prison sentence. And like on one hand, I'm like, incredibly fucked up. Totally, you should absolutely get fined and charged or whatever. 2 years seems like a lot. Like 2 years in jail for
That's
that.
a long time.
But
People
at
don't
the
realize
same,
2 years.
But at the
Wow,
same
dude.
time, he's done like a million videos like this.
I was gonna say you sent a message.
It's
finally.
far
Yeah.
from the first time.
Yeah.
He's done bunch of shit of like fucking with people. In the same article I read, he made another video previous to this where he made sandwiches filled with cat shit and fed it, like gave it to elderly and children.
Right.
Oh my
And I'm
god.
just like,
Even
fuck you.
Right.
Dude, even
you
bef-
fucking scumbag loser piece
Yeah,
of shit.
you have no life and you're a loser.
I'm
You're a
not
horrible
saying
person.
I'm standing here going, you deserve 2 years in jail. It's
I am.
extreme.
He does.
Yeah.
Fuck that, dude.
But like,
What
you
do we get
deserve to get fucked for sure. Fuck you, and even like he took the videos down. But like again, reading the article, like following the homeless guy thing where he fed him the toothpaste, the guy fucking vomited like crazy, and then he came back to him the next day. And when they arrested him and charged with him, it was during him and a friend came back again, and they were trying to film a video of them hanging out and sleeping with the homeless guy, spending a night with him. Basically just using him as content of
Nah,
like,
man.
hey, see this homeless guy?
Yeah.
That's funny. This is content. But literally in his own defense, after like initially it started, because obviously this has been going on since like 2017, I'm pretty sure. He literally said in his own defense of feeding the homeless guy Oreos filled with
Oh, yeah, half of
toothpaste
this
was, you guys wouldn't give a shit if I did this to someone who wasn't homeless. And it's
That's
like,
the
it's
point,
kind of like,
asshole.
you're kind of right, yes. That's why you're a scumbag piece of shit.
But the
If I
point-
said to you, Alfredo, like, hey, eat this
cares?
Oreo filled with toothpaste, and it's
Then
like,
that's-
that's funny.
That's content.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Right.
You know
But if
it.
you go to
you're
someone
eating
less
it.
fortunate,
Yeah.
it's like, oh, hypothetically, if I gave this
That's
to somebody,
insane.
it's like, no, dude, like you're a fucking scumbag. You
That's-
deserve to be put in a prison with
100%
two guys named
agree with
Jose
you.
and Bubba and carrying way too much fucking
That's just
stuff.
like that's just,
Yes.
to me the
Like,
logic.
come on.
To me
When
the
did the
logic
internet
there.
get fucking
To
soft?
me the logic there is like oh, you guys would be fine if I'm fucking pranking this adult, but because I did it to a 4-year-old, you're upset.
Yeah.
And my reaction is
Yes.
yes,
Yes.
yes.
100%, dude.
That makes a
100%.
difference, you fucking idiot. So anyway, it's a thing that's been going on for some time.
We've
I
seen
literally
people-
just read it today.
We've seen people
and I was just
justify
like, what a scumbag.
their shitty actions based on what we do. Like, oh well, it's cheap now. You guys fuck each other all the time. It's like, yeah, well, we're friends.
Well, let's calm down. Let's calm down.
Sorry.
We don't
But-
you and honey fuck each other all
Fuck
the
each
time.
other.
Pornhub. No, we don't do that. There's
Yeah.
Larry! No!
Yes. But the point is, we fuck with each other because we're friends and coworkers. We know that's the standard. I'm not going to some rando on the street and being like, fuck you. But
Also,
it's
hold
shitty.
on,
Not even that, it's like someone that's
camera's
like,
in the right
like,
place.
you know, obviously down in their luck
Andy.
and less fortunate.
Calm
like,
down,
down over there.
Andy.
2 conversations at once. Just have one.
Down.
but you know what I mean? Like, it's someone that's just down in their luck and less fortunate. You know what I mean? And like, honestly,
Yes, it is
That's
worse.
shitty. Yeah.
Absolutely.
it's way worse.
100%.
And yes, you do
What a
deserve the jail
scumbag.
time.
What a
Like,
Yep.
fucking scumbag.
Yep.
To do it, and then your response is, come on. Fuck you.
nah, man, that's bullshit. Fuck
Like I
that.
said, I just read that yesterday, but apparently, I think
doing one.
the incident is from months ago.
Yeah.
But it's like right now in court. Like everything I was reading about it was like 1 day ago, 20
like-
hours ago.
The same thing too with the Logan Paul issue, and like I think that's
looking
a
at
fucked up
fires.
thing that ever happened. That should not have happened. But
That's not possible.
His defense is he was like, no.
Sorry, Larry.
Shut the fuck up. Is he's like, hey, I made a mistake. It's like, no, you don't make a mistake by filming someone who committed suicide. That's not a mistake. A mistake is doing a math equation wrong. This is you consciously choosing to upload this content and have a reaction about it. Like,
People make
you're an
mistakes,
asshole.
Lindsay.
I hate to go back on that, but there was the filming, the thought process before that, the editing
Ashley
and
knows
everything.
she
Like,
edits.
that's not a fuck up. That's a conscious decision that was made over a month.
Here's a fuck up. Live stream. Oops.
Yeah. Oops.
That's not a live stream.
No.
You know what I mean?
That's
You know, you have a
hours.
couple 100 shots on a live stream, suddenly you're a bad guy.
Got a couple. You do a couple of nips, as Jeremy calls them.
Yeah.
You know, you turn your entire Twitch channel into, you know, I'll get wasted for money, and maybe Twitch has a problem with it, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna get more to drink.
This is an intervention for Jeremy.
Who's this? Ashley or Alfredo?
We're sharing this one.
Yeah, we're sharing.
All right,
Well, share it.
cut to camera 4.
Share it.
Is it just Larry?
All right,
hold on.
I'll be honest. Someone literally just Okay, I was told beforehand.
Yeah.
Before we started this podcast,
Yeah.
2:30.
What
That's
about?
what I was told.
Oh,
That's
right, right, right.
2:30.
Yeah.
I just saw a comment that said, "Holy shit, that Moonball trailer."
Is it up?
Oh, it's out?
Oh, it's out.
Oh, you gotta go get. You
Is
gotta
it
go
up?
get Hulkbuster.
I gotta go.
Let's check.
Go get Hulkbuster, Lindsay. All right, we need a shot that has me, Larry, and Andy in it.
You, Vamp, hey, give me 2. I'll
Yeah.
check.
That'll
See
be
if it's
camera
up.
6, right?
You
Camera
need,
six?
just,
also came
you need
over
to calm
here.
down.
Look, camera 6. I can read numbers.
Larry, I don't like that you're talking, but what are you saying?
No, I'm helping you vamp. Or I'm helping vamp for you.
Fine.
But I came over here because what is going on?
Okay.
All I've heard is for 2 hours.
What
it's
does that
just-
mean?
it's
Everything's
just-
going on.
It's just
There's a
Larry, this is
lot.
episode
Fuck you,
125.
I never
we
said
covered
it
a
was
lot.
on you, Larry.
We covered cops.
I said,
we covered
Larry,
anal play.
I'm so sorry.
What we have is 2 editors drinking. Okay.
Which is okay.
Because
okay.
I need to break something to you. Ashley is out of control. She
No, yeah.
cannot stop drinking.
But at the same time, she's so out of control, she's in control.
Right. Okay.
mentioned this.
So,
All
but
the way
also I would like to
around.
point
Call
out
back to earlier.
that Larry sat down and I said, "Larry, you want a shot?" And he went, "I mean, yeah." So now Larry's got a shot.
I mean,
So
like,
I'm
how else am I supposed to prove that, like, I'm okay with this? Which
Right.
is fine. It's Friday.
How else am I
These
gonna
editors-
prove that I'm cool? How else can I tell people
he's
I'm
doing
cool?
it right
With
now.
Andy and Ashley.
Larry's doing it
wasting
right
his shit
now.
And
I'm
then
not-
Ashley having a
How
cup of drink.
dare you?
You should not be trying to go shot to shot with me right now.
Well, you know,
Because you walked by me and said, "I need food."
I knew need food, and I got some food.
I
got
knew
some Skinny
need
Pop.
food is what he
I got
said.
some Skinny Pop. I'm good to go.
This is a mistake.
I had to break this out of the
all the things.
cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, always be careful when trying to keep up with shots.
Confusing to sales. Always be closing.
Okay. I
That's
said
shot number
this.
5.
Double announcement right now. Anyone watching us live
Ooh, I need
at
to feel it.
2:07 p.m. Central on a Friday, we've got 2 amazing, incredible, mind-blowing announcements right now. One, we are streaming God of War live right now.
Right now.
Right now on the
Ryan
Achievement channel.
Haywood,
Ryan,
Jack Patillo,
Ryan, Jack, and other
Trevor
such
Collins.
schmucks
Trevor.
are over there. They're showing it.
Oh, all right. I saw that, which was like the
Who's in there? Hang on.
Why
right
are
side.
they throwing an axe to the wall? Trevor and Matt.
Okay,
Trevor, Matt.
so it's Jack, Trevor, Ryan, and Matt.
It looks like they're
All
stuck
right,
in a
ignore
puzzle.
the Trevor and Matt part. You got Jack and Ryan.
Streaming God of War right now. It's the game just came out today. If you're watching this, just who cares about this? This show sucks. Go watch that instead.
You can do that.
And 2,
Yeah.
we have the trailer out that we mentioned earlier today. I'm not gonna say what it is yet until we get the guest cameo that Lindsay went looking for. If you want
not
to
even gonna
abandon,
show
if you want to abandon this podcast and go watch it, it's fine. It's under 2 minutes. You can watch it, come right back.
You got permission.
Yeah.
Or if it's not live, who cares? I don't give a shit. Just go watch it and never come back to this podcast.
Right.
That's
What
fine.
happened to
But
Andy?
I'm really waiting on Lindsay getting the guy
Yeah.
to come in and intro the video.
To be honest, I can't believe
it's
you
just so
got.
good.
I can't believe
Larry.
you got him.
Jeremy.
Hang on one
No,
second.
that's just
Yeah,
it.
My
no.
hand
Yeah,
just
no, I
went
get it.
fully in whiskey right there. Fuck.
I'm so
This.
excited. We got so many things happening
that's
right now.
Andy right
Okay.
And I'll say this. This
That's
is
all Andy.
this is for you, audience.
No, that was my fault.
Normally,
I know.
as told by
Clarissa.
them up there, they're like, hey, you can't stream off topic and stream
No, as told
at
by
the same time.
As told by Ginger, that was the show.
As told by Ginger and Nickelodeon. That
As told
show
by Ginger,
sucked.
that was the show.
I hated that show.
Clarissa Tells It All was a different one. Well, Clarissa explains it all. I'm so
fucking-
sorry.
yeah,
Rocket power.
So up there, they're like, listen, you got off topic, then stream.
You're naming worse shows.
Dude, can you believe this?
We're doing both.
out.
We're streaming off topic live right now. And
Is that even possible?
live streaming God of War. So fuck this show
I'm
and
gonna
go watch that.
blow your mind. Who was Sabrina the Teenage Witch? Who was Sabrina?
That was Melissa Joan Hart.
Who was Clarissa Explains It All?
Melissa Joan Hart.
That blew my mind last night.
Last night?
Yeah. Chilled chaos. Chilled dropped that knowledge on me last night while we were playing a game.
Same person.
And I was like,
What?
Jeremy, you might be the only person on the planet that didn't know that.
She's
That
the
blew my
90s
mind.
queen. That was
How-
her.
I didn't know her name, but I knew her face.
that's the one. How many
Okay.
years?
Guys, I'll be I don't cut you
What?
off right now, Jeremy.
What?
But something is being assembled
Oh
right
my
now,
God.
and we have the man, the myth, the legend, Tony Stark himself,
In the
Iron Man, Iron Man in the Hulkbuster right now. To tell you about a video that just went live. What camera is on? Because none of them are displaying for us. There we go. Alfredo, no, just a little to the left.
What's Alfredo never
Right there,
look like
yeah,
he
you're
knows
good.
what's going on.
You're good, right there. Alfredo, tell him what it is.
So we just released a moonball.
I'm in that.
Infinity War parody.
I'm in
based on
that.
Stream 100 moonballs.
Okay, so Hulkbuster, Tony Stark himself. Thank you, Robert Downey Jr. for showing up. I really appreciate it. In the Hulkbuster costume, is here to tell you, the audience, right now, even watching live, that there is a fucking Achievement Hunter Moonball Infinity War trailer out right now on the Achievement Hunter channel. YouTube.com/Achievement Hunter. Go check it out. Watch the trailer. You really don't even need to see the
Alfredo,
movie.
take the helmet off for a second. Let him tell you himself.
All right.
Yeah,
I didn't
oh my
want to
God.
do this, Robert Downey himself.
Calm down. Put it back on. Put it back on.
Confirmed.
Thank you, RDJ.
He is Iron Man.
Audio
all the buddy could
listeners,
afford.
Robert Downey Jr. was here. We saw him. He promoted the Infinity War Moonball trailer. Please go watch it right now. Everything we know and love is banking on this trailer. This is a Lindsey Jones joint,
Yep.
and it's weird.
Great Scott.
Oh God.
All right, Robert Downey.
Do
All right, Iron Man's blasting off to take care of some crime.
He's got to go film the other part.
Thanks for stopping by. Let me know how your future
That exists now,
sequels
Larry.
go.
Robert gets to calm down.
Robert is
Yes.
Oh God, stop.
Yes, nice.
So
That
that was
exists now.
Downey.
this Lindsay had this idea a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. Today's Friday. I want to say it was even last week. It was like Monday or Tuesday when she's like, hey, let's do a quick boop, boop, boop. We'll do a social video. And it was before we were filming something. And I was like, we don't have time. We don't have time. We don't have time. We got to film this video. We filmed the video. And in the,
Taking it off with me.
in the, it's fine.
Robert Downey.
In the time that video was discussed, it went from a 2-second social media post to a 2-week Achievement Hunter live action shoot.
Yeah,
Well worth it.
It's one of the best videos we have ever
To
fucking
explain
made.
just a hair, when you Swede something, I think I mentioned it before in another video, but when you
It's
Swede
Awu.
something, it's when you
There's always that's not out yet.
yeah, you reproduce a video in the lowest budget possible, and the whole theme is like, you know, IKEA is from Sweden. Okay, it's low.
Oh,
budget
that's right. I remember
furniture,
shitting
okay.
on Sweden for some reason.
And
Sure,
to be
yeah,
fair, maybe a week and a half ago, we started out with Gavin as Captain America, and then we finished the last shot yesterday and he wasn't here, so we used Sean Bolin from Game Attack. Maybe
enough.
that happened.
We
don't know, but you should watch the video and find out.
I mean, to be honest, it plays true to Captain America. He started off before the
there you go.
serum,
Right.
real
That's
skinny,
true.
real tiny.
Here's
He got
Gavin.
buff.
and then,
Captain America, and then Bolin's like, well, Captain
and
America.
then the serum comes in.
But then, I mean, the biggest guy of them all, Thanos. You got Thanos in there somewhere,
yeah, dude.
right?
I wonder who played Thanos.
Jeremy, Thanos is like this.
Dude,
table.
Thanos is like this, you know. Oh man, Thanos. Oh.
But then you're like, oh man, Infinity. He's got the Infinity Gauntlet
Yes.
It is.
down there. I'm Thanos.
What the fuck is that?
What? What scene was this?
That's
I don't
like
remember
having a
this from the
temperature
trailer.
measurement in a
It's
cereal
a
aisle.
deleted scene. You guys haven't seen the
Alfredo, it's
movie
the
yet.
quinceanera scene. All right.
What? Why's it gotta be quinceanera? I mean,
Like, I got it.
I think you know why.
accurate.
Clock
accurate.
already?
Play to your strengths.
2 o'clock.
But also, I don't know if you guys knew this. Larry's here.
Larry's here. So Larry showed up. He
For
said,
some reason.
He said, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I poured him a shot.
Yeah.
The reason I showed up was because it was just like everything I kept hearing was that the editors were out of control. They were going on here going, "Fuck you, Larry," and then taking shots.
I never said fuck you,
and
I said, Larry, I'm sorry.
And the only reason I came
I'm
was,
not getting any work done
was,
today.
was not to be like, "Shh, get back in line." It
Damn.
was just like two things.
But you
One,
could do that if you
Could
wanted.
do that.
Two things.
Head
It was
editor
one-
here.
The head editor.
The head
Editor.
The lead editor.
Yeah.
The leader editor. Sorry,
The
please.
one-
I'm
the
sorry.
one, like, I don't care. They got this.
Right.
Take
You
two.
correct us all the
Yeah,
time.
Larry, they got the Sabah.
They,
That's fine. I love Power Rangers too.
It's all good.
they got their deadlines dealt with.
Avenues.
But two,
Did you review my
Also-
video yet?
Andy, shut the hell up.
Shut up. He's talking.
He will fire you.
because it's been 2 hours of "fuck you, Larry."
I never said fuck you, Larry. I said, Larry, I'm sorry.
But two, so one, cool with it. Two, I don't have any real power over them.
Three.
That's the secret.
People keep saying Larry's gonna fire them. Larry could not fire them.
It's not a secret. I don't know why they keep saying that. But three, do you get hard with something up your ass?
Right. That's the big
Yeah,
question. If
that's
have you ever had something up your ass?
No.
Are you
sorry.
sure?
Do you want something?
Are you sure?
Hey, no day like today.
Even
there
when
you go.
washing yourself, you never just go.
Broadcast. Broadcast.
Like,
Show
okay,
it.
so everyone cleans like this, and everyone.
No, I don't put my fingers
No.
up my ass. I do the cup.
Well, I'm
Right.
sorry for being kinky.
Ashley and I are like, you got a finger, man. You got to get in that badge.
Yeah, but you
Listen, you and Ashley need to
we don't
calm
have
down.
badges.
It's a different hole.
I don't have to get
We
in my
keep the
badge.
number of females in Achievement Hunter limited for
Okay,
a
listen.
reason.
I'll be honest.
It's
Never
2018. It's cool to do this.
Never am I in the shower and go, gotta clean that dick hole. Let me get in there.
You gotta get in that urethra with a
Doesn't happen.
Q-tip. You just shove
You
it
don't
in there.
go in the urethra. Stop it.
You just
Broadcast. Show a hand. Something up your ass right now. Hand up. Be honest.
No one raised their hand.
All right, yes,
No, stop. We're going about this the wrong way. We're going about this the wrong way.
Hang on.
Here's the question.
Yeah.
In the middle of
Okay.
sex, in the middle of oral, that woman that you're having sex with or oral with,
Or man.
Patrick's not here.
fiddles
Woman.
with your ass, are you going to stop them? Hands up if you're going to stop them. Hands up if you're going to stop
There's
them.
handshake.
Oh, he didn't. Was that Michael? Is that
A
Limblad?
couple, we got a maybe, we got a majority
He's
no.
gonna stop him. You're gonna stop
Right?
him.
Yeah.
That a
See,
boy.
that's the
Yes.
thing. That's the true question.
Depends on the
In the middle
I
of
thought
it,
nobody else there.
I'm talking about like if you're there and you're like,
I'll tell you who's not gonna stop him. Tyler Stapp. Tyler Stapp's like, get in there.
Stop.
Like this.
I saw it.
You're like this. You're like, yeah. No. All right, keep going.
That's the truth.
I don't know about you during sex. This is cocked and ready. If something goes in there,
Why are you punching Cat? Stop it.
just don't get near my
To
ass.
be fair, he's just explained why. You weren't listening. I'm sorry.
It was like the fucking aliens.
I'm sorry, it happens. You get hit with an S and it happens.
Cat just texted me.
What's up, Jeremy? How's your marriage doing?
She said we have a made up word that we say to each other. And it sometimes
I got text
also
from
I want to
Jackie.
say I unlocked my phone and that's what comes up. This is Larry doing the fucking
Yeah,
shit.
nice.
And then Alfredo, what do you got?
Peter was like,
Peter Hayes?
he tweeted about my anus or whatever.
Real slut,
And Jackie
Peter
was like,
Hayes.
I gotta defend myself. He likes it. And I was like, I tested the dry shroot gif. It was like, it's true.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That is
Look, man, in
I'm
the
the
middle.
KGB? Yeah.
Let's be real. A lot of people are not gonna admit it. In the middle,
The KGB will
in
wait
the
for no
middle, in the middle of the action, most people, I'm gonna bank everything on it,
Alfredo.
aren't gonna stop it.
Here's the
touched
thing.
your hand and I went,
I'm gonna bank different than that.
It seems like such an inconvenience to start.
I got you, boo.
No. I'm almost theoretically in agreement with Alfredo, and I can see what he's saying. But I would love for Lindsay to wait till the moment. But usually it's like me going, "Hey, how are you?" And she's like, "Let me get my finger in your asshole." And I'm like, "That's."
Whoa.
Because I
See,
feel
the
like-
thing
I feel
is,
like in the
I'm
moment
lucky
it's
that I
sneaky.
never
No.
have to deal with that.
In the moment, maybe Alfredo like it's happening, but who cares?
I mean-
but it's never that moment. It's always like,
being
hey, let's
courteous.
put on the get away from my asshole. That's usually how it is with Lindsay. Like, hey, Parks and Rec is pretty funny. If you think, stop, no,
He wants to
no,
put a ladybug.
yeah.
You're telling
I'm
me
so happy that I never have to deal with that. I never have to deal
Not yet, Jeremy.
with- No, I
Just
will
wait.
never have to deal with it.
Team lock and
She
load.
knows.
let's
She
go.
knows.
I'll give you
Yeah,
that.
but the fact that she knows is what's gonna make her do it.
No, she would never.
Until she does.
She doesn't want to get fucking choke slammed.
Wait, you're telling
I'm a
me
maniac.
in the middle of the like, oh my god, hun, I'm and she goes, you're gonna be like, stop,
Here's
wait,
the thing.
hold on.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm gonna do.
Jeremy.
Here's the thing. I can't tell you because it's never happened. It's always me going, hey, that looks great. No! That's been my experience.
Yeah, she's trying to go with the casual sneak
no,
attack.
Lindsay does joke anal. Of like, hey, guess what?
My anal's
Fooled
funny.
you. I'm trying to get in your asshole.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck it, stop it right now.
I'm a
Stop it
comedic
right now.
anal performer.
Never is it like things are happening. This is awesome. Whoop! It goes up there, and I guess I'll deal with it. It's always like, hey, so what are we gonna eat for dinner later? And then I think maybe we'll go to no. That's how it works for me. And then I cuts to Lindsay, and she goes. Bleh.
Yep, pretty much.
And I go, she's
accurate.
just having
Cat
fun.
and I will slap each other in the face.
I slap her all the
In
time.
moments like that, we'll be
I
like,
slap her
"Hey,
all the
what's for
time."
dinner tonight? I don't know what's going." Whack!
I do that all
That's
the
the
time.
funny
She gets
shit.
upset.
No, dude,
not having it.
I literally was crying laughing the other night
Not
because
having it.
Kat was cleaning out our fridge before trash night, right? Like the
What
garbage was
trash
coming
night
to pick up.
is it Thursday?
Trash night is Tuesday night.
Oh my god! So Wednesday morning.
They pick up Wednesday
We
morning.
got Thursday.
we got Thursday.
We
Yeah.
used to be Wednesday. Now Thursday.
Now we're Wednesday.
But I
So-
say this, then not that it means anything. But we live near you.
we
So
live
know what the
kind of
fuck
near
that
each other.
means.
Not as close
Trash
as like
night.
me and Jack. Me and Jack like
means
down
they
the
pick up your
street.
trash, Alfredo.
I don't.
What does that mean? You don't empty your trash?
I don't know what the fuck
Apartment
trash
building.
night means.
That didn't exist in
Do not
California.
empty the
What
garbage
day
in your
does the
home.
garbage
No,
come and
we
pick up?
always lived in apartments, and then you just
Oh, you just throw them
dump it
down.
down there.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Okay.
the fuck
You
trash
get a
is.
house, and then you'll know.
Right.
Dude, I'm in Austin.
But for now, I understand what he's saying.
Get a house outside of Austin.
Yeah.
But so Kat was cleaning out the fridge. She was like, just had a garbage bag next to her. Was just taking stuff out of the
Garbo
fridge
bag.
and throwing it in. Garbo. And like throwing stuff in there.
Garbage
and so
day.
she was in the fridge, like reaching into the back. And I saw her doing that, and I was like, I'm gonna slap her ass right now, like as hard as I can. And I just like whacked her on the ass, and she went like, she made this noise that I didn't even know humans could make.
And she went
Like I hit. No, she went.
Was like a dog gift, like
Like no, I hit her, and she went like. She made a noise like.
that sounds like the noise I make every morning.
And I turned around and saw me, and I started crying. I thought it was the funniest thing in the world. And then she beat the shit out of me.
Good.
There was
Just started slapping me around.
literally today at Achievement Hunter, before this podcast, we're doing shit in the office, and I went and I did whatever. I left the room for some reason. I walked back in the room, and Lindsay's at the computer next to Gavin. You
Yeah.
know, the Mac.
The Mac,
We
yeah,
can,
right.
we can airdrop to and
footage,
shit
yeah.
like that.
The iPhone piece.
And she's full on bent over, ass out,
oh, it's
as she's
that's
sitting
a,
there.
That's a setup.
So I walk in and I smack her in the ass, like light, wasn't like a hard hit, but it was
Right.
like slap. And then I went to leave because I was going somewhere else. And she walks out of the room and she's like, "So what's up?" And I go, "Oh, nothing. I was just slapping you." And she's like,
Oh.
"I got time for this." And then she walked back inside. And I walked in and went, whack. And she took that as like, "Oh, what do you need?" And I was like, "I don't need it." It's like she literally followed me out to the hallway and was like, "What's up?"
There's
What's
far
up? And
too
I'm
many
like,
times that I could probably.
nothing.
I could roll back the cameras in my house, right, like the main camera, and see me and Kat in the kitchen like this. getting ready to try to slap each other in the head.
Dude, the number of times
on,
Lindsay and
for
I
sure.
get into a slap fight.
Oh,
is
slap fights are constant.
insane.
Let me demonstrate right now. Come here.
We're on?
Ready? Yeah.
Okay.
Go.
What am I?
God, she's winning. I'm scared. She keeps going for my neck. Like
Those are far more aggressive than ones
No,
we kept.
no, I go for like stomach and gut, and she goes for all
Everywhere.
neck.
No, me and
All I
Kat.
hear is I go,
Hey,
She goes for the vitals.
I know.
Me and Kat will square up like this, and then I'll just kind of go like
Oh,
that,
God,
and then
no.
and then I'll guard.
No,
and
No,
then
this
she'll hit
bitch is
me, and then I can
vicious.
retaliate.
I'll jump.
Right,
in.
exactly. And I'm like
Man.
like that.
How?
That's the fights that we have.
That hurt just
And there's
doing
like
it.
fluffy fingers.
No, and then
Look
usually
at my tiny biceps.
then like I'll get in close and I'll pick her up and take her to the bedroom and we'll fuck.
Pobrecito.
Yeah.
You know, if a slap fight doesn't lead to a fucking, then what's the point of a slap fight?
So is that the foreplay there?
No,
also the same with
foreplay's
Kat.
a whole different animal.
Oh.
If anyone else,
He comes in, he's like, I'm Remy Tim.
if anyone else slapped my ass, if anybody else touched me, it would instantly go from slapped ass to, well, bam! Like, I'm punching you in the face, other person.
Lindsay, all you're
Fuck
doing
you.
now is inviting me to do that so that I can fight.
I will punch you in
She'll
the face.
punch you
She'll
in your
kill
face.
me.
No, she
She'll
will.
annihilate me.
She will. This bitch goes hard.
If there's anyone in the office I think could annihilate
I'll be
me, it's
honest.
Lindsay.
She
Okay,
fucks
I'm
with the
honored.
war.
I do fuck with
the
war.
what?
I
She
fuck
fucks with the war.
The war?
Yeah.
I don't know what
Little
you're
dicky
saying.
style.
That's like
The
a
war?
Played
foreplay
it in
thing?
the
or-
song yesterday. Like,
The
all
war?
day in the office. Did like 12-minute. Man.
Oh, yeah, the
You were
Little
there.
Dicky song.
This
Lil
bitch
Dicky.
don't know
Oh,
about
I know Lil
Pangea.
Dicky did that
You don't
song
fuck with the
Snoop Dogg.
war?
Yeah.
The war?
This bitch don't know about Pangea.
You guys foreplay
think it's
weird.
funny.
I usually come in like,
No, that's
damn.
not foreplay. That never leads to sex.
That-
Yeah,
that-
no,
that's
Never,
no,
ever, ever,
no.
ever, ever.
He
That's just,
slap fights
that's just
for
Lindsay
sex.
slapping me, and then I have to defend myself, and then maybe 3 weeks later I'll beg her for sex. But that's usually how that works.
Yeah, no, that's
There's,
pretty accurate.
there's no like foreplay at all. It's just I'm gonna walk in the room and slap
This is
you.
war, baby.
Yeah. I don't know how
I
this
usually do the
started,
whole
but-
like I walk in, I see Jack, I'm like, damn girl, you looking like a snack.
Well, damn, you Jackie? I thought you was snacky.
You looking hella. I'm like, you looking hella scrumptious.
Alfredo's like, you're my Lunchable, baby.
Oh, girl, you know what I mean?
I feel like
then
I need to work on my
I'm the
pickup lines.
Capri Sun.
You're good. You're
Turkey
too white.
Lunchables are great.
I'm
He's got
too
the-
white.
He's got the
The
skin.
I
beef
walk. I
Lunchables.
go.
Yep.
Wanna fuck? And then we do it.
And then she slaps you, and then you fucking you fight, and then it happens.
And then she endures, and then it's the next day.
Indoors.
She
She
endures.
steals herself. She goes,
What a brave woman.
it's like her at the gym. She's like, 1,
God.
2. Ooh, is the set done yet?
Brutal. Feel bad. I feel like I turn down sex more than she does,
Damn.
which is weird. I
You
feel like that's
turn
weird.
down sex?
Yeah, I feel like that's weird.
That is weird.
It is
It's
weird.
not that
That is-
weird.
that is
It's-
weird.
There's
Yeah.
a stigma
No.
associated with it, but
Nah.
it shouldn't be.
Don't listen to her. It
If
is
a guy doesn't want
weird.
to
It
have
is
sex,
weird.
should
You
not
have a
sex.
dick.
It's fine.
Primary goal is
Yeah,
use
it's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
Everything in your fiber of your being should tell you to use it, and if you don't, you're
Dicks are
fucking
used
My
up.
brother-
Use it or lose it.
My brain goes again.
That's weird. That's weird. I let Jackie know. I laid down the
Are you-
baseline.
We're
I'm
not
like,
even married yet.
I'm like, look.
I'm like,
whenever.
yeah,
Let me know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
awesome.
I guess I
feel
guess I don't have it that bad yet.
See,
No, it's awful.
You give Jackie the power to say, yo, I want to fuck. And you're like, all right, I'm ready.
Oh,
like, I'm always ready.
Even
Let's
then, I
go.
laid it down the baseline. I'm like, look, maybe you're not in the mood to take the dick. Maybe you want.
happens, that happens.
Maybe you want the booty like
Thanks
grocery.
for softening
the
the
D right now. I don't
blow.
want
Maybe you're not in the mood for the dick,
Maybe,
my dick, my penis.
Dude, you know what I mean? You gotta let your woman know. You gotta treat her like a queen. It's like maybe you're not energetic enough. Maybe you're not in
She's
the
your
mood.
Khaleesi.
Maybe
Yes.
you're sleepy and you want the booty like groceries.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm ready to go shopping.
You want the booty like groceries,
And you're ready to go
and I'm
shopping.
ready to go shopping.
Alfredo,
you've got
So
that tea.
remember earlier when we were talking about Michael learning ethnic phrases from Alfredo?
Ashley's on board too. By the way.
That's
She's like,
one
that's
of
pretty
them.
good. Ashley's like, yep, I know, I agree. God, Ashley, do you shop
The
booty
booty's like
groceries?
groceries, and you ready for shopping.
God.
Extreme
No white person will ever say that.
No, it's true. I'm man. So is she like a cauliflower or a cabbage or what?
What the fuck?
What are you talking about?
What?
Damn, Jackie, you looking like a cabbage today. Can I get in that head?
Number one way to not have sex.
Damn, girl, you looking like a Caesar salad.
Toss me, baby. Toss me.
I'm ready to toss.
Holy hell.
Olive Garden, delicious
As I
tonight.
mentioned, we're live streaming God of War if you want to go watch that. So
Hey, watch this. Learn about our sex lives.
Sheephunter.com/YouTube.
Out. Watch the Infinity War trailer.
The Infinity War Moonball trailer. For the love of God.
How do you eat that? I don't know how to eat that.
You cook it.
Talking about? You cook it. It's just cabbage.
You keep saying cabbage.
It's like lettuce.
The one on the left is definitely lettuce.
I
It's not
wouldn't look.
cabbage.
I wouldn't
Cabbage?
know.
Maybe the right.
That's cabbage.
I wouldn't.
Cabbage.
It just looks like lettuce.
I wouldn't know how to approach that.
If they didn't have the right photo, you'd be like, "That's
I'm not
lettuce."
gonna. I wouldn't know how to.
I mean,
approach
while we're talking about
You can tell until you
while
cut
we're
it
talking
up.
about sex
Do I-
life, can we please hard cut to Larry right
do
now?
I cook it? Do I boil
Thank
it?
you. Larry, how's it going?
How's it going with what?
Sex life.
Sex? Oh, you know.
All right, cool. Come back.
Jeremy, he's got some ups and downs. Okay,
some ups
he
and-
gets
his
in
bumps-
there. Sometimes he doesn't.
Bumps in the road, man.
That is the lead editor of Achievement Hunter. You can get asked
The
whenever he wants
letter
to.
save it for always open.
When you've been having sex with the same girl for 11 years, it gets
I
stuff
had-
starts changing.
I've been with the same girl for like 7 years.
7? That's a
Yeah.
long time.
Oh no, Larry!
That's a
But
fucking
like,
long
once
time.
you hit 11, totally different.
Then it's different.
That's what
Then
it's
it's just like, I don't want
You
to
start
sex.
slap
That's what my
fighting.
Spyro
You
is.
start slap fighting and
That,
spiraling.
again, absolutely.
Correct.
Yes.
Good
Congrats,
man.
Larry, old
Hey girl, put on this purple outfit.
Nah.
It's like
Listen,
that scene
I will
scary
say-
movie.
Hey, you want to breathe some
Spider
fire?
onesie.
Hey, you want to breathe some fire for me?
I will say, this is gonna get me in trouble.
Yeah,
So
well.
Kat, she's gotten.
That's
we
my
go.
All
life.
right.
Oh damn!
You want to get
she's-
divorced? Let's go.
Calm down, let him.
Boy, I hope she's not watching right now.
She is.
She's gonna text you.
Doesn't
but
know that.
If there's a delay, Just do it.
This is the light. She's gotten stuff before to wear. You know, like sometimes girls will buy like
Okay, sure.
sexy stuff to wear.
yeah.
Right? You know,
Some nice outfits.
pink stuff that's kind of see through.
Barney
Or
Black.
black.
Yeah.
Black
Right.
is very like. Ooh.
So she's always like, you know, this only came up to mind because you were like, oh, she's dressed like whatever, or you know, whatever, or wearing whatever.
Who knows what I said?
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that more of a turn on than not wearing anything to people?
Sometimes.
Some people,
Some-
yeah.
I think-
To me, it's start and then ditch it.
Well, because
Yeah.
to
Just
me, it's
having
like
it
when I
all
see
is
her
good.
in that, all I want to do is get that off. You know what I mean? Like, and I don't
mean,
know if
it's-
that's
it's-
like, I don't get it.
It's the whole point is a different starting off point, right? You know what I mean?
Right.
It's a change
Yeah,
of pace.
I feel Alfredo there.
The end goal is still the same, but it's like, oh, we getting frisky.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
shaking things up.
Then we're gonna take some time here.
Yeah. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're not just jumping straight into it, and we're not just missionary style. It's like, oh.
All right, let's.
Now we're getting
Calm
fancy.
down. Back it up. There's a little too much.
Alfredo's
okay?
jackhammering over here.
Yeah,
I can't keep
it's
up
like,
with that.
what is.
Alfredo was jackhammering
Alfredo did this thing the
in
other
the
day.
office the other
Yeah, I was
day,
like,
and Lindsay like asked him to stop.
Alfredo was in the
what
office
this
just
is.
doing this. And he's like, oh yeah, you get the girl and you go like this?
No.
go like that?
No. We're
And she was like,
talking.
stop right
were
now.
talking
We're
about
talking
something.
about the thing we got on Awu,
Right.
right?
Yeah,
Say it, say it. Go,
Yeah,
it's
we're
fine.
talking about the mold. We
We got a bunch of dick molds.
mold the dick.
Like, you
sets.
can make a mold
We
of
got
your
a
own
dick molds and
Yeah.
Hang on.
2 mold of pussies.
Yeah. They were called Clone a Pussy
Here's
and
the thing.
Clone a Willy.
That was the thing. The like, I'll be honest, right there. That's 2018. We still have a problem as far as like gender equality. One, the dick mold. So you stick your dick in this, you do all the work, and then it's a dildo mold of your dick.
Yes.
That's called Clone a Willy.
Willy.
Willy being very PG,
There's
very
also-
like, hey, dick, it's a Willy.
What's the
Clone a
pussy
Willy, the fucking female version's called Clone a Pussy.
Yeah.
Well, what other word could you use though? Like clone a foo-foo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could say clone a vagina, and it's less intense.
But then it would be called clone a penis.
You're
though. Willy and
squishman,
Willy and
you're
vagina are still not
Cl-
equal.
clone a muff.
The point
Yeah.
is, you guys are talking about instructions.
Clone
And
a
then
foo-foo.
you got to some description about, like, you know, kind of like spreading your legs and bouncing, you know, like
Right.
putting it into
What I
the
was saying
tube.
is that I read reviews online and people
Right.
said the best way to do it was to lie down on 2 chairs,
Like this.
Yeah, so
insert
I
your dick
thought-
from above.
I thought it was
because
like
you need to be
this.
hard.
I
You
thought
need
it
to
was
be
like
hard,
this.
and you need to not have stuff spilled.
Yeah, so I thought it was
above
like this,
is the best
and
way
you
to
just
get in.
hang it,
Yeah.
and you just.
Yeah, like.
But then, okay, so my argument about that.
But you gotta point it down though. You gotta like
No,
angle
no,
it down.
And that's why.
They're following
But here's the thing:
your movement.
they're not made to make a clone of your balls as well. There's certain ones that
It's
are
just a
made
dick.
for that.
Yeah.
It's just a dick.
It is.
So I feel like if you're doing that pose, you're missing out on like a bit of it there
what
because
you're
your
saying.
balls are gonna get in the way.
Yeah.
Right? You know, it's like if you want to get full,
What you're
like,
saying is you want to go with your best.
you want to go with your best. If I'm gonna make a clone of my dick, I don't want it to be like, listen, I missed out on like an inch or so because my fucking balls were
Yeah,
in the way.
you don't want to.
I want to say, I want to be like, this is me at my best,
Like, this
ladies.
is weird, but like.
I know I'm
women-
married,
so
but look at
Here
it.
we go. Here we go, Lindsay.
Stuff like this.
What
It's
is
like, okay,
happening?
That's the jackhammer. Okay, that's how you have sex. So I was like, Alfredo, stop.
That's incorrect. The anatomy does not line up like that.
No. Jackhammer's way more like you're on your spine.
This is the female or male homosexual.
Could be.
That's fine.
Thank you.
But
for
like
being
this,
inclusive.
this is the position of someone receiving the jackhammer. It's
Yes.
this.
It's,
Yes.
and then,
Yes,
Yes.
correct.
That's
And then
true.
they go
yeah, just like
I
that.
like this.
Baby, don't stop.
The
Baby,
achievement
you're
porno
so
is real.
good.
It
And
happens.
you're done.
And then,
You got something to say, Larry?
No.
Is that who you call
Other than Alfredo, when you're on the giving end of this, how do you not call it Jackie hammering?
That's what you said. You said that earlier today.
Oh, damn it!
Nice.
One clap off camera.
I'm in
I'll
so
take it.
much trouble
Oh
today.
my gosh.
Am I also wrong in thinking that the instructions, Jeremy, that you read were
Yes.
asking you to
Yes,
go like
this
this?
is it.
I think they want you to
No,
play.
you're correct. You're correct.
Yep.
That's
And then
Correct.
here would be the cock mode.
dick.
So then, does somebody
And-
else like
Yes,
get in
they've
there
said
and
I had someone else do it.
You know, do it yourself.
They had their significant other do it. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I've read.
Or a friend.
Or a friend, or a very good friend, as actually pointed
Close
out.
friend,
Here's
right.
the thing, right? You got clone a pussy, and clone a willy. Just go middle ground. Clone a cock, clone a cunt. Done.
Done.
Why would you do anything?
I feel like
I
cock.
feel like cunt is
cock
way
and
more
pussy.
harsher than cock.
Yeah, I feel like cock and pussy are more on a similar.
Cock and
Yes,
pussy.
I
I don't
agree.
agree.
I feel like
I
there's
agree.
no word
I don't agree at all.
for penis that there is like cunt is too
Cunt
harsh.
is very harsh.
Right, like
What's
it's
the
another
equivalent to
tier of
cunt?
itself, right?
Right.
Like there's no word for penis
No,
that
yeah.
matches.
I would never
cunt.
say
Nah,
cunt
see,
during
the
sex.
thing is, that's a full male demographic right there. Even
is such a harsh
Lindsay
word.
and Ashley right now are like, who cares?
Yeah, that's not true.
We're not saying who cares. We're wondering what is the equivalent of cunt to a man.
There isn't one.
That's what I'm saying.
Literally.
There isn't one.
Literally, Ashley just said, what's the equivalent to cunt? And she went, dick.
Yeah, like
that means she
dick?
doesn't care.
No.
Dick.
If anything, cock is harsher than dick.
I
Cock
agree.
is harsher than
I
dick.
agree.
That
That
is
is why
correct.
Michael
I don't like
just
the
said
word cock. I never say
and
cock
cunt.
because cock is
That's
really
it.
harsh.
Yeah.
That's as equivalent as you can get. You got a
feel you.
cock and you got a cunt. You can't get any closer than that.
In the bedroom, there's two different vibes, right? Like, girl, you ready for
Vibrators.
this? You know what I mean? You girl,
You get the
ready for this
Sibian.
dick? Or,
Sibian's like $2,500.
So that's
take
spit,
my
yeah?
cock. Like
Jeremy?
that's two different things. You know what I mean? You gotta test that out. You can't just go in and be like, girl, take this cock. I mean, you gotta feel it. What's she in the mood for?
That's
What
intense.
level?
Is she in the mood for penis, dick, or
true.
cock?
I mean,
That's
you know what I mean?
intense.
No, you never say penis in the bedroom.
Yeah, what the hell?
You would never say that.
I mean,
Girl,
you
you
don't need
ready
to
for
say it,
this
but you need to
penis?
know it. In your head, if you don't say it, it's like, am I giving her the dick? Am I giving her the cock?
No,
I don't know.
If she
It's
was,
never
if
penis,
she was like,
though.
"Give me your penis," that would knock me out of the room.
yeah,
You're
what
like,
I
"What the
think-
fuck's wrong?
okay,
now
What
you
are you-
think-
what are you, a fourth grade teacher? What is this?
Also, what are you? What do you get? Fucking sex every 2 seconds? Fucking penis would knock you out of it. If you said, "Give me your silly willy," I'd be in there. Okay.
way.
Again,
I'm like, why is
I'm married. I will take anything ever. Who gives
you
a
like my
shit?
silly willy,
Who gives a fuck about what they say? You want to get in this fucking squish box? Fuck yeah. I'm diving in there. I'm gonna slide right on in. I'm gonna fucking jump on a slip and slide.
See, I
Squeeze
feel like-
myself right in.
I feel
I don't
like
give a fuck what you call it.
I feel like a dick and a cock can be hard, but a penis is only flat.
I got,
a penis can
I
never
got a
be.
level. I got a level.
That's a good way to put
Yeah, I
it.
thought, yeah.
Not bad,
It's
but
like
I got
my
a level.
soft little penis.
Jeremy,
or
we're
a hard
equivalent on
cock.
marriage. I got a level above marriage. It's
Right.
called baby. You'll take anything ever.
Lindsay's like,
I guess I haven't hit baby
Lindsay
yet.
goes, I'm gonna blow on your dick from across the room through the straw. And I'm like, come at me, baby, do it. Please, God, do it.
I'm like, I don't know what the
Hey,
fuck
I'll feel something. Maybe I'll feel again.
But we're trying something new tonight.
They're silly straws though, so
baby,
they go
come
like
over here,
this.
take
and
this
they move
part.
around.
Willie is so big.
You have to.
Hey, baby, take my willy.
for that.
Side note,
take
Ashley is all about Alfredo's like play. She said, you have game. You're smooth. Ashley
like,
was like,
"Oh,
oh man. I was like, oh.
Look, man,
Bullshit.
you
You're
gotta-
brown.
You got
That
what?
gives
What
you
the
game.
fuck does it? What the
That means you're born with game.
You're born with game.
You're like a goddamn fucking class in Oblivion. It's like, well, you picked this skin, obviously. Bonus.
You were born on
bonus
the
to
fucking game board.
Bonus to game.
White
obviously.
guys are dice that roll
White
off
guys-
the board.
white
White
guys
guys kind
go-
of part of it.
White
Oh,
guys
I
go,
cracked out.
hey, you got a
Micropenis.
nice looking vagina. Can I put my penis inside of it? Alfredo goes, hey, yo, girl, you got a fetch ass puss. And then you're in.
Oh, don't say that.
Yeah,
Hold up.
like that.
Hold up.
And he's in.
Hold up.
He's in, he's out, he's got some kids, but he's gone before it matters.
Even Ashley
They have no parents.
She just went fetch ass puss. She was like, yes, done.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Fetch-ass
you let your queen know, you know what I mean? Every day, at least 10 times a day, I let Jackie know, I'm like, yeah, you looking scrumptious.
Bless.
You looking
Scrumptious.
I'll say this too, you want to throw it out there?
Scrummy.
Mary buries it, you can say scrummy.
Scrummy.
See, I can't.
What the fuck is scrummy?
That's it's
I
British.
couldn't get away with scrummy or scrummy. If I looked at Kat
She'd
like
kill
literally
you.
after work and I went, Kat, you looking scrumptious. She'd be like, you're a fucking idiot.
Somebody
What
gotta
are you
do that,
fucking
Kat.
talking about?
Here's what you
like-
gotta do. You gotta like this. You look.
You got you gotta do the voice.
And then she'll love it.
The get in is if I go,
Scrummy.
you look real hot in that top. I say that, that's in.
That's not what.
It's
No, try it.
in
Just try it.
sex.
Jeremy, just try it.
What I've done there is giving away my secret.
Scrummy.
Yeah.
She
And then you-
watches off topic, she'll know now.
I'm
then
glad
you
she's
follow
cool
up
with
with-
that. Yeah.
She's cool with that. I'm like, you look hot in that top.
Larry's got to follow
Yeah,
up.
please.
And then you
man,
follow
yeah.
up with, but you'd look hotter without it.
Oh.
That's a nice
Larry.
talk. Can I talk you out of it?
I would.
Boom!
I would
Ready?
come in.
that.
I would come in and be like, just call me Paul Hollywood, because I'm about to fuck your pussy, Mary Berry.
It's true.
And then you just
shit.
slam
They
it.
want each
I don't know
other
if I get away with
so
that one.
bad.
That's it how
I
it
feel like
works.
Mary
This is
Berry
what
was
happened.
wearing a strap
This
on
ain't how
for
it
Paul
works.
Thank you,
Hollywood.
It's
Alfredo.
not how it works.
Thank you. I mean, my white jeans are very attracted to this right now.
You gotta
I'm trying
put
to
in. You gotta put in the effort. You know what I mean? 3
You
years down
gotta
the
put
line.
in. Period.
3 years down the line, you still put in the foreplay. You know what I mean?
You gotta put. You gotta. You can't skip on that.
You
can't
do the
skip.
deed,
No, it's true.
and then every now and then you throw a curveball.
You do
right?
the D, you
do-
throw in a C.
You throw in a curveball.
What's the
right?
curveball?
The curveball is
I'm learning a lot.
you finish, right? And then
But
you
then
turn.
you keep going.
No, yeah. You finish, you turn
You finish,
side-
but you don't.
You finish, you turn sideways, you clench up real tight so it stays that way.
Okay.
And then you round 2 immediately.
Wow, I'm
Done.
learning so much right now.
Done. And then she's like, holy shit, I didn't know I had seconds.
Everyone I dated does not have seconds, so
It's,
interesting.
I didn't know
That's true.
I didn't know I had seconds.
I
coming up.
barely have first.
I didn't know this was a 2-course meal, but now I'm in it.
I'm like an
That's impressive.
appetizer.
I mean,
okay?
that's not normal.
I don't even
Interesting.
get to the meal.
That ain't normal.
I'm like, all right, like, ah! All right, I'll see you later.
Wait, what ain't normal? What are you talking about? What ain't
Going
normal?
for second round for dudes?
That
That's
second
fast?
round.
It's work.
No, it's not.
work.
It's not. No, I agree with you. That's not normal, but it happens.
It happens.
It
That's
happens.
normal.
I'm just saying, but it's work.
I'm
It's like, all
saying-
right, listen, I'm going for round 2. You got to give me a minute. I got to,
Yeah.
like.
Olympic
What I
athletes.
didn't
Goes back
realize wasn't a thing until like fairly recently.
Okay.
I like to read Reddit posts that are like,
While you're
What?
banging.
What?
no,
Wow, sex?
let's calm down. Let's calm down.
What?
I'm not. I can't multitask
Hey, babe,
that
check
well.
out this Remy Tempos. Oh!
You see.
Anytime I see like a what are they called? They're like ask. It's not AMAs. It's like Ask Reddit, where
Yeah,
it's like
yeah,
just
yeah.
people, random people answer
Yeah.
or whatever, right? I think it's Ask Reddit.
Yeah.
Anytime I see one of those with not safe for work on it, I'm like, I'm reading this, right? Anytime.
You're like me. Yes.
Right.
Go on.
And I saw one that was like, what is something you thought was normal until you like with your first partner, until you're with other partners, and then you're like, that's not normal, and stuff like that. And there was
All the
several. There was what?
Yeah, of course.
There was several chicks in there that were,
goggles.
or as far as I know, because it's Reddit,
We don't know.
that were like, oh, you know, I thought it was just normal that like the guys would orgasm, but the girls weren't. Like they wouldn't. Like
no.
girls didn't reach
You have a
orgasm.
hard
and
That's
stuff
like
like
that's
that.
like normal human life with shitty men.
Yeah.
What? I was like, what?
Ashley's
Wait a minute.
just nodding right now.
Yeah.
That's a thing?
I was just
like, that's a thing.
Ashley just
Ladies
went like
out
this.
there, if you're not getting yours, he ain't doing it right. All right.
Like, girls out there, if you're not fucking getting there, something's wrong. You fix it. Tell your guy, like, you're fucking up.
Let me be real for a second.
partner
Let me be real.
Your partner, you're messing up.
Let me be real. There's two ends to that, right?
Hey, yo.
If you're not getting it, right, speak up.
Yeah.
Be like, hey,
Conversation.
X, Y, Z
Let 'em
isn't
know.
working for me, but
feel you there.
ABC is doing it right. Let them know. Have the open communication with your partner.
Right.
You know what I mean? No one needs to waste time.
I'll be honest, like
I
you're,
like
gonna,
this,
you're
you
gonna
like this.
get always open canceled right now because they don't even need it anymore.
No.
You got this shit.
They don't
right
need
there.
it anymore. If you're with a chick,
Or
you got
getting
your
down to
make
the
a
degree.
fucking
Dick.
orgasm.
You got a dick. You got a
can do it.
cunt.
You can
good.
do it,
Watch
man.
this show.
It's true.
Every guy, every
You got a
girl's
dick
different.
in a mouth. You can do it.
Every guy, every girl's different. Learn what your spouse likes and then fucking drive that into the ground.
And allegedly, after a woman comes, she's a little bit more tight in that area. So
Yes.
It's better for you anyways,
Correct.
dude. So you might want to make her come. Just saying.
Yes, except
Dude.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. There's
Set some records.
Go on.
nothing. Nothing. You know what? Never mind. Never mind. I'm gonna back out of that one.
All right. Fair enough.
Let me just.
Someone goes, Michael,
just-
stop. Jeremy, stop.
Larry
Just abandoned track.
hang on. Jeremy's abandoned. Larry, any cunt and cum comments? No.
I'm still stuck on the idea of like giving a blowjob and fingering the butt. Like I'm no blowjob scientist.
What? That was hours ago.
I need an answer
Like,
here.
because if you're like
Before you got here.
like you're not gonna take the time. You're focusing.
No,
on
you
stuff
can.
that's
Do,
really-
I assume. I don't know this, but I assume it's like.
You're not
It's
gonna be
like.
Peter Hayes is gonna have a heyday with you
No,
right now.
no.
Too much
This is
effort.
this is what happened. No.
Too much
Nah,
effort.
you gotta synchronize.
It is, but then after like 50, the girl goes, why don't you just test things out a little
But
bit?
it's also like it's a gherkin shove.
Not
like
this girl.
gurk,
Nope.
Yeah. You get to a rhythm, right?
No, I can do it
It's
now.
it's a
Suck
rhythm.
dick up the ass. Suck dick up the ass. Also, instinctively.
I'm not even gonna repeat
No.
this.
Cut back to me.
This is not something I
I'll
know how
do
to
it two
do.
fingers. So
This
get
is
ready
not
for
my
me.
method.
Get
I
ready
don't do
for me.
this.
You're gonna get 2 fingers in your asshole if you want me to suck your dick.
These are lies.
So that's what you're getting.
Girls, depending on the length of the fingernail, I mean, you know what I mean?
Cut your
If
fucking
it's-
fingernail.
Yo,
Yeah, cut,
fingernails
If you're
hurt.
going
fingernails.
up the asshole, especially,
Keep it short. Keep it
cut
short.
your goddamn nail.
Don't
Vagina
ruin it for
too.
your guy.
No, vag play with fingernails. Get
I'll be
that out of
honest.
there.
You gotta
Fingernails.
trim.
Fingernails.
Yeah. So Larry,
You gotta trim the brim.
Alfredo.
the middle of like I'm at the peak of my existence right now. She goes whoop. You gonna stop
What do
it?
you do?
Yes.
You gonna stop
Yeah.
it?
Yes.
You gonna stop it?
You swat away.
Larry,
Okay.
be in the
I-
car with me.
I
I'm
respect
gonna
it.
stop.
I respect it. I
Oh,
respect it.
That's
I'm a
I-
lesser man
again,
than you.
I
I'm a
can't
lesser
even.
man.
I can't even say because it's never come from like this is awesome. But keep going. It's always like, hey, so what do you want for dinner? It's to get your finger out of my asshole. Lindsay always does it with like.
There's no
It's
fun
never. It's never
there,
during
or
like
no
sex
sexuality.
or like any sort of like.
No.
Oh, I'm doing something. Finger up your ass. It's always like. Hey, we're gonna meet so and so later for dinner. A finger in your ass, and
I'm
I'm
doing
like,
this
you
for my
fucking
enjoyment,
stop it right
so.
now. And it's not even enjoyment of like sexual enjoyment. It's more of like it's funny when I put my finger in your ass and you don't like it. It's kind of like I'm
I'm
raping
glad
you
that
a little
All
bit.
right.
neither me or my
Yeah,
wife
that's
will
what
find
it
that
is.
funny. I
That's
love
what
that.
it is.
That's not
That's
what you
what
said
it
at
is.
all.
That's
Wow.
what it is.
Way
When
to
I
go
say I don't
in.
want it and you shove it up there, that's what it is.
You laughed at
I mean, I always laugh.
Yes. Okay. Look, someone just said another good
My
thing.
butthole's like
If you're
open.
gonna get anything in there, right? Girl, and I'm talking girls. Listen,
hang on, there was
I can give no advice on that going up an anus.
There's a comment that says, broadcast, send us a signal if you want this to
But if
end.
if that's going in your woman, wash your hands first.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Fucking courteous.
obvious.
Yes.
That's all
Wash
it
the
is.
hands first.
That's how UTIs happen.
I mentioned the guy on
Sanitary
theater mode
first.
last night.
Sanitation is first.
He
Sanitation.
wasn't, thank God he wasn't an attendee of theater mode last night, but right
Oh my
near the end of
God,
the
yeah,
movie,
yeah.
I went to take a whiz.
Yeah.
I left, I took a whiz. I get into the bathroom. There's a dude, he rolls up to the stall, takes his dick out, starts pissing, and then starts drinking a beer. At the stall. He's just holding his dick and his beer. He's drinking it.
He done. He flushes. Just walks right out of the bathroom.
There's so many people who work for Soundcheck that I have been in the bathroom.
Didn't go to the bathroom, nothing. And I was like, please don't go to theater mode. Please don't go to theater mode. Please don't go to theater mode. He didn't. He was watching another movie, and I'm like this. All right, back to the movie.
There's so many people who work for Soundcheck that do that.
Oh, the new bowl of popcorn got here? No.
That's disgusting. Look, wash your hands, okay? If you're gonna get some, if you're gonna get some good, wash up. And for guys, maybe eat a slice of pineapple or two before it happens.
Ladies too.
Just wash your hands all the time. If I ever go into the support office, before I leave, I take some of the hand sanitizer on Andy's desk.
I got 3 of them. I got all the hand sanitizer.
Every time
I have all the hand sanitizer.
I'll be honest, I agree. The support room is like a filthy bathroom.
We're a petri dish.
I don't want to go in there.
What
I'm
happened?
standing because I got hot. I got in it, and I also
ease?
planned on ending it like 15 minutes ago. And it
Yeah,
didn't
you had a
happen.
question, Larry?
Oh no, I was just gonna follow up with like I'm okay talking about this. I don't mind. So I've been with the same girl for 7 years.
Right.
We currently live together. We met in college.
Congrats,
Far
you.
away for like 3 years.
That's
Like,
awesome.
I moved to Texas. She didn't. She finally moved. We lived together. We're waiting till marriage.
Right.
So our stuff is way more vanilla than anything you're gonna be doing.
Yeah.
You're fucking Sex Aladdin over here. This is like a
Sex Aladdin!
I'll be honest. What is
Why? Because he's brown? Is it because he's brown? Why is he Aladdin?
Is he fucking granting wishes over here? And he's like, give me an asshole
because
to
he's
finger.
introducing me to a whole new world.
All right, he brought it around.
Sex Aladdin.
He
right
brought
here.
it around.
My God, the vapors.
He's not Sex Prince
right
Charming.
Now, in the point in my life that I'm at is like finger in the butt. Like I'm gonna be like, whoa, this is too much.
Here's the thing, Larry.
Larry's like, I'm used to you making a sandwich.
But I
That's it.
figure because of all the build up and anticipation, once like we get married, it's gonna be like fucking freak time.
Dude, it's gonna be like,
Larry's gonna be like, put a fist up there.
dude, it's like, here's the thing. If wait until marriage, don't even worry about it. You know what I mean, baby? Wait till honeymoon, do your thing,
And
right?
then fist up.
And then from there,
Larry.
and then,
Just
Larry, I've been having sex with the same person for 10 years. Ass play isn't necessary. I'm gonna just drop this one on you.
Also, I'm gonna chime in there. There's it's not necessary. There's nothing wrong with it.
nothing wrong
though.
with it.
Nothing
Look,
wrong with it.
Larry,
You
I'm
don't
gonna
want-
chime in and say there might be something wrong with it.
That's not true.
no.
If you got no problems with it, and they got no problems
How
with
does
it,
Ashley
they
feel
ain't
about
no
it?
problem.
That's the judge.
Ashley,
What does
ass
Ashley say?
play.
Wow, dark.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That done.
Right?
Dark like a starfish anus.
Done.
Here's the thing, Larry. You're gonna get married. You're gonna have sex. It's gonna be awesome. 2-3 years down the line, you want to spice things up a little bit. She might want to. You might
Have
want
sex
To.
harder.
Here's what you say, Larry.
No, it doesn't need to go up there.
Now, here's what you say, Larry.
Experiment.
Go nuts.
You know
You don't
what I
like
mean?
it? Hey, I don't like that.
Yeah, if you don't like it,
If
be
you
like,
like
you know
it,
what,
you're like,
babe, I
damn.
wasn't feeling
sure
it. It's
there's
not my
subreddits
thing.
on it.
But you tried it. It happened. You know what I mean?
Listen,
learn each
I'll
other.
be honest.
That is a
Look,
conversation.
learn
It's
each
not
other's
just-
bodies.
Oh,
you know
for
what
the
I mean?
love of God, it's a conversation. Don't just go for
Yeah,
it.
thank
No,
you.
That's rape.
You know what? And
Don't do
some
that.
people like me, they just don't see the point. You know? Listen, I could play in the same goddamn forest for like 8 years. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go have fun in the sewage drain for a while. There's no reason.
Jeremy, that's how you find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Listen, I don't want to go find the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Understand that context.
This is
No, I get
They're
it.
playing a
I get
forest,
it.
but not in the
Weird
sewer.
segue real quick, just to get away from this.
What?
I was driving home the other day, saw 3 kids climbing into the sewer.
Right, exactly.
Because they wanted to simulate
Those are the
anal
kids that are
sex.
gonna have anal when they're adults.
Larry was one of them. Me.
That's some
No,
booty
yeah.
shit.
I probably was one
I
of
couldn't
them.
tell because it was a terrible thing because it was like the sun was in my eyes and then suddenly there were kids and so I'm like kids
And then the
in
next thing I
sewer.
knew, they were under my car.
It's like
I was
this
just
guy,
going over
the
them.
guy was like halfway in and then there were like 2
In the
like,
kids?
No, not in the kids, in the sewer.
Oh, okay.
It was 3 little kids, so there was a boy and 2 girls. The boy was in the sewer. The other 2, I don't know if they were trying to push him in, pull him out. They all looked concerned, and I was like, I'm gonna keep driving.
Larry drove by like this, and he's like, Larry went, I don't know if I'm ready for anal.
It's really weird.
Look, the better analogy is like, oh
That
man,
leads
I've
to some
been.
nonsense.
The better analogy is I've been eating healthy, delicious snacks I've been eating healthy, delicious meals, carrots, salads, whatnot. Oh, look at this, a snack aisle. Maybe I want to experiment with a couple snacks. That's exactly what it is.
What it is.
Look, you eat healthy, and then maybe you want to sweeten.
I'll be honest. I like you dumbing
That's like
it down.
the Midnight Mac attack.
For me, it's
Midnight
like
Mac is-
for me, it's like, hey, you like fucking that vagina? Try fucking an asshole.
No.
Yes or no? It's up to you.
My face summed it up.
It's a tighter version.
You're not wrong.
For me, it's like, hey, you know what shit smells like?
Well, not at the
Oh well.
I mean, it's just you wash.
no
it's
used to
fine.
it.
Wash it
You
out.
cannot wash shit out of an asshole.
You absolutely
Jerry.
can.
It's in there.
You absolutely
It-
can.
no, it
You haven't
exists
tried
in there.
hard enough. You totally can.
Yeah.
It exists in there.
You can
Yeah.
clean up. You can clean up real good. You can prepare for this.
No, it's
way.
fine. It's
No
fine.
way.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Yeah. The thing is,
I'm siding with
Correct.
Jeremy.
but most
Incorrect.
Of the,
Okay,
most
back
of the things, most of the things you have conversation about.
Yeah.
Sometimes you know in the middle of it, you maybe a woman is like, I'm not. You're not feeling it. Okay, cool.
But
That's
at the
it.
same
That's
time,
done.
back to your grocery
Done.
store analogy,
Yeah.
I'm walking through, I'm looking at the food. You know, I'm like, oh, my life, getting granola bars and stuff. I'm not gonna one day shove the granola bar up my ass.
It's not the
not-
granola bar though.
like-
It's that you got the granola bar, then you get married, then you have the whole little fucking sandwiches. You have your salads, and you're like, oh, what's that Snicker like? That looking real good.
Yeah, he's not
You know what I
wrong.
mean?
He's not wrong.
But
He's not
if I
wrong.
looked at the Snicker and it looked like shit, I wouldn't want it.
But the thing is, you say wipe that Snicker off
It might
before I
look
get
bad,
in
but
there.
how
and
does
It's
it taste?
fine.
No.
It's fine.
Absolutely
It's
It's
like
fine.
girls shake that laffy tap.
I'll be honest, you're going nuts in one hole, it's another hole. It's not that different. Piss comes out of one hole and you're not going, oh, it tastes like piss. It's just piss. I'm covered in piss. It's very similar. You're not covered in shit.
Not similar. Piss and shit are not equal.
It's very similar.
Piss and shit are not on equal
Jeremy, you
levels.
can't speak because you weren't there, okay? You don't know. When you experience it, you can come back and
You
say,
weren't there either. You already told me.
No, we're talking about mouth and asshole. I ain't have nothing in my ass. I've had an ass, okay? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it.
You cannot equate
nothing
what
wrong
comes
with
out of your ass to what comes out of your
Sooner
dick.
after Taco
absolutely
Bell
can.
does that happen?
You
No,
say,
way after Taco
you
Bell.
say, listen, it's a fucking standard. Obviously, you gotta clean your asshole before this, and then we're good. That's it.
Not good.
That is it. That's all it
not
takes.
good.
No,
That's
it's fine.
all
It's the
it
same
Has
takes.
a
thing.
fart
It's the
ever
same thing.
occurred? Like, I'm not saying like shit.
I've never
but
experienced
like a
either.
fluffy. Just like
I
During sex?
bet it happens.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced.
Okay,
such
that's
thing.
what I was. Okay.
So that would probably be like blech.
Yeah.
Don't do that. But
It's just
you know,
like sucking in a fart.
I mean, that's
I-
the same thing of being like, what happens if you're fucking a chicken? You piss in her. Don't do it.
sure.
It's
Well,
not
don't
that
fuck
hard.
when you gotta pee.
It's not really that hard.
Andy,
I
Well,
also
sometimes because you'll be
you
hard.
also really can't pee while you're hard. At least
I mean, you
can.
totally
What?
can.
You
But-
totally
Absolutely
can.
it's like
Yeah.
it's like a different
And
experience.
sometimes it
though.
gets into the
different.
water, and it's like, fuck.
I mean, it is. Well, you're talking about sitting on the bowl, though. That's when you take a shit and you're hard and your dick touches the water.
Yeah, and it's like, oh no, I gotta wash it.
You don't want that. But to be fair, again, you're not white, so we don't really have that problem.
Oh, okay.
Where your dick touches the water.
My balls
It's more
hit the water
like
sometimes.
it's way up there.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Sounds much
you're
harder
like,
than
man, I
this.
wish my dick touched
It's
the
more
water.
like, oh shit, don't wanna get it. I gotta take a shower. Now.
I'm just like, oh man, thank God my dick's so small, it's nowhere near the
But
water.
if you do fart during sex, you just keep
Convenience.
going. Am I wrong?
Yeah, no.
Well, fart, I'll be honest,
Go.
fart during sex and fart during someone eating out your asshole
That's
are two
different.
different
different
things.
things.
Different,
Two different
yeah.
things.
Okay.
Don't
Alright, yeah.
Don't do the second one.
Don't do
I
the
haven't
second.
done- no,
Don't do the
I haven't
latter.
That's just mean.
Yeah. If the first happens, just keep going.
Do you know how many like porn
Yeah.
bloopers there are of chicks eating out dudes' assholes and then they fart?
Oh!
I know.
yeah,
it's
like-
I didn't know.
And then they'll be like,
That's
"Fuck
right.
you!" And then the dude just laughs.
terrible.
It's a thing. You should Google
I didn't
it.
know that's the thing.
No.
Yeah, it's totally a thing. Where like the
No.
dude will be like, "Hey, guess what?"
And that's
I've
when
seen
I
it.
would go into punch mode and be like,
Yeah.
all right, my fist is going in your ass.
Yeah, that's the guy's in porn. He doesn't care though. He's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
it's
cool."
like, oh shit.
You think there's a dude in porn that doesn't get shit shoved up his ass? That's like porn 101.
Dude, you know what I mean? You
You get
gotta
shit
know
shoved
how
up your
much.
ass. You go in, you get in.
That's one. You know,
That's how it
question
works.
one: do you fuck? Question two: do you gape?
Yeah.
Yeah. Question three.
Question three.
Do you fuck with the war?
Fuck! I was gonna say that.
Done. I got you, boo.
Damn it. All right. Well, that's a podcast.
feel like we're almost record time. We're close.
Should we keep going?
Couple minutes. Nah, we should wrap it up.
No.
It's time to wrap
Here's the
up.
thing. Here's the thing. We should never say we're close to the record. Let's get the record. The record should just happen.
I mean, I feel
No.
very,
Naturally.
very safe and at ease about talking about sex
About
in this
your
podcast.
anus?
So keep that going. That's
And
fine.
right now, by not hitting the record, we're edging no completion.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go.
Exactly. It's not even sex at this point. It's
I
just
will
foreplay.
ask, and I don't know if it's if it's too much, by all means. But is it your religious connections that make you want to wait for a little bit?
I mean that's a part of it because I mean I was born and raised Catholic, so it's
Yeah.
like horrible Catholic guilt.
Okay.
But then like also like she's religious.
You gotta make room for the
that's
Holy
a big
Spirit.
part of
Larry,
the
if you
decision,
ain't feeling guilty, you ain't Catholic.
That's all I was asking.
When they get
God will smite you, and it's awful. And you're like, you're right. I know.
can you imagine
a lot
though?
of fucking fucked
Like,
up shit
Yeah.
that I remember from going to Catholic school is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because they're just like 10 commandments. You break one once,
You're dead.
You're in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you go to confession, in which case God might forgive you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or he might not.
Yeah, I'll take
And
my
if
We're
chances.
going to confession.
I'm
and be
Catholic
like,
too, but I was
you
like,
know,
yeah, I'll take my
I know
chances.
it's against
Yeah.
the code, but I was there. I tore that asshole apart with my mouth. It didn't taste like shit
And he
at
farted
all.
in my mouth.
It was
He farted
fine.
there, yeah.
God, cut back to Alfredo, please. Cut to Alfredo, dude. There you go.
It's to
Okay.
Jeremy too.
Okay.
Jeremy's like, stop, please stop.
Oh my God. All right. Jeff Ramsey
Ooh.
gave us the best advice he could possibly give us a couple of years ago when he said, hey, don't be afraid of anal. Thanks for watching Off Topic. Episode number 125. We'll see you next week when we're going to talk about dicks all week and about how they explode in the
Thank
semen
you, Ashley, for
emanates
coming
from
on
it.
as a guest.
Yeah, thanks,
And
Ashley. Really
yeah,
appreciate
shout
it.
out.
Thank you, Larry.
Thanks, Larry.
There's one
Appreciate it.
comment
For letting
there.
the editors drink?
Larry, you
What?
right. This is one
There you go.
Bitch, you guessed.
Thanks
we'll
for
see
watching.
We'll see you next
It's also
week.
65%
I won't, because I probably won't
Happy
be
to have you
but,
here.
You know, whatever. I
Yeah.
don't care.
Bye, everybody.
Don't
Keep it
touch
in-
my
keep-
nip.
keep
I'm
it in the
hard
pussy.
now. My dick's
everyone.
so hard.
Bye.
I'm gonna take a drink now.
No, you won't.